Okay, we are live. It is Rudy G. Funk, and I guess we're going to talk a little football for a little while, but a little bit differently today. And I know this sounds weird because I'm a beer guy, but I'm trying something a little bit different tonight. And I'm just trying it. I'm not drinking this whole bottle or anything like that, but I'm going to try some sherry tonight because I've never had it, and I guess I never really heard too much about it, but other than I think it's potent. It's more potent than your regular wine. It does say on here, Blue. It's 18%.
Ah, there you go. Get a nice little buzz off that.
So, yeah, me and I haven't even had one yet. Me and Stumbler are going to try these and see if they're, it's wine. So I'm not a big wine guy by any means, but I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to have around, So we're going to try them, and I'm going to do that right now. And I'm guessing there isn't a cork.
Oh.
I guess I should read this. Is there any, real light in here? You got a flashlight or a headlamp or something? Or
here you go.
CeeLo. Oh, there you go. Fantastic. Okay, and I'm guessing this is probably a cheap sherry, which if you're going to just try it to see if you kind of like it, you should probably go cheap just to massage your way in like the shit twatson. But listen to this. A rich, moderately sweet ruby red port. Delicious with dessert or for evening sipping.
Ah. nice little fire going, and you're talking about Chaskovsky.
Serve over ice or at room temperature with a twist or with a soda. The Taylor Wine Company, makers of superior ports and sherries with a traditional dating back to 1880, skillfully blends the best grapes to create a unique taste and depth of character.
What year is it?
Taste the difference.
Does it say the year?
I don't know. I can comment, though, if I call this 1-800 number. It says Taylor Wine Company, California? I thought all this stuff was made in Spain.
No, California.
Daniel Berry, what's happened, brother? Oh, sorry. Bong.
Napa
No, I'm just
Valley
kidding.
In California, that's big.
Is it?
Yes. Raymond Burr.
And it says,
Perry Mason.
A rich, fruity taste and smooth finish make Ruby Red Taylor Port the perfect choice to pair with your favorite dessert. See, I ate, but I didn't have dessert, so this is perfect.
There you go.
And alcohol is 18% by volume. Ooh, must be French. Thanks, Blur, for the headlamp. What do you need a flashlight to see? Oh, we're trying this tonight, Jeeves. Can you see? You could probably see because you're young. You got a couple of eyeballs. And you can hear what you're wrestling here. You're good here. How you like that, tough guy? I haven't even had one yet. I'm already rocking. Oh, I need a man to open this thing. My hands.
Flyers?
No, I'm good.
Your teeth?
Oh, it smells very wine-ish.
Oh, it does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, I guess we're trying this one first.
Oh.
I just opened it.
No, go ahead.
Smell the cap.
Be my guest.
No, I'm just kidding. So behave. We have you on my Gifts TV. So behave. Okay. His girlfriend. Anyway, Erica, cheers. CeeLo and his girlfriend, cheers. And look, I brought the ale glass. I thought it would be appropriate, So, yeah, Stumbler, behave because they're watching us on her TV. So that's what CeeLo says. Yeah, behave. Behave yourself. Don't say anything stupid. Let me rephrase that.
God damn it.
Salty. I think that's probably a sip there, right?
Yeah, you got to.
What do you think? That's probably a sip right there. It's not like a whole glass. It's probably a little too much, actually, if you think about it. If it's 18%. So it's actually quite fragrant.
Wait a minute. You got to hold it right.
We got Will Howard. Are you mad? We coming for the dog pound. Minnie, what's happening, bro, Chacho? After I try this, yeah, we'll get into
You
that.
gotta hold it right though.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Stumbler said, and this is true. Stumbler said he was going to go to Pittsburgh, and that was going to hurt our balls later. But I don't hear Elo says, "Oh, Elo, that's good. I like that." Oh, go Steelers! For God's sakes, why?
All right, try it. Try open them.
But even after they drafted Jaja Shadur, and then we wound up hearing that Howard went in the 6th round, I have to admit I was a little shocked. So I'm going to be impressed with the Steelers if they drafted this dude in the 6th round and he winds up starting and being this Big Ben or something like that, But anyway, cheers. We're going to try this. One more smell.
Depends on Pittsburgh has the talent, though.
Anyway, cheers, everybody. Be safe.
There you go. Try
and remember, this isn't. We're not going to drink this whole bottle. You're not supposed to drink the whole bottle. You're supposed to have a drink with a friend and then go do something wholesome like
roasting fire.
I don't know, milk a cow or something. I don't know. Anyway, cheers. Let's try this.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop Memorial Day savings on LG appliances and get appliances that last with helpful features you can rely on for years and years to come. Get free delivery now at the Home Depot.
Wow, that's surprisingly good, actually. I mean, it is fruity. But if you get in the even as a beer drinker, it's got a trail too. It's got an alcohol trail, like a vapor trail down your throat.
Like Boone's Farm.
Yeah, if you get in the right mindset, and knowing that's going to be fruity, and you smell the bottle, you smell the glass, it does smell like wine, so you kind of get in that. I'm going to try a wine mode, I suppose, even as a beer drinker. And this is actually surprisingly good, and it's cheap. It was like $10 a bottle. And I don't know if is that a fifth or what do they call wine? They're probably measuring some stupid foreign bullshit or something. But it smells pretty good, and it's not. I don't know. I think wine used to kind of sicken me in a certain sense, and it goes back to when I was 11, I think, or. But it smells pretty good. And it is big. It is a big taste, but it's sweet. And I'm trying to taste. My palate's probably messed up because I quit whining. That's a good one. You made the wall of shame, James.
I was thinking about Bird.
Quit whining. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
CeeLo.
What he would always say to Mark Sheaf?
That's my boy. What?
You want more
some
cheese with that wine?
Yeah, that's old school. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It is. You want to try this, Blair?
Sure.
Remember, sip it.
I understand.
Stumbler knows what I'm talking about.
See, you got to do it like this.
Hold on, let's get you on camera.
No.
Oh, he doesn't want camera yet.
That.
He needs a few more drinks. Remember, it is wine. But there is something.
That's good.
Right?
That is good.
I mean,
that.
If you walk to my place and say, "Hey, Stumbler, you want a sherry?" Just to have a sip, you're just stopping over, say hello, or
That's
I mean, we won't let you in.
That's
You'll have to
good.
drink it outside. But
no, I'm serious.
Are you
That's
listening
good.
to what I'm saying? That's hilarious.
No, I'm not listening.
I'm just kidding. We let him in.
I'm absorbing
Royale
the
with
flavor.
cheese. I mean, it is pretty good, isn't
And
it?
it does have a little after.
Right. It's got there's an alcohol
Not bad.
kind
Can I have one more
of.
drink?
Yeah, please go ahead. That was a little bit bigger drink there, Blur.
That's good. That's good. I could drink that.
I wish you'd have seen that.
What?
I don't know. Look like it.
Sit
Look,
there.
it's
Come
gone.
on, you drank most.
I'm just kidding. No, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. That's not. And it does have the
Right, there's
esophagus, what is that?
Right there's. I just drank something.
The fruit
with
goes down
alcohol in
first,
it.
Then the alcohol.
Yeah,
goes down after.
it does. It goes down
That's
sweet,
pretty good.
then it finishes, and as you
Now that
exhaust.
would taste good like if you're at dinner.
Right. This is like a dinner
know,
or pre-dinner,
Yeah.
a
you have-
before or after. Like
right before the salad comes.
it says if you don't have dessert, instead of dessert, you have one of
Yeah,
these.
that's pretty good.
And it is. I
I'm
kind of
impressed.
understand it.
Do you mind if I ask how much was that bottle?
This is $10.
That's not bad.
And guess what the other one was?
10.
$10.
Well, I can still feel that.
Yeah, I can
so-
too. It like
Now,
warmed
it's almost
me.
like the feeling is like a shot where
Yeah.
you first drink it, it tastes good,
Right.
and then it slowly.
Right. There's something in the fermenting process or something like they do in Spain, or they would ferment it for 2 years or something like that. They would do something for like 2 years, and that's what would add more. It would bring more alcohol out, and then it would take it to that next step and not make it wine, kind of.
Yeah, but remember their bare
But
feet
this
that
is-
crushes the grapes.
Well,
Bare feet.
Oh man, California
Oh my God, Lucy.
bum feet.
Remember Lucy?
That's what all the
They're
bums in the tents in California are doing. They're like, hey, stomp on these grapes. I'll give you like a needle or something, I'm just kidding. I don't make fun of bums. That's terrible.
yeah.
I
we're
guess
just
the
trying to-
lowest of lows
come
right
on.
there, ain't I? Oh, I quit. Anyway, this is actually
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's
Hey.
very nice.
Oh no, Mom didn't.
I don't know if she'd want to try. I'd like to get the old lady to try this though. Actually, I'm actually quite Jensen. Oh, Jensen thinks Brown should have taken Howard over Shaja Shadur.
I agree.
I don't know, dude. Because actually watching him in practice, I think he's actually gotten even more sharp than that first day he was there. Only time will tell. But Shador looks pretty comfortable in the pocket, That's not very nice. I don't know what we're gonna find. Maybe think about this. Maybe this is a possibility. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Neutral here, guy, or anything like that, but this is a possibility. What if Shador was meant for the Browns and Howard was meant for the Steelers? I mean, Howard didn't get his numbers until his last year at Ohio State, because he did. Was it Kansas City or whatever? He didn't particularly look too good, and that's kind of a little bit of what I was thinking about. Howard's kind of on his up right now, at least statistically. So it's very possible that Howard is walking into the best situation, and Shador is walking into the best situation, Maybe it's better that, we got Flacco and Flacco plays most of the year. And, depending on what happens, I don't even want to talk about what might happen that would bring Flacco out, but having another competent quarterback, and I say that for Dylan Gabriel too.
You need that on?
I don't think so. It doesn't bring anything to the table, really. But I don't know. It could be good things for. Right. And Jaja Shador from what I understand, had a terrible line. I never watched their games. I only watch his highlights and lowlights and stuff like that. So they said he had a bad line, but that'd be interesting to see how he does around a halfway decent line here. But cheers, guys. Thanks for coming in. And I'm going to finish off. It looks like I'm going to finish off this last Taylor Port Sherry try, because I got another one to try, and it's a little bit different. Because there's different kinds of sherries. One of them I had is a cream, and I hear that's kind of like the bottom of the barrel, but it's a cream sherry, and I'm going to try that one next. But it's got a little bit more of a. Is it a dark? I'm not really sure. I don't know, but we're going to try it though. I think we should sign Aaron a.
What?
CeeLo. I think we should sign Aaron Rodgers.
No.
That's funny,
He's
though.
fooling.
It's funny, but it still kind of hurt when you
Yeah,
put it on
that's it.
paper,
I thought he's done now. Did
Not bad.
Pittsburgh
Man,
release him?
That's $10. That's not bad. I'm really impressed with the sherry. I'm glad I tried this. I'm not gonna like drink it.
tastes good. But that,
Too much drama for the Browns. Jensen, we love drama. If there's drama, it's gonna gravitate towards, at least eventually, to the Browns.
how many people care about the workouts right now? Only the Browns. You know what I mean?
Well, the whole league is kind of watching.
No, they're
I mean, they are. The whole NFL, anybody gets on YouTube, guess what you're going to see? Shedeur Sanders, how he did. He went 7 for 9 in camp and how he should be starting. And, anyway, cheers. Having a good time. And I think I'm starting to feel this a little bit, actually, just this little bit. Like I'm salivating or something.
well, it's different. It's
Is that a
different.
dry? Does a dry make like pull the saliva out of your face or something? I don't know either. But
So
these are supposed to be drier than wines. This is supposed to be like the drier version of a fully alcoholic.
So you did a Harvey
Wow.
Keitel, like
Yeah, I guess
No?
I did.
right?
Last sip. Cheers of this sherry. Now, yeah, that is not bad. I very much enjoyed that. Very
That
much.
was not. He did not swing
I mean,
on that.
in my opinion, this is better than wine. I'd rather
That-
drink this. I'd rather have a half a glass of this than any wine. It's got a nice full taste
I
to
thought
it.
it was one.
Well, it's different.
Sherry.
It's a sherry.
Right.
It's different. There's something that they do. It's something that they do for like 2 years that bumps up the alcohol and it fills out the body a little bit. It's not as light as like a wine. And I
No, I thought it was
I don't know.
very good.
as someone who very much likes microbrews with a lot of taste in a beer, this sherry kind of does it for the wine thing, and I'm very impressed. Now,
Good for you.
you four in the chat, I do want to ask you something. Should I rinse this out before I try the next one, or should I just go on top of it? I mean, is that a no-no to just go on top of it because you're going to mess up your palate or something like that? Or let me ask you guys. I need your guys'
That
advice.
sounded like Roboto. Remember that?
Domo arigato,
And it
mister.
would go, no. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
God.
No. Oh, that's
So you should rinse it out?
well. He says yes. There was 2 choices.
They said,
Damn kids. Go on top. This ain't a French restaurant.
all right.
Okay. Well, I'll try to empty
Let's
it
get
out.
back to Howard. God damn it.
All right. Oh, I better cap this. I'm letting off all the aroma.
Right.
But yeah,
Put a cork
my
in it.
first impression of a sherry, and I'm pretty sure this is pretty cheap, compared to
For $10,
sherries, because I think they do get really expensive. Because this obviously isn't from Spain, it's from California. But I was very pleased with that.
California,
Please, hear my voice?
The Napa Valley.
Yeah, the Napa
No,
Valley.
I'm serious.
I believe you. I'm right next to you.
Raymond Burr.
Raymond
Perry
Burr.
Mason, man. He was big.
On sherry?
No, the Napa Valley.
Oh, the
That was
vineyards?
a lot of his property and stuff.
Vineyards.
No, I'm serious. Even though he was
Okay.
gay. Oh yeah, come on in, guys.
Oh, can you get in that
Yeah,
way?
I got it open.
Oh, which way?
Right there. No, the other door. Back.
There's a guitar here. How are they going
Not
to get
that
in?
door.
Oh, there you go. They made it.
Yeah, we made it.
All right.
Rudy G Funk.
What's
baby.
happening, brother? Good
How
to
you
see you,
doing?
man. Glad for coming in.
Yeah,
Bill.
I gotta go see your mama.
Where's there?
Hey, presents for your mama.
What's up,
Oh,
dude?
awesome.
man.
Oh,
See
she'll
you.
love
Right,
those.
right.
Hey, this is Randy.
Hey,
How's it
Jethro.
going? All right,
Nice to
man.
meet you, buddy.
That's
Same
Stevie.
here, dude.
That's
Yeah,
Steve's story.
we're trying a couple of sherries here.
Oh, really?
The
Which-
Perry
brought
is
us
trying to share.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, look at
You go
that.
see Joyce.
That is ultra. Look what they brought. Blammo.
She up in here?
Yeah. You want to meet my wife? There, Jeff, before you
Oh,
sit
pardon
down.
me. Well, here, I'll try this while you guys
Yeah,
are
why don't you do that?
mingling. Okay, this is the second one. This is a cream sherry, which I hear is kind of the bottom of the barrel of the sherries. But anyway, that's what it looks like. We're gonna try it. I think the color's a little bit different, also. So we're gonna.
We got something in the stomachs, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I ate some salad.
it does. God, it does have that wine smell, but it's like something bigger. It's like more fuller. Oh, it's Mitchell. I'm sorry. Stumbler said Jethro.
What the hell? We don't even know who you are.
There we go. That's probably enough. It's enough of a try, right? Not too much. It smells, I don't know, it smells rather similar. Oh, I guess I should read this one. Oops. A full-bodied, moderately sweet sherry with nuances of toffee and roasted nuts. Delicious with dessert or after dinner, served chilled or room temperature. The Taylor Wine Company, makers of superior portion sherries with a tradition dating back. Okay, you already heard that part. But that is different. So this should be a different deep amber in hue. Taylor Cream Sherry is a full-bodied dessert wine with a medley of the sweet and nutty flavors. Cool. Interesting. Oh, wow. If I didn't take the same amount from both of those bottles, I'd show you, but I don't want to. But anyway. Yeah, huge wine smell. You know, fruit. I almost said it. I almost said it, and I'm not going to say it. But I don't smell that other stuff that they said in there, because it really just smells like a wine to me. Oh, well, I guess if you dig it a little bit, but this is a little bit darker than the other one. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually a little bit lighter. And you can't really tell because I didn't have them up against each other. But anyway, cheers. Let's try this bad boy. Well, I can already tell, and it's not huge, but it's syrupy isn't the proper sweeter. It's got a big sweet up front.
When I found out who it was, I'm like, that jackass. You know he's the biggest jerk I ever met. I think most people.
What I am surprised about is the alcohol taste in it, and it's not like annoying.
I know Scratch. I know 4 people personally.
Howard was my son's high school quarterback. No shit. Well, what do you think, Surf? You know, about him being drafted, you know, in the 6th round, him going to the Steelers. And, you know, you think he's got a chance to start and do something? So I take it you obviously watched him at, if that's the case, you watched him at Kansas City, right? Or Kansas?
And then I knew the one Elizabeth who's on my national women. Little German lady.
I tell you what, though,
Started the Fantasy 5.
just watching a lot of his highlights, he brings a lot of enthusiasm, you know. I mean, but like when he wins, man, you can tell it makes him, man, you know. I mean, that's what I saw when Ohio State did well. He was just like the most enthusiastic about it, you know. I know they all want to win. And one of the reasons I really want to talk about Will Howard tonight, too, is because of the spotlight on Shedeur Sanders and even Dillon Gabriel. And it's like, this kid, everybody says, everybody tries to pick the Tom Brady in every draft, and they think, I'm guessing Shedeur Sanders, they think. But everybody forgets that they didn't know who the Tom Brady, it had to happen, in order for us to go back and say, and try and pick the Tom Brady, I bet all these kids, no matter what round they're picked in, they're probably like, I'm going to show these guys that I can go out there in the NFL and win, and I'm guessing Will Howard isn't any different than the rest of them, So I think that's kind of my point, because the dude's got a rocket arm, man. And you could do a lot with an arm, especially if you work on fundamentals. If he's having problems, if he needs his fundamentals curbed a little bit, or straightened out, you could be a beast, man, And he is 6'4". I heard he was. Wow, this one's. I must say, I don't like it as much. It's not bad, but I don't like it as much as the other one. I think the other one was more of a sipper, and this is a little bit sweeter, even for a wine type product, And I don't feel it kind of hides the vapor. It kind of hides the alcohol going down, which I actually kind of liked about the other one, which I normally don't. But I do still like it. I wish I would have tried this one first, actually, and wondered if it might have been differently. But so far, I'm digging the sherries, man. They're pretty good. I thought it would be kind of gay, trying these tonight, but I'm glad I did, and I'll probably have this in my house, I'll stock this kind of stuff. I'll have it in stock.com. I'm certainly no connoisseur, though. So, but it is. I do understand the value of it. It is a treat. It is a treat-like drink, like somebody might do a shot or something before a beer, this before dinner, or just hanging out. You just want to moderate. You just want to level out. Have a little sip of this. Obviously, you don't want to abuse this. And I guess I can see where somebody would. I don't know. It's kind of it's not one of those things I don't think you're going to want to drink a lot of. You're going to want to have one. You're probably going to be done with it, So I think it's kind of maybe the perfect start or finish to an evening, perhaps. I don't know. Having trouble sleeping, have one of these, chill out, put some YouTube on or something, or, some music, or have the old lady dance around in her skivvies. But I do like it better than wine. It's not, I don't know if it's maybe it doesn't get me behind the jaw, as much, maybe. Oh, that breeze feels real good, though. I'll tell you that much.
You're talking about Will Howard. Is he talking to him online? Does he ever go?
Oh, almost done with my second one here. Oh, hey, Blur, did you want to try this other one? I kind of got one more drink. I'm sorry, he told me Jethro. Is it Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yeah, it's nice to meet you again.
Same here.
Mitch, before you sit down, I'm ready to do a shot.
Oh, did you want to try this? The second
the
one?
Second one, yeah.
Honest opinion.
All right.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
This is a double beer.
There is a difference, though. I taste
Yeah,
a
good,
significant
though.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tasty, but this one doesn't have that vapor. You know, I actually liked feeling the alcohol going down and like I actually drank something,
Right.
you know.
No, I like it.
This one's a little more sweet and
So you're chasing it with
Yeah.
water?
he's already
That's what
done
you do? Anyway,
chasing it with
I'm
water.
going to do a shot. You want a shot of bean?
I'll join you, man.
All right.
What the heck?
Man of my own wines. What did that
I grabbed me a Heine tonight.
Oh,
I had
Oh,
a
yeah?
Heine and
yeah, I haven't had
20
one in a long
20
time.
years, or maybe even a little better than that. I don't know, but I thought I'm a Bud man, a Budweiser, not
Right.
Bud Light, Budweiser.
Oh, the
A
regular.
Budweiser.
Right.
I'm born.
And my
and bred
grandpa used to
Budweiser.
drink that.
Still drank Budweiser.
Are you on here?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on.
I like
This dude got in, says his
get out and do a little something.
Bill, I
different
don't know. Do you
sometime.
want to do a shot?
No, sir. No, I can't.
my
this
man?
dude says Will Howard was his son's high school quarterback.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Used to, yeah.
He said he's an
we say
achiever at
Yucca
all
Puck when
costs.
We do a shot in our house.
Oh, I need a
Yucca
beer.
Puck.
What the fuck?
He goes,
What did he say? Shut the fuck.
I think he just misheard the story.
Shut the fuck.
Okay, well that's it for my sherry tries.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going beer
She
now.
don't
So
see you. Robin.
what's that?
She doesn't see you on.
Yeah, I'm on. Yep, I'm a half hour in.
She needs a refresher. Hit the right one.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
she
a
got
half
those
hour
stubby
in.
Fingers, man. She types.
So anyway, I'm done with the sherries. I'm gonna have a Corona if that's okay.
Oh, no, I'll get it for you.
No, I'll get it.
Good. Cool.
You guys.
So we're still talking about Howard?
Yeah, I was talking about
Who grabbed
Bill.
him?
Steelers in the 6th round.
Oh, you
That
know
trivia
what?
question,
That
you
might
guys-
be a good pick.
Yeah.
I want to
That's what
ask
I'm
these
wondering.
guys that trivia question that you hit me
Oh,
and see if they can get it.
That was a good.
Very
pick.
good.
Good one.
Never would have thought
Robin
of that.
cheated on that.
It's.
Never
I
would've-
would say a little tricky, but it's on the clever side.
Exactly. Now, where'd you guys hear that?
I'm on a group text with these guys,
Oh.
and they sent it out. And we were sitting there in this restaurant, and I was like, "Well, that's an interesting question." And I kind of thought it was something like that because I said breaking up a no hitter. It's a no hitter until there's a
Like I
hit.
say,
So
I know
here-
Lou Gehrig did quite a bit.
Right.
Oh,
But
I-
81. So here's
Yeah.
when Randy gets here, I'll tell you the question.
Now, does this look the same when you watch on TV down there? The background?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we see. Yeah.
So it's normal mind would think toward the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, you got
Ninth
one
inning.
going on,
Yeah.
and it's been going on. But this here, we trip you up at first base.
Exactly. Exactly.
What on the question?
Yeah,
Well, I'm trying to find it so I can ask the way it was.
exactly what it says.
The most efficient way to ask it, huh?
I'll fuck it up.
It ain't what you say; it's how you say it.
That's right.
Now, are you a Carolina
That's right.
fan?
I'm a Clemson Tiger fan.
Man,
Oh,
okay.
okay,
Say
college.
that Carolina
Clemson
shit.
Tigers.
So, no pro, you're not.
well,
That's what I meant.
Don't even
Well,
say it.
the
Don't
Panthers.
even say it.
I'm a Cowboys
God
fan.
damn.
Ooh.
Hey, run.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He had to say it.
But
Son of a mother.
when Carolina Panthers come to town, I see how you went there. Yeah, I got 2 season tickets
Oh,
and went to.
Oh, okay.
The inaugural season was at Clemson University.
Yeah.
And I had 2 season tickets and a parking pass. I wasn't gonna miss that one.
So, you're pissed that Ohio State beat Clemson, right?
Win. It might have been a win.
Oh, that's funny.
When did Ohio State become?
Didn't they beat him last year?
Well, who beat which Clemson beat Ohio State?
No,
Do you guys remember?
When Woody Hayes, that was in like
That was in the Gator
76.
Bowl.
Oh, that's when he gets the
Or
guy.
was it? Oh no, Clemson beat.
That was his final
Bama
game.
Yeah,
That was his
I
final
remember
game.
watching
They
that.
knew he was sort of
he was so pissed.
senile, but old Charlie Bauman, number 17, the guy that intercepted that ball, just happened to run out right where he was
Yeah.
standing, and he slugged him.
I don't know, Runt. I really don't know.
Yeah, he slugged him.
I don't know. I think we're gonna find
But,
out. You know.
yeah,
Well, that shows you how much that guy wanted to win.
But I tell you,
Steals.
I'm a Cowboys
How you
fan,
doing?
but I know for me, the Cleveland fans, and I ain't gonna name one team. I'm just telling you, the Cleveland fans are the best out there.
Good for you.
I'll take that.
They
They're
are.
the best out there.
I'll
They're
take it
the
anytime
most
anybody
loyal-
says something.
They're the most loyal fans
Browns
there is.
fans.
They're the
God
most
damn it.
loyal fans there is.
Cheers, that
There
Mitch.
are.
We've put
Yeah.
up
There
with some.
are. They are, man. I'm telling you, I'm
he
full
got a
farm.
hat at the game.
We
Tuesday.
almost had it when we had the Biner and Mack attack up here.
Oh yeah.
And I can tell you, Ernest Biner would have rather seen his mama take her last breath than to fumble that ball heading in. You know,
Yeah, that was.
it just, oh my God, it just squirted out like it just got greased.
It's like he was going to the end zone,
Headed in for the winning.
straight the
score.
end zone, and that
Oh,
sports
okay.
got up there and goes, "No,
Hey,
you're not going to score." Bang.
I was wondering how you did that.
It was crazy. I know.
Yeah, it's
boy,
just
you know,
all I
like,
see is my mom. You know
You
what's
can't-
going
You
on.
can't really.
somebody
You can't have the
no,
game
no,
on,
that
right?
wasn't
I mean,
about that.
Right. If I had the game
That-
on, they would
You
immediately
can talk about it, but you can't. Have
Right,
the broadcast.
Yeah,
I think some people
But
actually
you know-
got
you know how
away
many
with a
times
smart window, but I don't even
that
think they
team
let
has
that
stomped on my
anymore. You know,
butt.
It's better like you do.
I mean it. They
it's better off you
Well,
don't see the
please.
Browns with it.
they stomped on my
Just
friggin'
it's hard
heart.
to listen to your narration.
So close, and then God damn. The Pittsburgh game in 2002.
Oh, that's great, Steele.
We're winning
Feel sorry
33
for
to
Browns
13
fans.
with 5 minutes
It's
left.
probably true. Everybody does feel sorry for
God.
us.
How did that happen?
How-
It is
why
nice
are
to
you
hear,
a
Mitch,
Cowboys
every
fan?
once in a while that we got some pretty good
Well,
fans
I
out
just
there.
always been a
Yeah.
Cowboys fan. I like Tom Landry
well,
and I
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Bear Bryant, and they both wore that old derby. They
Yeah.
remind me of the same
Yeah.
person. And Alabama was my first love in college football, above the Clemson Tigers.
Bryant, right?
But,
Bryant,
yeah, Bear Bryant.
Bear Bryant.
Paul Bear Bryant. Yeah, he was. I liked Alabama, and the Cowboys. Their coaches, they seemed similar. They both wore that little old derby, and that was just it for me right there.
They always had it. What a rivalry in the 70s, Pittsburgh and the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
those-
they did
those
have
Super
a.
Bowls were-
Yeah, Mosh
Great.
gets here and trashes
You know,
the Cowboys.
Bradshaw. God damn.
He was the luckiest savage they are. He had the best damn receivers.
Yes, he
If
did.
it wasn't for his
Swan,
receivers, he would have never.
Stallworth. my God.
Stallworth.
Plus the line. He had a great line. You know, a great defense.
Yeah.
Aikman.
And-
God.
To this day, I still love Troy Aikman's commentary better than anybody else's
Yeah,
on.
he knows the
ESPU or
game,
whatever
you
the hell
know.
it is.
I was at the stadium when Turkey Jones
Well,
slammed
I saw it on TV. Yeah.
Bradshaw in the ground, and he was going. He's
Oh,
blitzing.
that's
You
fucked up.
remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah,
was-
that's
I-
weird.
God, that was a
remember
great
that.
game.
He spiked
Yeah,
it.
But they still beat.
suplexed him, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Suplexed him. I thought, thank God, he started jerking.
He about killed him.
Yeah, he did.
That's close. You know, that's about as close to death. You know, that's a near miss right there. You know.
I bet he.
You know,
never
but,
took one
you know,
like
he-
that.
He
You know,
was a hero.
Bradshaw was so elusive. You had to, you know, hey, he's going to get away, so you slam him.
Well, you know how it's Jack Nicholson in The Shining. You know, when he's describing his kid, he threw my papers all over the room, and
Hey,
I grab him, you know, and just one little smidgen more than you're supposed to, you know. I mean, that's what it is. You know, you got that.
Here's Johnny.
You got that fire, you know, and you can't stop, and you just stop yourself
I'm not gonna hit
just
you.
over the margin of error, you know?
Give me the bat, Wendy.
Yeah,
Give me the bat.
that's the best part.
I'm not gonna hit you.
That's the best
I'm not
part.
gonna hurt you.
Oh gosh.
Just
And
in the bat.
it's great when she hits him and he goes right down.
Or
He
and she
hurts
hits
his leg.
her and he's like, she hit me. You know, his expression like, hey, bitch, you know?
Me and Robbie were at the flea market, and I said, "We'll probably see Jethro out there." We're walking down an aisle, and I said, "Look, there he is." He's looking on some table, so I come up alongside. He doesn't see me, and we're looking, we're making remarks. Robin puts his hand right in front of his. He still didn't look up. And I said, "Vince Lombardi's the best head coach there ever was in professional football." And he didn't look up. He says, "Well, I take exception to that." And he looked at us. He goes, "Oh, you guys."
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
funny.
that was
All right.
something what
Come
I
out
looked
fighting,
at,
you know?
And that was just sort of over my head there for a minute. And then, oh, hell.
What's good at the flea market? You're talking
Big flea
Just
market
over
where
here.
we're at. It's
Oh,
on Wednesdays.
Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Oh, it's a huge flea market.
Yeah. Got
Well,
every,
he didn't know
got
we were out
everything
there.
or
Huh?
got everything, I imagine, huh?
People bring shit from everywhere.
A lot of old school
He
stuff, a
says,
lot of
"Find us a bicentennial plate, South Carolina." He's got a '76 Trans Am, and he can use that plate on that car, and you can register it. So we were looking around, and sure enough, there's a bicentennial plate. We got
Holy
it for
shit.
$8.
See, we had a bicentennial plate in '76. It had 1776 in the top upper hand corner on the left, and on the right it had 1976 in the upper hand corner. Okay, so in the middle, well, it's got the letters on the left and the numbers on the right, and it's got a palmetto tree in the center. Now, we tell people, don't mess up and say palm tree. Now, you get scolded up in there.
Ruh-roh.
Palmetto tree, not a palm tree. But anyways, it's got the palm tree in the center of the tag. And across the top in blue letters, it says bicentennial. And down here, it's got the palmetto tree. And then to the left of it, in small black numbers, it says 1775 and 1783. Okay. Then it's got a cannon underneath at the very bottom of that palmetto tree. And it says South Carolina across the bottom. But the 1775, I was just about the bicentennial 76, the 200-year bicentennial. But yet that had that extra down there, and hell, I wasn't sure what it was about. And I thought, what was that, the Civil War? Then I got thinking, no, the Civil War was in the 1860s. I said, and anyway, somebody got on a gadget and looked for me to see what it was, and it was the American Revolutionary War.
Right, right.
Okay? And that was, I guess, around when the guy looked for me and we shot the shit about it.
What's
It was
1783?
must have been that was I guess the end of it.
Oh, okay.
That was the end of it. But 1775, and on the radio, well, that guy he looked that up. I'll say on the 7th of April. He looked at it up on his gadget, and it was found out it was American Revolutionary War. Well, I'm listening to the radio on April the 14th, and they said today's the day the first shot of that American Revolutionary was fired.
Yeah.
Today,
Oh, really?
April the 14th. Yeah, so I got another history lesson.
How
I
come
was
they
learning
did,
what
when
that was.
did they say something about the first shot at Fort Sumter? What
Yeah,
year was
that's-
that?
that's the one, isn't it?
1860?
Yeah.
Is that 1860 or 1859?
I ain't sure on that one.
We started the Confederate, the Civil War,
But it's Fort Sumter.
firing at Fort Sumter.
When we go
Right
to
off the
Maryland,
coast of Charleston.
where my dad was living, we would find bullets. He was right by the Potomac River. and it was Antietam Battlefield
Oh yeah.
right there. You know, where
Yeah,
my dad
Gettys-
lived, man, was
Gettysburg was
Civil War.
fucking cool though, man. I'll never forget that.
you know, it's like
It was a weird feeling just being there, you know.
I hate
people
war.
that go to Gettysburg
really do.
say that when they go to
but
Gettysburg,
I like to
they say
nostalgia.
there's something that comes
You know.
over you that is
Yeah.
like spooked. The
There's
whole
a-
thing.
I think I think a lot of it is the reality of what the hell these guys
How
went
many
through,
people
you
died on
know.
that field?
Right.
and it was stupid.
Well,
Well, it wasn't stupid for them fighting.
yeah, I don't think
What they're
Blur,
fighting for
we got it so
slavery.
good.
The
Yeah,
South didn't want to
You
be
know.
in the North.
Right. Yeah.
What's
We got
that
it so
thing
good
says,
now.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell are we fighting for?
Yeah.
What is that?
That sounds like the Browns.
I mean,
Yeah, that's,
You know?
what are we playing for?
no, you
What the fuck? You know, it's the Browns.
think about it, you know, for thousands of years, everybody was basically just enslaved
Yeah.
to other people, you know. And it's like, here comes this.
You know, and it's
This
still
thought,
slavery
Our
has always
jobs
been
we
there.
still are.
Yeah,
No, it's
where
always
yeah,
been
there's a
there
certain sense. There's a
since-
certain sense
since
of
early
indentured
man.
servant there, I think. You know,
Their people were slaves, and they accepted that.
but we're really
You know,
well off
it's
slaves.
not
You know,
right.
I was
Now,
saying,
I don't want to get on that.
no,
Come on.
I'm just
let's
trying.
get
I'm just stating the
positive
point about
Right. We're slaves
the
to our
stupid
job
thing, I'm-
because
the more you know we
Well,
go through war and stuff like
we
that, the
bought
more
them
we're
from
not going to
black
like
people,
it.
didn't we?
I'm sorry.
of
We bought
course.
them from black
Oh
people,
yeah,
didn't we?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So,
that was a
if there's
bad.
some
But-
blame to do it. You can sort of go around.
Well, look at the Incas.
Yeah,
and
it
the
goes to
Aztecs.
everybody. Everybody
They were-
should
they were
share.
taken over by the
The
Spanish.
whole world was
You know,
enslaved,
They
like
were
I
great
said.
people. They had a
Right.
great life, and the Spanish come in, brought disease, a lot of disease and stuff.
Yeah.
They killed these people, you know, and it sucked. You
Well,
know, they had a
The Pilgrims, the first Thanksgiving, they made friends with the Indians, and then they killed most of them.
Yeah.
We killed them all.
and they lived
Yeah, but-
here. They were
To your point, though, on the bring disease, you know,
well, they did
I know, but
rats.
you know, if you walk into
Yeah.
somebody's house, you know, and you give somebody the flu, yeah, I didn't know I was saying, you know,
Right.
it's just that's a little bit different
Okay,
than
besides that,
than bundling it up and then taking and blaming like a whole race or a
Besides
whole
that,
country because
wait a minute.
they did us with the Indians.
Besides that,
You know, we
they
brought
killed-
all this stuff over that, you know.
But they
must have had
killed
some
all the-
diseases going on among
Of course they
themselves.
did.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Man,
They
it's
didn't
stupid.
have the immunity that we did.
They didn't
You know?
have what we
They were
brought to
weaker than-
them, but they had their own stuff.
Right. They were, I mean, their immunity systems were weaker than ours. I'm pretty sure you can't really
Well,
No.
argue that, you
But
know.
they slaughtered the Incas too. Besides the disease, they
No.
come in and conquered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Because they
Incas.
had-
if the Pilgrims come over on the Mayflower, how did herpes come over?
Damn that queen!
Yeah, on the Queen flower.
Damn her!
We're,
Heads off!
The Queen flower.
did AIDS come on the Queen flower?
Come over on the captain's dinghy.
And it's clean too.
Quote
Yeah,
that
you know,
again.
That's a good
perfect.
one, Mitch. Come over on a dinghy.
Oh God! Jesus!
But I know we're laughing, and I do take
Oh,
it
yeah,
seriously.
right, me too.
But I just, you know, I hear this all the time
All right.
about,
All right, let's get back to
you know,
Howard.
and it's
Okay,
just,
I got a trivia question.
Oh
for
yes.
oh, are you ready?
Now listen to this.
you. Now this is good. Okay,
Listen to this.
if I can find it.
Confounded.
I got all my shit together, but I'm trying to
Mitchell,
figure out where I put it.
would you want
The
to?
question is:
Sure.
there is one major league player who broke up 81 no-hitters with a home run. Can you name him? One player who broke up 81 no-hitters with a home run. Name him. Think about it.
Anybody out there?
And don't overthink it.
Yeah, and don't Google it either. It's got to come
Yeah,
out of
no
your brain.
Google.
We got it because Robbie Googled it.
Yeah.
Damn her!
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Blur.
Rabinski.
Oh, she lost her boobies.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry,
I got a
Blur.
lid, so
Um,
I'll be right back. You're going to see God when he hits
And
this.
really-
81.
Really think about it.
81?
81 no hitters.
I know, but that's
With a home run, he broke them up.
right.
Not just a
Right.
hit.
He stopped them. He
A home
thwarted
run.
them 81 times.
He hit a home run and broke a no hitter.
You got to think
I've
outside the
never-
box on this one.
I've never heard of such a thing.
You'll
It was have to be a home run
Overthinking it.
king.
Think about it.
You're
Right?
overthinking it.
We're not going to give you a fluke. See if anybody.
Okay,
listening-
hold on, let
somebody
me-
might answer. I don't know.
Let me
You
just
wanna
hear.
pitch
Yeah,
it
let
to
it-
the
let it
public?
go.
Let me hear the phraseology one more time. How you phrase
All
this
right,
question?
you
Maybe
gotta-
I'm missing
you
something.
got to tell it right.
There is
'cause
there is
You got
one
the call
major
right.
league
Yeah,
player
and it might be clock.
who broke up 81 no hitters with a home run. One player broke up 81 hitters with a home run.
No hitters.
81 no
Yes,
hitters with a
no
home
hitters.
run. Who was it? And when it comes
It's a
to
good
it,
one.
it's
I
like,
have no
oh,
I never
idea.
would have thought that.
Huh?
Never.
Yeah,
never
I
would've
have no
thought.
idea. I really have nowhere to
We'll
go.
give you some time to stew about it.
Okay.
You gonna pitch it to the public?
It is.
Yeah, it's. There were 4
Yeah,
people here
we're
while
on
you were
the air,
saying
dude.
it. So
And they hear all of us.
You got,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Well, we don't want to tell the answer then.
No.
yeah. No.
right, we
No,
gotta.
we
Well,
don't.
let's just keep it under our hats for like 5 minutes or
Got it.
so, and let it, like you said, let it stew. And
No, you don't.
Or you don't.
You can say whatever you want in this house.
Okay.
If they shut us down, they shut us down.
Well, there's some things.
Yeah, you know.
I get you. I get you.
thank you. Because I don't like to say. Because I'm with Stumbler. I'm afraid of a speech. You should be able to say whatever the hell's on your mind.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm.
But see,
Right,
I do that a
right,
lot.
gotcha.
I slip when I get buzzed.
Well, that's okay.
And then
You're allowed to slip
Rudy
when you
gets
get
pissed
buzzed.
at.
Yeah, I
Depends
think.
on what
Well, Stumbler slips in different ways than. Hey, I'm going to call my buddy, and he lives at such and such place, and he'll give the address, and hey, we're over here at, and it's like we could, Iran could send a bomb to us, with a drone or something,
You know how many people are on when you're on?
Yeah, there's 4
You
here
know
right
who's
now.
on when you're on?
No,
'Cause sometimes I get on and just watch and don't say nothing.
right.
I didn't know if you knew.
Go Buckeyes. Yeah, cheers, John. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, we were just talking about Will a little while. Whoa, that smells good. Actually.
Yeah,
We got them Clemson fans around here too.
we'll get back to
Clemson
Will.
Tiger fans. We got them around here.
Right in Bay,
So, are you a Deshaun Watson fan, or?
we were.
Well,
I mean, how is
it's
that?
sort of a sticky situation right now.
Let's
but
go
I
through
wish
that.
it
I mean,
would-
as a
wish it-
Browns fan,
I wish it would go better.
right. That's what
I
we
wish
were
it would
thinking.
go better.
You remember Baker was hurt.
Yeah.
Stefanski was running him into the ground. We knew it wasn't going to kind of work here. I was either way, keep Baker, try to give it another year. But when they were bringing in Deshaun Watson, I was kind of like, I'm okay with that, And I'm
If he's
sorry.
healthy, he
I
can
was.
be tough on you.
Hey,
But,
Baker
He
was
used
good.
to be. I don't know what happened to him.
Who?
somehow I believe they ruptured his damn pride.
Something with
We
that
talking about
all that
Baker?
money they gave him. I don't know. Ruptured his
That could be part of it.
Deshaun
too.
Watson.
That he's getting so much guaranteed money, ain't he?
All of them.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
see,
All right, now-
so
Yeah, but they all
This
are
is
now.
But he's got injured. He got
This is
injured.
on record.
Yeah, he's injured.
When they- Did that? I said, bad move.
He did say
He
that.
did not impress me
No.
at Houston. Okay, he made the playoffs. He did nothing. We beat
He led
him.
the league in
He
passing.
led the league, and
You can't
he
shut
did.
your
I
doors
didn't-
before you-
Hey,
Not for the
we
draft.
loved him at
Wait a
Clemson.
minute.
He was amazing. Awesome. He got him a
Yeah.
championship.
That's why I said you guys are Clemson
Loved him
fans,
at
Wait a minute.
and
Clemson.
I'm
Not-
asking you guys what.
You know, they had that big flood in Houston his rookie year. His first paycheck, he donated
I
the whole
know,
check
yeah.
to the flood
That's
survivors.
cool. I'm not talking about his talent.
His
I'm
talent.
talking about.
Now he thought
he did
he
not.
wasn't.
He's
that
not a
worth the
conventional
money,
He you wasn't know.
drop
worth the
back
draft
quarterback.
pick.
No, he's
Okay?
not.
Wait a minute. 2 first-round draft picks.
No, he wasn't worth it.
He was not worth that.
Well, it's
If you
obvious now.
remember, when he asked to be traded, he said he wanted to come to Cleveland. he would not come to Cleveland
Exactly.
until they gave him the
Until they
guarantee.
gave
He
you-
goes,
Oh,
"Okay,
right.
I'll go to
Well,
Cleveland."
look at Miles. You know,
Bitches.
hey, I want to be
Cindy
traded.
Crawford sings about
I mean,
it.
this is my favorite place in the world. You know, they did that shit to him.
No, it's
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did the
I
wrong-
was
This
like,
is yours.
I was happy to hear it. I thought, oh, this
You
guy's
almost
going
drank
to
the
do
wrong
good.
thing.
But then
John,
he
you're right.
suspended for 9 or 10 games right off the bat.
You're right,
He
John.
hadn't played for a whole year,
Signing Deshaun Watson was the worst thing Browns have ever done.
as it turns out.
Yeah,
Apparently,
in
as
hindsight.
is a
Yeah.
tough one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that
It
was-
was a bad
And you
move. But
remember-
at the time, even I thought it was a good move. But ever since
never.
this big thing over in Texas, he ain't quite been in his right mind.
Well, I think it was a witch
He's
hunt.
had
I don't
some good
think he,
games,
I don't
but I
think he was
think that
guilty of that shit. I think it was a
worked
witch
on
hunt.
his
I
Yeah,
agree.
That's
I believe
Because
That's
if it-
weird.
if it
I
had
don't
been
think he was
one-
guilty
if
at
it had
all.
been one girl, I'd say, oh, he's in trouble.
I don't think he
26.
It was
That's
his
a
talent.
lawyer paying these girls off, and they come out,
yeah,
just
and
saying-
that's
and they ruined it.
and that's the trend,
And I think the
unfortunately.
Houston team was behind it because he badmouthed them and wanted traded, and I think Houston was behind it.
Right, and they could. I mean, it doesn't take
That's
much.
My own feeling.
You don't have to
And
do much. Just give a little hip check. Hey, you know.
he was hiring
Run
these
you down.
women for that specific reason.
For
They
me.
knew why they were there. He was flying some in. They knew. He figured it was a
Why
safe
do
way to
that?
go.
When you're a high profile athlete, why do anything
Athlete.
like that? If
Because he didn't want to get
Some
taken.
of them, I just don't believe he would have been stupid enough to do that. He wasn't a clumsy old dumb black boy.
No.
He was a really smart dude.
Yeah.
He's real smart.
anyway, it's a talent with me. I just
Right.
you gave up
But
all
being
that.
off for a whole year and then
For
suspended
nothing.
for another 10 games,
That's,
And
that's a lot to
I
give
still
up.
think they fucked Baker. Baker
Yeah,
fucked
they screwed him
himself
up.
Right.
for not getting the surgery.
Well,
By the
John
way,
Dowd makes a
sit
good
out
point here.
season.
They didn't have to pay Baker that much. He'd be making the 15th most for
Right.
QBs in this
Yeah.
to sign.
Right.
And that's why I was like, yeah, I
And he
don't
loved
mind keeping
Cleveland.
Baker either.
He
You know.
loved Cleveland, and Cleveland loved
Well,
him,
we
know?
did love him, but it did
I just
sour.
never understood why they
It-
ran him around the end on
it
third
did
down
sour.
short when he get clobbered and then fumbled.
We know how he got hurt. That idiot didn't catch the ball. and
Which
it was
idiot?
intercepted.
Which idiot?
What was that? That sprinter we thought was going to be great. He was hurt every friggin' year. Wide receiver. He's real short.
Oh,
And he didn't go
Taylor
for the
or no
ball.
Lawrence?
Josh.
No.
Lawrence or
No, he was a bust.
no, he wasn't a bust.
He got hurt all the time. Every time
He was
caught
a
the
little
ball, he got
dude.
hurt.
Right, he would do kickoffs and
Right. And he just got
yeah, he
hurt
wasn't
all
a
the time.
bust. He was just a little dude. He just,
Who was the one that kept getting suspended for dope? That was Josh.
Josh
Jesus Christ, what's his
I
name?
don't
He was
know.
good.
I can't think of none of that.
He was good.
yeah, what an idiot, man. What an idiot that dude
Was
was.
it Cribs or something?
No, Josh Cribbs was a
Cripps would be in the
beast.
Hall of Fame, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't
know
get
we
Dobbins,
don't know this
Josh.
Now that you done mentioned Hall of Fame, I'm glad to see not Pistol Pete, but
Baker.
that Charlie Hustle is back in.
Thanks, John. We appreciate it, buddy.
Charlie-
We need
I'm
it.
going to argue with
We
that.
need it.
Well,
Ah.
I'm an Oakland A's fan from the very word go.
All right.
So we had our days with the Cincinnati Reds. I'm telling you, we battled them a lot.
By all
Josh.
means, Rose was one of the greatest hitters of all time.
Josh.
He was a jerk. He was a fucking
He might have
asshole.
been. You'll have to
I'm
penalize
telling you,
him for that. But
That's
not
why
for
I didn't want
everything.
him to get in the Hall of Fame because he was a fucking jerk.
Yeah, but his
He
numbers,
was arrogant.
his numbers make him
And he
in the
go,
Hall
you know,
of
he
Fame.
Well-
kept saying, "I'm the best." Nobody's. I just didn't like.
They
his
never showed
personality.
that he
For
bet as a
me,
player.
he deserves to be in there and put the
Well-
trash against him in there too.
I agree with you too. He
Throw
should
that
be in
in
the
there
Hall.
and let them know about it.
And
But
Shoeless
he
Joe
deserved-
Jackson too.
Yeah,
Well, that
he
should
did.
be-
He's from
he
back
should be-
home
That'll
where
be
I'm at.
interesting.
He Shoeless Joe Jackson.
I love the
He's
Bengals too, man. We always play them so
He's
well.
got big
I don't know
plaques
how.
on him.
Oh,
We
did
like
He
beat them
played in the,
sometimes.
well, that's the statue in front of the stadium,
in front
man.
of the stadium, the minor league ballpark we go to. Shoeless
Oh,
Joe.
it's
He's
from
great.
Greenville.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
agree,
good-
Pickle.
Yeah, he's
He
from
played in
right
the
there.
Texas.
I agree.
League. He's a legend in Greenville.
And he-
Oh yeah.
You've seen
But-
that,
But it did
movie,
sour.
8 men out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it did
And it
sour
was,
with
uh,
Baker, and it was
predict
kind of
that,
his.
right, and he wasn't guilty.
It was kind of
Yeah.
some of his
He
fault.
had a great
you know?
World
Batted like
Series.
350.
Well, that
You know,
was-
he got fucked in the end.
He's in some kind of theory is about what's that movie Robert Redford?
Oh no, we're
did?
watching Angels
Oh,
Cleveland.
Braves? Is
No,
that
Oh,
Field
the
of Dreams?
baseball one? Oh,
I wasn't Field of Dreams.
Steelers
I
on
actually
top.
don't like-
Disregard.
I don't like
That's
that
Field of
Robert
Dreams.
Redford. I don't like that
Anyway,
one.
cheers.
There's one of them,
9?
I didn't know it, but it was based on The Natural. Is it The Natural?
Yeah.
It's based on him.
I'm Shirtless Joe.
Yeah,
Good
I
actors
didn't
in
know
that,
that
though.
was.
You know,
Good actors in that movie.
and I
the
read
guy that
that
played
in the
the
paper just a week or two.
I know.
Not really.
I know we were 3-14 last year, but are we
Oh,
really?
man, wind's blowing on my neck.
we
Close
never
window, dude.
Yeah.
we're not
Sorry
hitting
about that.
reset mode here.
I got in it
With the
for
Browns.
you, I ain't feeling it.
This we've.
I'm just sitting here shaking.
I agree with the
How does
statement
that taste?
I put up there
Oh,
earlier.
that's good.
No,
Oh,
but-
what you said beans.
Yeah, Jim Beam.
We
Okay.
never
Yeah.
hit the
Yeah,
reset
it-
button.
it-
I don't know if you guys
I
noticed
like
that. The
it.
Browns never had to hit. We haven't been as bad as we've been right now. I know we were 3-14.
Right.
Now hold on a second. Hold on a
You want me to
second.
explain?
We are not a
Lucy?
3-14
Wait a
team.
minute.
We got rid of Joe Flacco
Right.
so that
Right.
Deshaun Watson felt comfortable in the quarterback
Yeah,
position,
well, they can hear us.
which
They
I
can
think a
see
lot of
us.
people
Yeah, they can hear
don't
everything.
talk about.
They can hear us.
They took the best quarterback we've had in 30
Actually, when
years.
you guys watch
and let
it,
'em go
that's
so
what
that
we're
the sh-
doing is,
Just shooting the shit.
yeah. you know.
Yeah. That's all we're doing.
But when Brown's games are on, he's telling me what's
Right,
happening.
yeah.
I got-
Hand job up the middle.
Right, we're just
Uh,
commentating. We're just commentating
Hand job
what's
in
going
the
on,
middle,
but
he says, hand job up the middle.
Dude, when I was a kid.
it
my
is
school
pickled.
used to
It
be
is
down
a
at the end of the
distraction.
street.
What,
Tennyson.
Tennyson, yeah.
So
But-
when we would run track,
If you're a
Run
diehard
down
Browns
the
fan,
street.
I think you're
the
used to
people
this,
who owned this
and I don't
house
think.
had a pool table down here. So we wouldn't go all the way down the street.
And I disagree with that.
In my coat,
We do
remember,
not.
I
Masao?
took-
We got Joe
No.
Flacco. We do not have the same problem we have in the QB room. We
God,
do
he's a
not.
good coach.
Joe Flacco is far and above any
You're from
Yeah.
backup quarterback,
Eighth grade.
old quarterback we've ever had.
No.
I mean,
Newark?
since '99.
Newark.
He's the
Yeah.
best.
He was my freshman.
He
coach.
was a great coach.
He was a good coach.
You know, and he'd be down there looking. Where are these guys? We're in here shooting.
Yeah,
pool.
he was a very good
Whose
QB,
house? Smitty's?
Smitty's.
and
Yeah.
and that's what he should be. You know,
what was the oldest guy?
if your starter goes down, you want Dylan Gabriel
Tim?
to come in there, run an
It was
offense,
Tim, Tom,
actually kind of tweak him a little bit because he's left-handed, and that gets a little weird.
Ron.
I don't think people
I saw
appreciate how
Dan
much it
cut the
is
grass
having
every
a
day.
southpaw in there,
he looked
throwing the
lost,
ball.
He looked what?
Lost.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
I just
And I'm not
went by
saying
the
it's
one
everything. You know,
and
southpaws
he's
don't
like
win all the Super Bowls.
looking
I'm
at
just
the line.
saying, if you go 3 quarters with a starting quarterback and a Dylan Gabriel comes in because your starting quarterback gets hurt and he plays left-handed in the last quarter, you know, the defense is going every time he raises his arm, they're like their eyes cross like, duh. Oh fuck, he's throwing it over there naturally. What the hell? That looks weird, you know. And it'll work for a few series, and that's about it. But it still does
Bill
that.
might start-
So-
And if you're
hey,
accurate
another
and you
que-
can play good ball and you can control the offense, that's what you want in a
Another-
backup
Another
quarterback.
question: do you play these guys during the off season or the preseason?
Preseason? Oh, absolutely.
That's what I say.
Well, who else
And
would you
Stefanski
play in
never does that.
preseason?
Well, that's got to go
He never
back to
plays
the
them.
old
They're
saying,
dead.
You practice what you preach.
Dude, the
You
Cowboys
practice
game
what you
last
preach.
year, the opener with the Browns. What happened?
Oh God.
You guys kicked our ass, and you guys were
You guys.
terrible.
He ain't from Dallas.
No, he's a Dallas.
No, but you know,
He said he
Don't
was-
want to say you're a Dallas fan.
Well,
That's great, isn't it?
yeah.
I'm sorry, Phils. I'm just I'm
I don't understand it.
Jesus Christ.
No, I do.
No,
Dallas has always been a cool team, man.
The thing with
Somewhere hates them,
South
but
Carolina, because they didn't have a pro team, they had to pick their pros. So a lot of them loved Yankees, a lot of them loved Dallas. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Atlanta,
You got Falcon fans.
they love Falcons,
Yeah.
but they're 100 miles from us. So,
Yeah.
but they did get force fed that. those
Oh, wow,
games.
that's
and then
weird.
when the Panthers,
I never
came out,
realized that
Right.
the
they were in the middle. I knew so many
geo
people that lived there that
what
are
is that,
Yankee
geography
fans.
or something?
They're
I
lovely
can't- what's that
Yankees.
word?
And I'm like, are you shitting
The
me?
reason I hated Dallas so bad because they won every goddamn year. Every freaking year with Landry,
Yeah,
you know.
I
They
agree.
were a good team. They're
Until
And,
we played
You know,
Pittsburgh.
Pickle, John, don't be surprised if you see Smash
I'm
Mouth with the
telling
Browns
you,
this
if
year.
Terry Bradshaw
I mean, do not be
didn't have
surprised.
Antoine and
Right.
If that's how we're
Stallworth,
rocking.
he would have been in the tank.
you had Harris, Franco Harris.
Franco
Dude,
Harris,
look at the
Rocky
defense.
Bleier,
That
Dude.
defense.
and you want me to tell you the one?
Yeah,
key
Cribs was
position where you
exciting.
got
We were shit then too, though.
Premier teams, dynasties. You got.
We
one
weren't
hell
as
of a
talented as
fast,
we are
fast
now.
tight end.
In
The
2007,
tight
you
end
know.
is in the picture on all those great teams. The tight end, they got a good one.
Actually,
all of the
he-
franchise
But who
teams.
was Spencer
But I
Strider?
understand.
Well, there
You know,
was-
you were a
Well,
kid.
from
You know, what were you?
Cunningham.
You were
From
you were
Seneca,
6.
from Clemson.
Yeah. But they had
Yo, it'll be
Rocky
good.
Bleier, man.
It'll be good.
They had people giving
I can't
110%
wait, man.
Just
I-
all in.
It's so far away.
1979.
It's so far away.
I went to a Monday night
Gotta
game.
sit there and
It was
listen to
Browns-
OTA bullshit.
Browns Pittsburgh.
This is the best 7-on-7 I ever
Dallas.
seen. Well, this is exciting. You know,
What?
fucking
it
in their
was
shorts.
Browns.
You kidding me?
I went to
It
that
was a
game.
Monday night game.
I
It
went
was
to that game.
79.
Yeah, I went to that.
So did I.
Sat on the 50. Up there.
It was 23 to
These
not.
pretzels are making me
in
thirsty.
the first quarter.
Cleveland.
We got
yeah, Tom Darden, first play of the game, interception,
Darden.
touchdown.
Oh, Darden.
Tom
Yeah,
Darden.
Tom Darden.
I was at that
but
game.
Staubach.
He had a mustache, didn't he? He was like
watch Staubach.
cop.
It's like
a cop playing
what a
football.
natural move that guy had. An instinct.
Oh, no, not Tom
The
Darden.
defense would then come in like this, and he's standing right here, and he goes, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," and they fall down on top of each other. It was
That was a hell of a
we
game.
kicked their
I think
ass.
that was Bugs Bunny or
Sight
something you were
had a
thinking.
good game.
The site
We saw some good games with Sight.
We
Yeah.
in the locker
Ryan
room.
Sapp.
We didn't have tickets, and we got tickets outside. 50-yard line seats. The guy had season tickets for every year for whenever they started, and he sold to them at what he paid. And we sat like upper deck on the 50.
God.
It was amazing. And we sat down. And boom, there's the pick for a touchdown. It's like Jesus.
If you anything like a Mike Tyson fight, you don't go for popcorn. You wait. If I got 2 minutes into the damn gig and it's
Dude,
over.
he's still trying to
Everybody's headed for
box.
the exit.
He's still trying to box.
Apparently he is.
That wasn't
he was
boxing,
on
that
something.
last
It
fight.
wasn't
It
though.
was.
Huh?
I believe
It
he
wasn't
could've beat
boxing.
that.
It was a
No,
big-
Tyson threw a
money
punch in the
making
first round.
crap.
That was it.
It was a money making thing. It was crap.
It was.
The guy told
him,
I'll get you some
Tyson
money.
looked
It
good.
was about some
You know,
money.
for his age, man, that fucker looked
But
good.
he couldn't fight.
I tell you what,
He
if
could
I,
fight
if
another
I was a
50-year-old.
betting man,
I
I
wouldn't want
I've
to
bet
take
on
him
Mike
out.
Tyson, but he said an ass whooping is a humbling experience.
Yeah.
Well,
and
Tyson had to go the distance.
Yeah,
to get his
I
money.
think so. A little
He
bit.
had to go the
I think a
distance.
little bit, CeeLo.
That's why they got
I think
That's
we'll
the thing
surprise
about
people a
boxing.
little bit.
The
'Cause I-
corrupt
we're
fuckers that get
we're
in
becoming
there.
a solid
No, they
team,
do.
I
You
think.
know they do.
We got years
Yeah.
behind a
And
lot
it's
of
like,
some of our
that's
core
so
players, and I
easy to
think
You know,
Fix a
come
fight.
on, man.
in our office, you know.
I saw George Foreman fight in Fort Myers when he was on his comeback.
No,
He fought this big Mexican. This dude was the biggest, fattest guy you ever saw. 30 seconds into the fight, Foreman hit him in the gut, and the guy was like, oh, down on his face and counted out. 30 seconds we saw.
Holy
You
shit.
gotta be shitting.
I did get my money's worth. I went and seen Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler.
Oh my God, really?
You were there?
Well, no.
Not close circuit.
God damn it.
It was. It was backseat
God
to the
damn it,
real deal.
Carlos.
But yeah,
You
oh
almost
my
had me.
God, no, I'd love to been at that, but no, we had to go pay per view. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
But I got to
gee,
see
man.
it live, man. And boy, one hell of a fight. And I tell you, I thought
We watched that live. Wasn't that
I
on
saw
The best fight.
was
Wild
on
World of
pay-per-view.
Sports, wasn't it?
Wait a minute.
Well, we saw it at
The best
closed
fight
circuit in the
Is Ali
Yeah,
Frazier
yeah.
the second one?
Oh yeah. Oh,
They were
the
in
Thriller
both
Manila
of
was
them.
the
Were in the
best.
hospital for a month.
I don't know,
Thriller
man.
Manila was
There's
strict
a lot
combat.
of good fights out there. I know what-
I saw all.
I think Ali was the greatest, man, just because of it. It's a different.
Nobody was.
It's
better.
it's
Yeah.
everything. It's a
And
package.
Frazier too.
Ali was a full package. He brought so much to boxing that
Well, he
I
did-
had. It's like Hendricks, you know.
He come
All
out
right.
a winner.
He's the
He
best in
knew
the
how
world,
to
you know.
win.
Just give it to me. He brought so
Ali
much,
was
you know.
straightforward. You know, he did.
No, he
I
wasn't.
going to fight.
He was fucking with everybody outside of the
No,
ring. The whole he
No,
brought.
No,
He was suspended 2
No.
years in his prime.
exactly. He gave up
3
a
years.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
to-
right,
to
right.
Stick up for. I ain't going to Vietnam because they ain't bombing me.
Right. I ain't
You
got
know,
none of them Vietnamese.
I mean, besides that,
Right.
just his. Yeah,
I saw
I agree.
Ali before the Chuck Wepner fight. They was
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Coliseum.
All right, there's
I went
mine.
2 days in a row and
Wait.
paid $3 to get in to watch him spar.
Oh, that's cool.
Where was
It was
that
Are you
at the
serious?
Coliseum, the original
Dude, they
So
just
I
had a
took
big-
the elevator up, and they had the ring up on the Chaos practice court. And Chuck Wepner was you could go to see him
Yeah.
too. So Ali was there. I paid $3, went 2 days in a row.
Oh, that's cool.
The first day I walked in, they had a little bit of bleachers set up by the ring. I walk in the door, like nothing, and all of a sudden I'm like, "There's bleachers. I'm on the wrong side of the rope." There's Ali down here. He's looking at me. He said, "Come on, sucker. Come on, sucker." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Are you serious?
I stepped over the rope, sat down, and was like this, you know.
They just had a special on that. They interviewed Chuck Webb.
Yeah.
He goes, I had him. I had him to that one punch. And
Ali held him, man.
Yeah.
Ali
Yeah, I
stepped
think so.
Webber
I think
stepped
so.
on his feet to hold him in the
you know,
ring.
it was a thing fight. What do they
Well,
call
that's where Rocky came from, the movie script
Yeah.
from that
Yeah.
fight. Ali held him, he carried him.
He knocked
because
him down in the
Always
eighth,
fight.
didn't he?
the Chuck Wepner and Ali.
Yeah.
So I saw him 2 days in a row. I filmed him, I had my dad Super 8, and I filmed it and took pictures. There was
That's funny.
50 people there.
You know, he got money for that.
And that's all he
Webner got money.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
Webner got money from Rocky because
Did
he
he?
went to Stallone. He goes, "Hey,
Yeah.
you know, this is my story."
The story was based on
And
that.
Stallone goes, "All right, here's $2 million."
I'm sure Stallone paid him because
He did.
he was based
Well, it
on
wasn't
that.
Stallone. It was the people that
The movie
distributed the
people?
movie. You know,
So when I was leaving in the elevator, they had the fight poster, and I snatched it off the wall. I still got it in my office. Wepner Ali. It was a Friday night. I went 2 days in a row to watch him, and the next
Wow,
day,
no shit.
That's
me
awesome.
and Bring went down to Fort
Oh.
Lauderdale for spring break, so I didn't go to the fight.
Wow.
Tickets $15. Ringside was
Which
$250.
spring?
Dennis.
Oh, Dennis.
Ringside was $250.
Isn't that something?
Wow,
$15
that's-
to get in
isn't
at
that
the call.
something?
Yeah, that took everybody out. 250 took everybody out of the market, didn't it? Back then? Holy shit.
But that's 1975.
Yes.
So, right, you know, Jesus.
I got the poster.
God,
I
that's
still got the poster.
fucking kick ass, man. You know,
And I got pictures. And Ali sparring with all these guys. And one guy he spars with, he announces. And he sparred with him. He's like, "This man, when I retire, will be the next heavyweight champ of the world."
oh, it's Larry
Larry
Holmes.
Holmes.
Larry
Yes.
Holmes.
That's who he was sparring. with.
Holy
What?
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Damn
cool.
it,
You know
son.
what?
Yeah,
In
'cause that's what
75,
that was
Ali
the
still in shape.
that was the Tyson
Oh,
revenge
no.
match because Larry Holmes whooped on Ali,
Yeah.
and that's when
That
Ali
rope
would
is
stand in the corner like this and let whoever was sparring hit him in the stomach. Bang, bang, bang. He was like this, just laughing at
You
everybody.
need another beer, dude?
No, I'm
Is that
good.
from-
No,
I got Bud Light,
Saddest
Ron.
thing I believe I've ever seen was in 1983, and it was called. I love Joe Frazier. He's my favorite. I don't care. He may not have been the best. There's
No,
a
he
lot
was
of
one of
debate
the
on
best.
that.
Pretty good.
A lot
He
of
was one of the
debate, but I'm
best.
going with Joe Frazier.
Well, he's
as my-
definitely
my
top tier,
closest
for sure.
Joe, the boxer. But
smoking
the
Joe.
saddest fight I ever seen in my life was when Larry Holmes boxed Marvis Frazier.
Oh, yeah.
How sick was that? He done everything with him like a rag doll. I mean, it was like the men amongst boys. But he whipped him like
He says ragdoll, and I
dog.
picture like the
It was
Stooges.
just-
You know?
It was just
You know what's great about Fraser? When after they banned Ali, Fraser took him in, paid for a lot of his stuff, his crew, hooked him up, and then when he came out of the motel, they're walking, and a reporter goes, "How do you think his fight is?" Ali went off
Oh, yeah.
on Fraser, and Fraser was taken back. He goes, "I'm doing you a favor, getting you this fight, getting your license back, and you come back." And Ali goes, "It's a show.
It's a showman. Yeah.
It's just the
It's all
show."
for the show.
They wanted me to.
He was
be
the
on his
best.
spec- yeah,
Ali
That's
was
the-
not like that.
that's the other part.
And that hurt
all for the crowd.
Right,
and it
it's-
hurt
that's
Fraser.
what I'm talking about.
Very humble.
The
guy.
complete-
last bit of it.
Right.
Till the
It hurt
cameras
Fraser.
are on, and then all
He
of
was
a
the
sudden-
best at that.
Right.
He was the best at that.
Yeah.
He brought everybody in, the haters, he knows 50% of the people are haters, and you
Nobody
bring them in,
danced
and they want to
pranced
see
like
Ali
and
get
could
this
box.
shit kicked out of him.
Nobody ever.
He knew.
You gotta watch
his-
You got to watch his earlier matches.
His early matches,
He was so
oh my
fucking
God.
fast.
Hey, when I was
I-
a kid,
no, I'm
we used to
serious.
go to
Who was that?
Carousel.
Ali, his early fights.
We used to
They're
go to
amazing.
Club Carousel, and I remember walking home as a kid down Lake Breeze home to watch Ali fight on Wide World Sports.
Wild World of
I
Sports.
walked home in the middle of the
I
summer.
used to love that,
I'm like,
man.
I'm going home to watch that fight.
You see, back
That
in
was
the early,
against Henry Cooper.
in the early '70s, they didn't show it
No.
because it wasn't even pay-per-view. It was. Why would it have just shown it was?
Everything was on tape delay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
But
But
right.
some of Ali fights in the 60s.
But they'd
man,
show 'em on the-
live.
They would show him on the Wild World of Sports later,
Yeah,
wouldn't they?
oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Those fights, a lot of them were live in the afternoon,
So that's what probably happened with the Hagler, because I thought I remember watching it live on Wild World of Sports.
Who are the ones that I like?
No, it was on tape.
So it was the next weekend that I saw it.
TV.
Okay,
Who are the two heavyweights?
because we watched it here.
Exactly. Who are the two heavyweights I like? Heavyweights. They just.
Oh, guys.
Wardy God. No. Damn it, Jeeves.
Yeah, those aren't heavyweights.
Jeeves.
No.
You're Jeeves.
Everybody's Jeeves.
Ward Gotti.
It's like Holmes or
middleweight.
it's the
Middleweight.
affiliate. Heavyweights.
No, it was middleweights.
Yeah, you said
Fighters?
heavyweights.
Oh,
You said heavyweight.
Yeah, they're lightweights.
Middleweight Marvin.
Light-
I like Hearns.
Wardy
I like
Actually,
those
Thomas
fights.
Let's see, they're
It was
they were
like,
welterweights.
3 fights and it was 2-1.
Oh, Gotti
They were
Wars.
so easy.
That's what I was saying. These little guys.
Yeah.
There's so many great matches out there.
You talking about middleweights? That's
Yeah.
heavyweight.
I'm
No,
sorry.
welterweights. I think 130 or
Welterweight was Sugar Ray.
140.
Oh, right.
Sugar Ray Leonard was well.
140 was Gotti Ward, I believe, if
Those
I'm
were
not
good
mistaken.
fights.
Sugar Ray was
I mean-
the best fighter I ever saw. I think. Oh my God.
Well, I tell you, I didn't think. he
Oh,
would do
cool.
it, but He beat Hearns.
Cool, cheers.
Hagler.
Well,
He beat Hagler.
he
I
he,
didn't think
he
so.
played the
I didn't
judges.
think so.
He played the
I
judges.
didn't think
Any
so.
one of
Yeah,
you
He
guys,
lost the first
Did you
30
guys
30
heard-
seconds
or
of
Hagler-
the ground. And then the last 30 seconds, he came out wailing and peppered because he said that's what the judges are going to remember.
Right. Well, he played me too. And
Yeah.
after the fight, I was like, "Oh, Leonard clearly won." And
Oh.
then after rewatching it over the years, I'm like, "Wait a minute.
Hagler won the fight.
Wait a minute. Are they right?"
Well,
They gave it to Leonard.
see, Leonard threw about at least 1/3 more punches than Hagler, and I would have never thought that. He out punched him.
Yeah, all in the last 30 seconds.
you know,
I'm telling
it's
you.
hard to watch.
Ton.
It's hard to watch.
Right. It's
I
the
mean, you see-
dramatization.
That's what he
That's
said.
that's what De La Hoya was talking
He
about.
stayed
Like
alive
Leonard,
for
you
2
flail
minutes,
at the end of a
30
round, and
seconds. Last 30
it
seconds, he
wipes out
peppered him.
all the judges' input of what they saw the whole
That's
fucking
what the
round.
judges remembered that last
Right,
30
right.
seconds of
Remember the
every round.
Liston Ali fight
Yeah,
where he had that secret punch
right.
and they showed that slow
The
motion.
Phantom
You
punch.
wouldn't have believed that.
It was the Phantom punch.
It was like-
I
and he
ain't
did
familiar
it.
with that.
He caught him.
He's
at
just
where-
caught him.
He caught him.
You know what he
square.
was?
Oh, it's a hybrid.
So this is
Like a hybrid
They
punch?
called it the
Listen.
Phantom punch.
Right.
Nobody
Seconds.
saw it. Nobody
Jeez.
saw it.
6 seconds into the fight.
Because it wasn't a big.
What?
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah, it was
wasn't.
first round.
No,
The
no.
first round
You're gonna have to get the gas.
What you talking about, Willis?
when Ali, the fan.
Was it a hybrid? Was it like a left hook uppercut or something? Or
No,
You're
it
right.
was a punch from
No,
in
you're
here
right.
like this.
You're
right, right. It's
That's
a
it. It wasn't no big wind up. Wasn't no up. It was like this.
right. It's
It
a
was a
it's a
surprise.
diagonal punch,
It
not a.
caught him square.
It's not an uppercut, but it's
down.
not a left hook.
It was
That's
like
how
it was.
Houdini got put
it was
out
the
of here.
eighth
He
round.
wasn't ready for that
It
punch.
was the 8th round.
He
Eighth
wasn't ready
round.
for that
Did you ever
punch.
get hit in the jaw?
Yeah, it was
I-
8th round.
Those are the
Those-
ones.
You
Those
know,
are the ones that hurt you.
They said
The ones you don't see. What?
It was
You know, you
rumored.
go, "Ding!"
You can't even
It was-
police
Grandma,
can't
you
get
made
prepared.
cookies.
It was rumored.
You know, that's one of them
Liston-
fucking
Liston
punches.
was in Dutch with gamblers. The mob. He was in Dutch with them. They were going to get him, and they said if he didn't throw the fight, they were going to kill him. And that was the rumor. And that 8th round.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
why
shit
they called
gets
the
weird.
phantom punch because like that punch didn't do anything, and he went down, and they counted him out. That was 8th round.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how the Hearns Hagler fight wasn't a better one. I thought Hearns would whoop him too.
Hey,
Well, you know, when it
tough,
comes to
man.
conspiracy theories and stuff like that, time heals.
But it
you know,
makes sense because Liston had
I
been
mean,
time
seriously.
in prison and
What-
was a thug, and they said he had gambling debt to the
Who
mob.
was?
Sonny Liston.
Well, you remember one of George
The second
Foreman's
fight.
5 comebacks? He fought Michael Moore, and I thought, oh my God, this is set up. He didn't.
What's the movie?
He didn't knock him out. But after hearing Foreman's side of the story, he's like, I kept doing this left, right. And I kept working him into this left, right. And I could see that it worked. It wasn't set up. It wasn't, what
Well,
I thought. Oh, the fucking,
George Foreman didn't have to throw a big punch to have power behind.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
He was
like-
Grandpa.
his arms
He
were
was
there.
Grandpa Wolford.
He wore himself out. That's what he did with Ali, man. He just wore
Oh, yeah,
himself
Ali
out.
wore him out. Yeah, he
What's
made
it,
him
Adam
punch him.
Sandler?
No, we're talking about his later.
Longest yard. When that stupid guy wants to do quarterback, he goes out, he gets hit.
Burroughs?
He goes, I got a bird named Larry. Larry's passed out. He's crazy.
You've been wanting to say that for 10 minutes, haven't
I
you?
was trying to.
So did you figure out
The
who
Phantom
had-
Punch.
Did you figure out who had the 81?
Oh, yeah.
No hitter yet.
Yeah, let's go.
81. Now, this is their career.
We will let
He
you
broke
ponder
up
for a minute.
81 no hitters with a home run.
Yes.
Nobody asked. Nobody.
Nobody came. I don't think they must not have been listening
Think
when.
about it,
Well, let's keep
and
it
we'll
going.
tell you the answer.
Let's see if we can get some more.
Well, make
Okay,
sure
here
people
comes the
listen.
answer.
Let's give them-
Somebody Google it.
Uh-oh.
Somebody Google it.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
No, I was going to tell him. I was just highlighting something somebody said in the chat. You go ahead. You go ahead. Because I forgot about it because we were getting along famously.
Yes.
So
81
So it looked like, it
breakups
wasn't
of a
like we were
no-hitter
waiting on
with
something.
a
since we
home
wasn't
run, not
thinking
just
about
with a
it.
hit, with a home run.
If somebody
Not just a single to break it up. They broke it up with a home run.
okay, you want me to ask it again before you?
Yeah.
Ah,
Might as well.
I got a
Might
whiz.
as well get.
Anyway,
Okay, hold on. Let me gather myself.
You don't have a lot of people
give
on there
Pace
to
a
answer,
chance.
but
To give Pace
Well,
a chance.
there's 4 on now.
Major league player
got 4 guys.
broke up a
Major League-
no-hitter with
Go after that.
81 home runs.
Right. Which major league player broke up 81 no hitters with a home run?
Exactly.
Which major league player broke up 81 no hitters with a home run? Does anybody know it without Googling it? I would really appreciate if you didn't Google it and you knew it. That would be cool. But if you Google it, we're gonna let Bill
We can't
tell the
stop
answer.
you, but hell,
Right.
pride. Thank
Right.
you, pride.
Right. If you're a fan, I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I'm a little surprised that I can't think of it because I'm really kind of drawing a blank.
It's not a trick question, but if you really think about it, it's like,
You're going-
down it makes sense.
I'll stay with you a little bit on
All
it.
right.
Let's
I don't have to
drive
sure,
to go
dude.
home.
Well, you're going to have to explain the makes sense to us after it's
I
revealed.
won't
then.
even have to explain.
No, you
Oh,
won't.
okay.
You'll
Okay.
understand it as soon as you hear the answer.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
No clues, no clues.
Here's the deal. For those who understand, no explanation is needed.
Right.
And for those who don't, no explanation is possible.
Is that true?
Where did that come from?
That's pretty good, though. I like it.
Is that Frank Howard? Or?
No, That's Jethro.
Yeah,
That's Jethro special right there.
Just do what I told you.
That's my 2 cents worth, and I'm sticking to it.
I like it though. That's good.
That's funny.
Not double lock. That's great.
Oh, Stumbler's handing out the shots like
That's 'cause he's got some-
Like a wild man.
I got a babysitter.
Yuck a puck, dude. What do you have in here?
here's the babysit. And Mitch,
Glad to be here.
cheers. Thanks for being here, brother.
All right, I enjoyed
It's good to
it.
have
You
you.
guys should wait
Enjoy
till
Stumbler for the
Sunday.
hospitality.
No, I can't wait till Sunday. He's got to work Monday, and so do I gotta play ball.
But anyway, wow, we're having a splendid evening, aren't we,
The
Chiefs?
Tribe just got killed tonight.
Oh,
they didn't hit.
They can't.
No hitting.
Yeah,
If it ain't Jose or Quan,
Uh,
We've seen them
They
win.
hit in the
Man,
sixth
man, it
double
was
play.
supposed to be a hurricane from hell. Me coming from Carolina to watch, go to the Hall of Fame, and before that, we're gonna go watch the Dodgers and the Guardians play. Don't let me get. I want to keep it politically correct, so I don't step on no feathers.
You know, it was great though.
he's got feathers.
You went to the Hall of Fame, the stadium, but you're stumblers. This is
you're
a
stumblers.
your
now.
stumblers place, man. You're
This is
You're
kind of
all over
somewhat of a little.
North America.
It's little Hall of
Holland?
Fame Stumbler.
Glad to be here.
I like the
Glad to
sound
be
of that.
here.
No, it's cool.
I agree.
You know, it's
You're
like,
kind of right
God
though about
damn
the
it.
Indians. Those double plays like really
Oh man,
put a
six double
chink in
play.
their fucking
In
not in their
armor.
armor, in their sword somehow. They couldn't
Right.
wield anything.
Hey, we haven't heard Joyce scream, so I guess she didn't win anything.
Time for some Copenhagen.
No, she
No,
does
no,
love
no.
those, man. I'm
No,
glad she brought.
no,
That's a
no,
that's a
Robin said
fine
she
gift.
does it.
You know when you
Yeah.
throw up, you make noise.
Yeah,
She throws up, and it's like,
Oh,
and
dog.
it's no sound.
Because nobody's
It's
like,
like,
wait a
wait a
minute to know that's happening.
Right? She's probably like trying not to let
It's
anybody
the most
know
embarrassing
throwing up.
thing in your life when it happens.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
But after you're done, you're just like,
Oh, it's
thanks,
just-
guys, for
thank
being
you.
for my
Best feeling
being
I
here
ever
for
had.
me. Thank you, porcelain god, you know, for
That's
being
the
so
first time you
cool.
ever got the bed spins. It's the horrible, most horrible.
It is terrible.
Oh,
It is terrible.
It's like, damn,
Just
you,
go
don't,
over there.
you would not imagine it until it happens. And
Yeah.
then it's like,
You can't
oh.
believe you're there.
Oh, I had
And
so
and
much-
hopefully,
I had
right?
so much fun tonight.
hopefully it scars you enough to stop you next time, you know. That's what it's there for, I think. It's God's little
To remind you.
you know, hey, you're still a human being, you know, you're not like an angel or anything. You can't just drink whatever you want all the
I just
time.
got
It's like,
But I just tell you,
God,
y'all gonna pay the price here,
That's-
boys.
I mean,
but I can say
you know,
I'm a Cowboys fan, and I know that might sour, but I tell you what, the Cleveland fans are the most loyal in sports.
Oh, I'll hear it again. I'll take
Yeah,
it again.
Sports.
Thank you.
Not just one sport, in sports. They love, and they're big on the veterans too.
Oh, right,
I'm
right.
back in that.
this
big-
hockey,
Yeah,
the
big on the
minor league hockey
veterans.
team is sold out just about
Really?
every game. Yeah,
And
Hockey never made it here.
and
the
the,
professional, but it's the
Yeah.
second team. What is that? Minor league.
Well,
to
minor
where-
league hockey is more fun to watch, I think.
Remember the
I gotta
Barons?
come
You can
down
afford to
south.
go.
Wait a minute. Dude, you remember the Barons?
Oh, yeah.
And they got cheerleaders,
I went
you
to
know.
the Cleveland Arena and saw them.
I went to a
No,
couple games.
the trifecta fans, the Cleveland fans that love the cat, you know, watch the that is the epitome of Stumbler.
I still root for
You know, the Indians,
them. I haven't lived up
uh,
here since 1989.
the Cavs, the Browns, those Browns fans are so sacred to me because
We had season tickets
they
for the
whoop
Cavs.
on me every
had
time
season
I get
tickets
so
for 2
wrong, and I
years,
love it.
season
You know,
tickets for the Cavs.
These guys were
No
in
shit.
diapers.
Yeah,
And I took them to
$88
ball
for the
games.
season.
really? Oh wow, I remember.
Student tickets.
I
was
remember
going to
that.
Ohio State, a branch of Ohio State, and so student tickets were $88, and they were good seats. And me and Danny Darmus went to every
Student tickets were $88
for the season.
For the season.
Wow.
Okay.
Cavaliers.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Wow.
they were good seats. Me and Darmus went, and then
Darmus, wait a minute, I know Darmus.
Danny
Don't I?
Darmus, he lives here. Brookside Hall of Fame.
He's oh god.
Is that how I know him?
Well, I
He's
don't
like 3 years younger than me.
Well,
so-
yeah.
3 years lower.
He had,
Younger.
he had kids that played
God
for
damn it.
Brookside.
Yeah,
A boy and a girl.
Ever had you pilot?
right. I think I
Cody
know the
and
name.
I can't remember his daughter's name. But we at the first quarter break, every game, especially if it wasn't busy, we'd move. We had good seats, but we'd move
Yeah.
8 rows behind on the baseline
Oh, right.
because that whole row, no one ever came unless
Yeah,
it was a
that's
big game.
crazy.
And they were season tickets; they never came.
Dude,
And the ushers thought they were our tickets. Everybody around thought they were ours, and they were like, "They just get here late every game." It's like, no, no, no.
did you ever go to the old arena?
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
I was
Go
there
with the
for.
flow.
You remember where the Lakers were on the verge of hitting that record of
30
so many,
straight games.
and
Yeah.
we almost beat them that night. I was at that game.
Oh yeah.
God, it was so lucky. But when you walk out of there, it's like, am I going to get mugged? And it was terrible.
The arena, yeah.
Yeah,
It
terrible.
was not in a great.
No, it's
And
not.
there was no security like they have nowadays.
No,
Remember
What
the
game was
hallways?
that?
The hallways
Yeah.
at the arena
it
were
was
like kind of
scary.
scary to
What
walk
game
around
was
the
that?
halls.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
You
That's
just
weird.
thought you could get mugged at any time.
It was of the Cavaliers first got
against
in the
Lakers.
season.
Yeah.
1970. In 71, the Lakers made a
They had a 33-game winning streak.
33 game. The 31st game, we were beating them
Oh, that was
in the last minute. It was a good game.
Well, Jerry West was playing.
I got
back
to
then,
see-
wasn't he?
Yeah, Jerry West.
Who's the guy that screwed all those women? Who's the
Sean
guy?
Watson.
Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain.
Will
I got
Oh,
to
Will
see him
Chamberlain,
play.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Will
Will
was
Chamberlain.
There's-
Over
yeah, that's a
10,
big
over-
claim,
over
isn't it?
10,000.
Wow.
Over 20.
that many?
He
I
fucked
know
Bruce.
it was over
He fucked
10.
Bruce Lee, didn't he?
I
That's how good he was.
figured he would have had to have sex like 10 times.
Anybody could.
Wow! 10 times a day for his life.
I'm sorry.
Like 13
Sorry I had to
years
do
old.
that.
Uh,
I love you, Bruce Lee. You know,
Yes.
I love you, dude. You're
All
awesome.
that when one hung low.
Kentucky Fried Movie.
Uh,
No, is it the other?
No, the mugging thing, man. There's pens you can. There's all kinds of stuff you can carry to defend yourself, man. You just gotta get creative, man.
Who
Keep
got mine?
Keep a pen in your pocket. No, he was talking about the arena thing.
Oh,
Walking down the halls, you know,
What
You do
was-
that-
what was
that
Steve?
Jason
It was
Bourne shit on them. You know, pull a pen out and fucking do their
Carnegie?
throat and their nuts and.
Who? It was on St.
The arena,
Clair.
St. Clair.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I went to the auction. I
St.
got
Clair.
there a little bit late. The Cleveland
Dude, I worked
auction.
down there all my life.
I bid.
Downtown Cleveland.
I bid on the baby grand that was there. I bid $50, and some guy got it for $100.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
talked to him. He owned a bar somewhere out there, and he got $100 for a baby grand piano. And I bid 50 on it. I had no idea how to even move it.
I gotta run this one out here today.
Uh-oh.
Was that George
I
Collin?
went after some souvenirs. I wanted some souvenirs. And as bad as we hated it, it sounded like damn Wally World was the best way to go.
Wally
So
World.
Anyway, we ended up at Wally World, and I had a hell of a gig of size and fat boy. You can't get a fat boy size around here nowhere. So anyway, I had to go with what I could get, you know. So anyway, I ended up. They went to the truck, and hell, they had to phone a friend to get me in. You know, they called in. They said, "We're ready to get," and hell, I done got 4 shirts in the buggy by now. It was random hell in there, honestly. So anyways, I got 4 shirts, and I said, "Shit, get to the register and get out of here." So anyway, then I had to go check myself out, and I don't work for Walmart. Take that one. Sam Walton would be rolling in his grave
Walton.
if he had his shit was getting run right now. It ain't right. I don't care what. It ain't right. I don't work for Walmart. If I want to check myself out, yeah, that's fine and dandy.
It's
Dude,
But I don't draw
Mitch.
money from Walmart, so I don't go with that.
Mitch,
I
you
don't
got a
like it.
man cave at home? What
I do.
what's the man cave look like? I mean, because you obviously you go to the flea
It's
market and stuff like that.
full. I build it around.
I mean, is it-
9x6 pool
Is it
table.
like this, like
I
a
built
like a
it
Hall of
around
Fame type
a
thing, or
9x6 football pool table, and
pool table?
there ain't no room
No, he
for a
said
pool
poop
table
table.
in there. I started furnishing and never stopped. That son of a bitch barely get my fucking Harley in there. I barely get that in there.
So I take it you're not married.
I got 2 cats. That's all the pussy in my
I mean,
life.
right now.
Well, I mean, we just tell it the way it is, and I'm fine with that. And I'm fine with that. You know,
You threw me for a loop on that one.
No, hey, wait a minute.
Can't remember
Hey,
what I tried to
Lots of
tell
married
you.
guys have a
Son of
a man
shit.
cave. I mean, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No, I
This is a man cave. You're
wanna hear what
married.
he said.
Why would you just assume
but
or
there was
estimate?
nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You know, pussycat. I mean, I can't phrase it no other way. But that's all that's in my life right now is 2 cats, and they are the love of my life.
There you go.
They are. So anyway,
Damn it.
I built that cave around a pool table.
Ah.
Dimensions, every damn thing was mapped out around a 9x6 professional pool table.
Oh, it's a big boy.
Or 9x4.5.
Oh.
I got my backside
So-
of it.
It's a-
Bill,
But anyway,
Bill, are you
there
happy with
ain't
the
room
cats?
for none of it off in there.
It's one of those Dylan Gabriel pool
I got room
tables.
for my
Am I happy
Harley.
with the what?
Don't let. Are you happy with them damn cats?
Oh,
Robin's
yeah.
cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man.
She's fine. They love it. At
I
my
can't
house.
take
They're
that.
free.
that
There's no dog
primal
chasing them around.
scream. that
Yeah,
that
he's
cat does.
yeah, cats
Huh?
were a
No,
thing.
The
Yeah,
primal
Stomach.
scream that damn cat does.
Whisper.
Oh, well,
No,
she's got a problem. She's got a
That-
problem.
goes through my head. I don't like it.
And she's
don't
got,
tell-
She's got a.
Don't tell.
Yeah, don't tell them because you're live on
Probably listening.
Rudy G Funk
Oh,
channel.
Shit, I
No, her
forgot.
kitty, when it got.
Why don't you give her address here while you're at it?
They say when.
Order some pizza, give her your credit card number, you know.
You're gonna have all these cat people outside your
Jesus
door
Christ.
screaming at you.
Knock at the door.
You know how
Rob.
many crazy
I guess-
people are out there?
I guess that is the problem, you
They're gonna
know.
come for Jeeves. They're gonna stand outside your bedroom window meowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
There'll be all these people meowing.
TikTok shorts. I'm at the Stumbler's house right now, and he hates cats and women, and you know.
Now wait a minute. That one. Come on.
Easy now. Easy now.
You said women. I don't hate.
I was
women.
just
All
joking.
right, did you get
I
it?
just
Did
threw
you
that
get
in
any
there,
answers?
cause-
Leave it on roll there,
The trivia
folks.
question?
Oh,
But anyways, I think I left something on the
Somebody answered
table.
it.
Alex is in the
I
chat.
don't think
Oh,
that
Alex.
was-
Anyone else's frogs turning gay?
But I was going somewhere for that, and
Uh,
I think I got sidetracked.
Oh, you got that. Thanks, Alex. Dylan Gabriel pool tables. That was the. I'm glad somebody got.
What is that?
That was them.
No, he said
Oh,
I got the professional pool table. I go. So wait a minute. No, it's for.
Yeah, but ended up lame. Don't have room for
Oh,
squat.
that's funny.
Lame.
But that was obviously be cool to hang out in his.
He took me to stand up. Go back.
That's got to be a thing. That's what we should do, Jeeves.
get a pool table?
No, like while we're doing Browns games, we'll go to somebody's man cave, like a different
That's what
one,
you should
like
get a
every
different man cave
time.
every broadcast.
Right? We should be in search. We'll be fucking Leonard Nimoy, dude,
That's not a bad idea.
in search of man caves.
That's not a
I
bad
would love
idea.
that. I would love that.
Broadcasting live today from
Right, from
Jim
such
Bob's
John
cave.
Doe.
Jim Bob's
Right,
cave.
John Doe down the street.
That's
This
not
is
a bad
my
idea.
man cave.
That
I
ain't a
like
bad
that.
idea.
That'd be a great
Man
idea.
caves wanted for our live broadcast. As we cry about and die about the Browns every Sunday.
Just level up. Just level up. I don't want that sleep. But I want
CeeLo says, when I have a mansion, I'm going to make a Rudy G Funk room.
Bill, you know,
And that'll be our last stop. We'll die there. We'll die in that room.
She never. She doesn't press you.
Oh no.
No, I tell you what, I like that old girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that is. Anyways,
That's why I said
like
that
her,
tonight. I didn't want to go any farther.
Yeah, I like her. And
The next thing I hear is like, God damn, she got nice tits. Oh,
Oh.
wait a minute.
I
No,
like her. and I think she's good for Bill.
Yeah.
I like old Bill too. You know, in a different sense, kind of way. You know,
I can see.
Yeah,
I
but
can see
anyway,
the freeway
I'm on the
ceremony.
right side of
no.
the tracks with this. I'm on the right side of the
Yeah,
tracks
I know.
with it. So no, but
Hey.
I like her, and I'm all in with that.
You know, we don't see you. Well, we see you.
A little bit.
I feel comfortable with
Yeah,
you, Bill.
yeah. Hey, all my friends love
No, I'm
Robbie.
serious.
Oh yeah, I am too.
We're kind of the same.
Well, I've been friends with him for
Yogi
about
over here,
12
whatever.
years. About 12
You guys
years.
are-
2015.
Was it 15?
Yeah.
I got that bike in 13. And
No, we met at that poker run.
Well,
well,
that's-
I thought that
that's
was that wasn't
hilarious.
the first year I had it.
Yeah.
It was 15.
Okay,
Oh,
15.
God
That's 10 years.
It
Okay.
was,
Damn
at, it was at poker run from
Yeah,
Ambits.
at the
Uh,
last chance.
Well, it was at Ambits.
Now,
Oh yeah.
you have
Alex-
a bike?
Alex has a
I do.
pretty good man
No, I
cave,
mean,
I
like
think, in his
a-
garage
Oh,
or
a
something.
bicycle?
Yeah.
We should
No,
try
no,
that
uh,
first.
Motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 99 wide.
Bicycle.
What's that?
That's a
Bicycle.
Harley
Harley.
Davidson.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
And then
like-
I got an 86 Yamaha Hammer 350 XT 350, which is a street legal dirt
oh,
bike.
you still got that. Isn't
I do. And
Best bike I
I'm-
ever had was 1,000 Golden Wing.
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Well,
So you got to be
That was-
like, you got to know
you
your
fall
stuff when you
asleep
get a bike. I mean,
On the
eventually
highway.
you have to kind of know your stuff.
when it comes
to smaller engines
drive,
and-
I
right?
got a road
Yeah.
team class.
Yeah.
That's
It was
how
the
we
first
met.
one.
That was
Oh, really?
that
No
was
shit.
the coolest thing.
Me and him
I
rode
mean, the
Panama
belt
City,
is
Myrtle
okay,
Beach.
but shaft supposed
I've
to
ridden
be
the Daytona
a Cadillac.
many
Cadillac.
times on it.
And it was.
I'll get on and
Well,
go.
But
But last 3 years,
too
I
many
haven't.
times
I haven't ridden
people
much.
were paying
That's still
attention
cool. I mean, it's
to what
you know,
I
you
was
met-
doing, you know.
you met Mitch, you
You
know,
know,
that's
too
pretty
many
cool.
There's
times
been
I
times
got
where I didn't
almost
ride bikes,
killed.
and then
Oh,
there's the
hell
times
yeah.
I did nothing but
See,
ride.
Joyce we had bikes, all of us. So we would cruise, you know, and she almost got killed. You know,
Yeah.
because
It's dangerous as all get out.
Yeah.
Even
Also,
the
my
drunk
dad-
Hey,
got his
freedom's
eyes on the
dangerous,
road.
man. Right? Freedom's
I
dangerous,
went
man.
from a Harley to a bicycle. I don't know what can I
Well,
say.
we're talking about motorbikes. Yeah.
But you'll get run over by a texter now.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Texter, telephoner. Them
Yeah.
some bitches ain't looking at the road.
Yeah.
Even a drunk has got his eyes on the road
Or at least one of them.
until he passes out.
He's got his foot hanging
But
out the
anyway,
door.
The, the
He's trying to
texters,
stop-
they ain't even
He's
looking,
trying to
dude.
stop the
They're
car.
not even looking.
Paranoid. What
Texting
he
the
said.
phone, they ain't even looking at the damn road. They ain't looking, and they run right over you. and
Yeah,
all
that
it is
sucks.
a damn accident, and you out here.
Yeah, that's
If
that's
they
life,
ain't
man.
been drinking at all, it ain't nothing but an accident, and you out of here, and they going home, and they ain't nothing going
Yeah.
on.
If you're drinking though, you better not have any firearms on you,
You
or
know how many
you know.
times
You can't
I've
think
come
about
home.
it if you're riding.
not knowing how I
yeah.
got home.
Oh, I've
No,
done
you're
it
right.
No,
Many times.
and I
You're
was-
right.
I
You're
lucked
gonna
out.
wind up reacting when you don't
So
want
many
to. And
times I came
that's a
home,
valid point,
How in
Bill.
the fuck did I make it here?
I've
You
got
know,
home when
Just
especially
like
living in
I
Medina.
lucked out.
I'd be out partying somewhere and go home.
Somebody else was
I'd
driving
go
it.
home driving. I'm like, I don't
Your
remember that drive.
subconscious was operating, but somebody else was driving it.
That sucks. But yeah, you're right.
Many
It's
times.
it's one of those
Many
tip
times.
the hats to God, like, hey, thanks
No,
for
I
getting me
actually-
home.
I
Somehow I got
I
home.
drove.
So,
I think I drove pretty good, but when I got home, I'm like, damn, that was a quick drive home. You know?
Right,
How
right.
the hell?
Well, you also do those
I haven't done that.
those
for a
everyday
while.
things. I've done that at work before. You know, I get to work and I'm just like, wow, I don't know,
Right,
like
right.
fucking
It's like,
remember
oh, you're just
driving
zoned
here.
out, the drive is the same.
Right. You
all
just
the
like do your
time.
thing. You got your
But
regimen,
did
you
you
know.
ever get drunk and drive home naked? Because I did.
I ain't never had
Well,
I don't
That
think
was in
so.
Florida.
You
That was
said-
in
I don't
Florida.
think so.
you sent that picture
Oh, the
When you're
snow
on the
angel.
ground
The snow
with
angel.
a sock. Come on, that is.
That's a red hot chili peppers
Yeah,
drive
yeah,
home, huh?
Yes, I had the
Yeah,
smile.
Dun,
I
dun,
had the
dun,
smiley face
dun,
on
dun.
it, didn't I? I had the smiley face.
It advertised
Would have
the
been,
sock.
could have been, would have been dead, but I'm naked driving home on my
I wish
motorcycle.
I had the ball to do that, but I couldn't.
I
It's
told
like,
Robin, I said,
no.
your turn next. She goes, hell no, I
No,
ain't doing
it
that.
shrinks when it's cold.
Oh, oh,
You
oh.
know.
I think
can't
everybody
find it.
got two neighbors when that kind of weather rolls in. Unless
Oh,
you're the one that
fuck.
made the damn donkey
Oh,
cry.
I just saw some.
If you're the one that made a donkey cry, I'm gonna have to tip my hat to you.
Yes, sir.
That's all I can
Yes,
do.
sir. Cottonmouth.
That's all I can do is tip my hat to you.
Yep, we're all well. Mitch is getting there on a Browns fan. He appreciates the fans, but I don't think you're a total Browns fan.
No.
Not a total Browns fan, but we're
He's a Browns. he's a
pulling
fan.
him in.
He's a fan of the Browns fans.
Right.
Yeah,
He's an appreciator of fine sports, and he
Not a
understands
fan
the
of
Brown fan
but he's
base.
a fan of the
But for the
fans.
most part, we're Browns
I
fans
love
here,
the fans.
Cottonmouth, and I appreciate you being here, brother.
The fans are passionate.
And
Yeah.
you-
Oh, Cottonmouth's from Illinois.
Saw the greatest game against the Packers in 1980. So I picked.
Is that some kind of
Logan,
marijuana
37
reference there,
seconds
Cottonmouth?
Dave Logan?
Yeah.
Reggie
Or is it a
Records.
snake?
Doing this shit.
God, what
I
a
think it's
great
both,
year.
isn't it? Cottonmouth's a snake.
79 actually was
Yeah,
a better
Sorry.
year. Oh, they beat Dallas on Monday night.
Swear
What a
for it.
great!
No,
And I had to go to work after.
I just dropped.
I'm serious, dude.
Next
Are you having a good time, Mitch?
I'm having a wonderful
Oh,
time.
good.
And I knew I would too.
I knew I would
knew.
too. I so appreciate you guys
we went
being
to
here.
search for a place. When I drove a truck back about the late 80s, I drove a tractor trailer and I delivered to a place that was, I could see Lake Erie from standing in
okay.
front of the building.
Right
It
down
was
the
a
lane.
sandwich. It was they
You know
put
the name of the
sandwiches.
place they made
They put
sandwiches,
sandwiches.
for
They
vending
put them in
machines?
vending machines.
Oh, wait,
That's what this place
It was
was.
in
Really?
Lorraine. We couldn't find. We
It
couldn't
was in
remember where it
Lorraine. We went on
Oh,
to
right.
Trussell.
So it's
And
probably
the
about
only
a
thing
mile
that
long or
was close-
something, or right?
But
was. It's
anyway,
past Lakeview
look,
Park, but I don't know.
I could see the
Remember, there's a
Great
train
Lake in the
trestle right
back.
there.
You
He said,
know,
it
you
was
can
inside
walk
the train.
outside right now.
Or hot waters or
Look down
something?
my street.
That's
you
what
can
I'm-
see
Was
the
it by
lake.
Broadway?
We
No,
ran this
no.
thing parallel.
Past
We ran
Lakeview
parallel,
Park,
and
towards
I could
Vermillion.
And
not
actually,
figure
north
it out.
Oh,
is that way.
There's a train trestle.
Yeah, but
There's
that
a
ain't
bridge
long.
going under
It's
it.
been
that ain't long
36
past
years.
Lakeview. It becomes Vermillion, right? I
87.
mean,
Well, hell
So
no.
there's
Whoa,
a train
hold on
trestle,
a
and it was
minute.
right in that
I
area.
do math
oh
on
no
that.
shit!
But
Wow.
there's a big, like
So
county
that's
or city
13,
park there or something.
25,
Yeah,
There's like a water
38
park,
years
something.
ago.
We're thinking,
Right,
I don't know how old
right.
that is.
Sort
Oh,
of
that's
short,
old.
but
That's old.
then
That's real
again,
old. That's
I-
what I thought.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could've been there
That's
forever.
remember
Well,
Rick's ex-wife used to bring Rick's ex-wife's uncle used to bring us there to watch the fireworks in Lorraine. Remember that the water parks there,
That's the water
which is
park, so-
past.
But that's been there forever.
Oh,
So that's
Right, it was the
not-
water system. That
Right,
that
that's
place.
not
That
where
place.
That place is. That's
No,
not-
no, no, no.
I'm serious, man.
What?
I don't remember that at all.
Well, we were
That's
thinking
okay.
that maybe
'Cause you didn't wanna be with me?
but that-
You know who
that
I
place
am,
has been there
right?
forever.
I'm not your wife.
Good
Okay.
city.
Just want to remind you.
Yeah, that's the waterworks.
Sticky icky.
But all I know is I could see the damn water in the background. When I was standing in front of that building, I could see, and there ain't but a certain way. I mean, and I
Sticky
went to
icky.
Lorraine, Ohio. So if we went to the west side of Lorraine and went this way east, I had to cross it. Where it was at, I just couldn't recognize it.
Yeah,
But I had to
we
say-
couldn't-
Well, it's definitely
I had
Lake
to
Road.
pass it.
We couldn't figure
It's
out.
definitely
where
Lake
it
Road.
was.
It
Yeah.
had to be because another street.
Right, because that goes right all along Lake.
Well,
You got
if
the
you
train
look, there's
trestle
a
there,
train
like
trestle goes
Right.
across Lake Road.
And I
Right,
went under a train
Yeah, all the
trestle.
way.
He says he
I
went under it
a
with
damn
his
train
truck.
trestle. I knew I did.
So it's in that area.
right. When I go fishing, that's what I drive under every
Well,
time.
that's
So we couldn't
Well,
figure out where it was.
By Gold Nugget there.
I
Right.
just,
No,
I
it
wish you
sounds
could
like
zero
Wellington.
that.
What nugget
the
is it?
thing
Some kind of
was,
nugget. I can't
where
remember.
we was going with that is, see, after I found I went to the place. I had to backtrack to it. It was coming on.
Oh, you
the
quit?
trestle.
You're
I
a
went
fucking
east.
quitter.
So, anyways, I
Oh, go on.
ended
See
up
that Bruce Lee shit?
going over. I drove around. I dropped my trailer at the factory because, see, they wanted me to deliver a load from there to Kansas.
So you're
I'm
dropping
like, oh,
off and
hell.
picking up.
Well, no, it
yes,
was
it
just
turned out.
I made a delivery, and just so happened that company had a load they needed to go to Kansas, and they didn't have a driver. So they asked me if I could do it. I said, well, hell, I got to call my dispatcher. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll give it a whirl. I called the dispatcher, and I told him what was up. He said, yeah, book it. Tell them, and hell, it was on. So I waited.
Did you
till
get paid
Monday.
well?
Did
Did you get paid well for it, or?
Same thing.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like
bonus in there.
no favor
Bonus
pay
was-
in there.
The
or nothing.
bonus was hanging in Cleveland, baby. or Lorraine. Anyway, I drove around Bobtail. I left my trailer because they was going to load my trailer, and I'm taking the load for them. So I drive around Bobtail looking around for a watering hole, and somehow I found it was just a big old cement pad that was empty, and there was a damn bar right yonder. And I said, "That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna park my trailer right there. I'll park my truck right there. I ain't got to worry about driving. My trailer's over there at the place where I'm gonna take off. I'm
Right.
sleeping in my sleeper. I ain't
Right,
gonna drive.
right.
I went over there, and this was a place that was like in a neighborhood. And he said they rampant for bars in neighborhood kind of thing here. So anyway, I just we looked, couldn't find it. But I went in that bar. This is 1987, I believe, 87 or 88 for damn sure. And I went in that bar, and them people act like they known me their whole damn life. Them Cleveland people, they act like they know me their whole life, like I'm, Bill's buddy. Hell yeah, same thing. They act like they knew me their whole life.
That's Little Town USA, bro.
Fit me in. They say get in where you fit in. I fit in everywhere. I fit in everywhere.
I agree.
I'm genuine.
I
I'm
agree. You got
genuine.
an
I
eye
ain't
to a
hiding
I
shit.
concur.
You got an eye
I ain't
to a
hiding
and they
shit.
dropped them off at
I
another
got
bar.
nothing to
We
hide.
could be quiet for a couple seconds and we know what we're saying.
Yeah,
What?
I mean,
Joke.
You hear that snort?
God damn it.
He's- We got Suzanne Summers over here. At least you're here on time, you know.
Point I was trying to make.
Jeez.
God damn it.
I'm just joking. You're here on time. Remember Suzanne Summers?
But
She
when I was a
come
kid-
late to all her.
No, I son of-
Well, Randy, you figure out that trivia question yet?
Yes.
Oh no, we didn't even get the
Come on,
answer to
man.
that yet.
Have
Somebody
you-
See,
have you
It's
figured
your
out-
guys' fault that you
I
guys keep
think we
tricking
need to-
me with
we
your
need to-
trickery.
We're giving them extra time.
We're going to give you a minute.
Time doesn't matter.
I told you,
Throw
everybody
us
is
an answer.
overthinking
Throw
this.
us an answer.
Everybody's
Think about it.
overthinking it. I'm telling you,
81 home runs to break up a no-hitter.
All right, it's time. People
Keep
tired
pressing
with
that, though.
suspense.
81 home runs.
Because I keep forgetting.
But if you think about it, it's like, oh, I never thought about it like that.
Do we want to give them a
But the
hint?
guy
Now
did
that nobody
He was a leadoff hitter.
that's give you an answer. You want to give them a hint?
He was a leadoff
You
hitter,
want to give them a hint?
which explains why that home run broke up a
Let's
no-hitter.
give them one hint.
It might have
Oh,
been
that's
on the
cool.
first pitch of the
That's
game.
cool.
Give them a hint.
What?
Very good.
You
Wait a minute. First pitch of the
It
game.
may have been.
want to give them? You want to
It
give
broke
them
up a
hint?
no-hitter.
Yes.
A hint?
81 times.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now
The
that
guy was good enough
You
to have
See,
totally
There you go.
took the whole system
You
of
said that
everything.
before? What the
It's
hell?
been-
No, he didn't say that before.
Yeah.
Nah, but that
81.
it was worded.
No,
where
he
you can
broke up a
interpret it how you
no-hitter.
want it.
Okay.
81 with 81
I
home
get it. I get it. The when the game progressed, when the game finished,
You're thinking
it was
7, 8,
it
and
could have
9.
been a no hitter
It wouldn't have
except
to
for
be an
this
8-10.
one.
No.
Oh, okay,
It
that
have to be a
wow,
no-hitter.
that does.
7,
It's
8,
a
and
no-hitter until the first
Kinda
hit
thing.
happens.
You
The
know,
first
It
bat.
just so happens.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm
What?
guessing.
Left.
No,
Yeah, it was
pointing at his muscles.
well, I was.
Who was it?
thinking
A
Mother.
Bell.
No. Well, okay. I'm just
You
saying.
don't
No,
give
it
them
wasn't, it
a
wasn't
hint.
Bell.
What you want to give?
It
one
wasn't the
hint?
Cleveland Indians.
Oh, well, that
No, we didn't say Cleveland Indians.
God, that would have been great if it was an Indian, wouldn't it have been?
Thing. You
It's
gonna give them a hint?
Go
I gave him a
Chiefs.
hint. Let me think.
What?
Let me think about it.
What does he
Indian.
know?
Yeah, I
Does
told
he
him, I
know-
said it
Oh,
was
it's
a
an Indian.
leadoff
That's
hitter.
Indian name.
And it didn't have
It's
to.
a-
It could have been
Go
on the
Chiefs.
first pitch of the game.
Oh, for God's
Well,
sakes, that's not
that
an
would break
Indian
up a
name.
no-hitter.
Cochise.
Cochise. He's a chief.
This one, since you gave them that one, if I give you
That's literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and I appreciate it
they'll
though.
be
Be dead on it quick.
Cochise was a big chief, like Geronimo. It was
Me. Remember that from Hot Shots? Remember that?
Yeah.
I got a big old
Instead of Geronimo with
That's hilarious. The troopers are all saying Geronimo, and they jump, and then they have an Indian. And he goes, me. God, is that great? Oh my God, is that
all
the
over
best?
110.
What a stupid joke, but it's like the best.
Aren't
Okay,
they the best?
wait a minute. Hey,
Damn.
all right, you guys aren't off the hook. You guys got to tell us who it is. You got to tell us.
Wait.
Other
give you
other
another-
hint
let me
if
get-
nobody gets.
Don't tell him the scene.
Wow,
Give
that
another-
really does.
I got
I can
We told you
never.
it's a
he's
lead-off
gripping
hitter.
me. I got to get up and pee.
We told you it's a lead-off
Right,
hitter.
so there is hints.
So
There's
what lead-off hitter had home run power? Because it was
Good point.
81 home
Now wait a
runs.
minute. Come on, giving it away. I think.
And not only this one will
It-
soften
it-
well,
it
Pete
up.
Rose was a hit
He's
leadoff
a
hitter,
base
wasn't he?
stealer. He's a base
Ah,
Oh, come
Oh,
on
he's a
now.
Damn
base
it.
stealer.
Come on now. You're
come
giving it away.
on.
stealer.
Remember-
you wouldn't be thinking of a base stealer with a big home run gig.
It didn't necessarily
He's
mean
a base stealer.
that it was the first pitch of the game.
Right, and he
But
doesn't have
was
to be a home
probably
run.
was the first
He's a
favorite.
He was
He
the
gets
first
home runs.
batter.
He just hit
It's
home
just-
runs.
He ain't a 500
Well, he
home
was
run
the
hitter.
first
Right.
batter
He
of
steals
the
bases.
game.
Right, he was a leadoff.
And since he was a
I
leadoff,
I
home
don't
run
know,
broke up
fellas. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a
Get
blank.
your team, you'll be dead on it.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just not up
The
to this.
Oakland A's. Oakland A's.
Oakland A's.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, "Wait a minute."
Lead off hitter for the
He
Oakland
didn't
A's.
say that. He didn't say it.
Oh, I did.
He's not. He's. Don't say a word.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Stumbler?
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Go
Stumbler will know.
No, he got
He knows.
He already knows we give it up earlier.
I
Today.
gave it up.
He's in. on
When?
it. He's in.
Was
on
I?
it.
I was here, wasn't I?
He's in on it. He
Come on, I
already
want to hear
knows.
Oh my
response.
God.
He used to speak of himself in
You
the
got
first.
anybody?
He used to speak
Wait,
of himself
do
in the first person. He spoke of himself in an interview in the first person.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you got me.
He
with
did that all the
one
time.
there.
He
Yeah.
did it all the time.
Yeah. Like Seinfeld. Jimmy. Jimmy likes this. Jimmy, you know.
He's
Yeah,
a base
yeah.
stealer,
Remember that
big
Seinfeld?
time base stealer.
Okay, now you're really.
There ain't too many up top. Guessing.
Ricky.
Was he a switch hitter?
Anybody that played for
Who?
Oakland
Saying
that was a
Ricky,
base
what-
stealer?
He was a switch
Huh?
hitter?
Who was? What'd you
What do you
say?
mean who? I'm asking you. Was he a
What
switch
They
hitter?
said Ricky.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, Ricky.
Oh, yes.
Somebody said Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah, John Dowd said
No,
Ricky.
I think
Ricky who?
They get the prize. What was
I
it?
can't say the last name because it'll expose my brother, but because
Ricky.
he was a good ball
Dickhead?
player, wasn't he?
Oh. Nipplehead? Oh, that's my son.
Ricky Schroeder.
Nah, you struck out with that one.
Ricky gone.
Who said Ricky?
Henderson.
Ricky
Yeah,
Henderson.
Still hitting.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Bang the song. We got a winner.
Ricky
Bang the
Henderson.
song. We got a hitter.
How many home
Winner.
runs? How
Winner.
many home
You
runs?
guys
did he have?
don't get that.
I have no idea who that is.
Ricky Henderson.
All right, so I don't
You've
know.
never heard of
I've
Ricky
heard of
Henderson?
Henderson,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was a
He was the leadoff hitter.
it was a conversation I've never had.
He was a.
I heard the dude's name,
Was
you
he-
know.
Is he the all-time leading base stealer? I think
Yes.
he is.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
He beat Lou Brock.
Wait a minute, I thought Willie Mays Hayes was the.
Higgins, Willie Mays, no,
Willie Mays.
no,
Who made that?
no.
Damn
Willie
it.
Mays
God
Higgins.
darn it!
I'm-
Me and my
I'm
movies.
smoking.
I think Ricky Henderson had over 300.
Wesley
home runs.
Snipes. Was the,
I think Ricky
He
Henderson.
made, but he wasn't one of the top home run hitters. He was known for stealing bases.
yeah, I'm sorry,
He had to be
fellas.
hitting
I
home runs.
I didn't. Well,
Anyway,
I-
the point
you see,
of
I'm
it
thinking
is-
as I'm hearing his name, I know who he is, but and I'm sorry, I wasn't even
the
close.
point of the thing is,
I wasn't even
Gage,
close.
he hit starting home runs when he was first back.
Well, that
So
was
there's-
obvious.
so there's
That was
no
obvious
hitter.
once.
He had 297 career home
Right,
runs.
he
You was
stopped.
there, you
He
was on
stopped
Which
so
ain't
many
bad for a leadoff hitter.
No,
from
No.
happening. I
he
think
had
was
power, but he wasn't known for home runs.
right.
He was known for his speed.
He had
So he was hitting this
3,055
sweet
hits.
ball that was there. By God,
3,055
to stop
hits.
these fucking no hitters.
Well, the thing is, if you're a pitcher, you damn sure want to get that first batter.
Yeah.
And you want your first pitch. to
Right,
be
so
strike.
that's where
he
you're-
was waiting on it.
Right.
He was waiting on it.
You're at your
You know it
most
would be
aggressive,
true.
and
Oh,
he's
let's
like,
see
"Oh,
what
you
this
think
is.
you're gonna
See,
fucking
that's
rip
what-
me, dude?"
Ready.
Right,
let's-
right. Valid point,
Ricky
Mitch.
Henderson has multiple MLB records, most notably career stolen bases.
Multiple Barosas.
1406. Single season stolen bases, 130. He also holds the record for career runs scored, 2295.
Wow.
Wow.
And
That is
leadoff
amazing.
home runs, 81.
Yeah.
So there's your trivia.
Ricky Wolfturd. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're having a fucking blast, man. We really are. Bill, I know you're not drinking too much, but cheers,
that was
brother.
A double, that was enough.
Thanks for stopping
Thank
by. I do this fucking every day.
Oh yeah,
You know, do this for a living.
We love watching it. We tune you in if we don't even say nothing. We tune you in.
I don't know
The
why.
Cavs games were brutal. That last,
Oh,
it was
Oh,
brutal.
that was weird.
And you know what? It's because the referees changed their way they call in the playoffs.
now wait a minute.
The Cavs blew people off the court all year. Indiana gave them a hard time because they played rough. Houston gave them a hard time because they played physical. Sacramento played physical. They beat them up.
Yeah.
If the refs don't call the fouls and their fouls, Cleveland has a rough
There's
chance.
two plays that changed the whole series.
Hunter.
Now, it was we're winning by 7, I believe, and who's a dribbler? The guy?
Duck Garland.
No, the other one.
Mitchell.
Yeah, he comes down and he gets a foul. He hits a guy
Yeah.
when he's trying to take the ball back.
Right.
So they call on us. And then next, Strus can't get the ball in, and he
Oh,
throws
that
it
was
right
pitiful.
to them,
Well,
and that was the game.
That was in game 2. Christ, they
That
had
was
a
a game.
they
I
we
had
win
19
that game, we win the series.
I
They're
heard a
19
pretty good
point
take. I heard a pretty good take about the Pacers
They're good.
Oh, they're
today
a good team.
from a
Oh,
Cleveland
they're
fan.
They're a good team.
And he said the Pacers are a better team, and people don't realize it. They hit the shots when they need to. They get aggressive when they need to.
Yeah.
They're very well
They're young.
coached
They're a young
on
team,
when
too.
to do when they're supposed to do, and that's why they're moving through the playoffs right
I
now.
don't take any credit away from them, but
Right,
when you
certainly.
talk aggressive.
But
when
you're
is
talking about how did
aggressive-
we
when is
beat?
aggressive
Oh.
fouling? When is aggressiveness fouling? And that's a big.
Oh, right.
Cleveland doesn't
I
play
understand
that
It
that.
aggressive.
seemed like at the beginning
Cleveland
of the
ran people off the
playoffs,
court all year long.
they were letting
Yeah,
them play, and then all of a sudden we were getting the crap kicked out of us.
When you
There was
when
no
you say
foul.
letting them play, that's also means fouls that they're not calling.
Yeah, that's true.
Indiana
That
was.
stinks.
You tell me Hunter didn't get fouled on that block shot
Right,
on his
that-
dunk.
That is true.
Exactly.
He did that. He blocked the
That's
shot.
when
and
you-
he did this.
you
Which
start-
resulted in a broken.
We
thumb.
did not
Right.
get the call.
You're entering into this realm where you
I'm
you
serious.
better know what the fuck you're doing, or
And the argument is, well, the refs don't want the game to be won at the free throw line. We want it to be free throw. But you know what? If they call it the beginning of the game, the players will know where to draw the line, and they won't be that.
Oh, go
aggressive.
ahead. I can
True,
call it again.
true.
It's like we don't want '90s basketball again, where
I'll do a
the
shot.
bad boys are decking Michael Jordan every time he goes.
Oh, right,
That's
right.
fouls.
Yeah,
I will
agree.
do a shot. Though.
Right, it should be everything should be like a all right.
No,
And
we're gonna
even
do a
That's
shot.
a foul, and
offensively, when
I
the
got
player's
you.
backing in and backing in, that's a fucking offensive
Give me a
foul.
class.
Yeah, I
Sit and
It
relax.
goes both ways.
I agree with that.
It's both ways.
right. You can offend somebody trying to box them in, or what's the opposite of?
It's when they're doing this. And
Right,
they're
right.
pushing the guy out of the paint and they're backing in. Tell me that ain't a damn foul.
Yeah, that is a foul. I agree.
Oh, they get away with some stuff. Palming,
Oh, the palming. is
shit.
just horrible.
Palming and walking. Man, some of them won a country mile. That game last night, they walked. They was some of them.
The palming.
It
is-
was ugly.
The palming is the worst.
Plum
thing.
ugly.
It lets,
Yeah, they
it lets,
towed it. They
it,
towed
lets,
it.
it lets players have a free reign to the basket. They don't have to.
CeeLo,
They're carrying.
you did it again. They're really on pace. They're really on
Pardon me?
pace, Stumbler.
Oh shit! Now you're gonna get this guy drunk.
Well,
I
are you
am.
driving?
We're going
Ain't
home.
I?
It's 11. We're
All
leaving
right.
in a minute.
Oh,
Bottoms up.
on it, man.
Bon voyage, or whatever that thing says. Ah, Just like Big Chuck and John would
That's
say,
even funnier.
ow, ow, ow.
That's even funnier. But got that in the chat. I've never seen that before in a chat. That's there's a star thing. What do I do when I hit that?
Appreciate that, man.
Really gonna leave in the morning, huh?
I hit like a star thing
Oh,
for the
yeah,
badums. That's the
12
best.
hours. I don't care
Dude,
which
I
way
couldn't do
go.
what you do.
I don't care how I do it. It's 12 hours.
I know, but god damn, that's a lot of driving and stuff.
It's a killer.
Oh, you do straight?
Oh yeah, hell, that's too
Hey,
short a
it's
trip.
either like
one run.
don't come or come. You know.
Yeah. So you're flying.
I
up
could
the
say
next
something
time.
really funny about that, Bill, but I won't.
No, I'm serious. Didn't you say you were flying up the
In
next time?
June, in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's only a couple days.
Yeah,
No, I
so-
get that.
I
When
got tricked on that one.
you're pretty used to driving though. I mean, you
Yeah,
drive
but
often,
You know
don't you?
what?
He
Eight,
tries
eight is
to
great.
see
10.
how many times
I
you
can make
see
10, but from
something.
10 to 12, I'm really beat.
Oh,
You
I
ever go
got
concert
you.
with him?
No.
You got to. Everybody's
You
got a
ever go to
threshold.
concert with him.
Oh,
12
yeah.
hours. 12 hours.
Many
We
government
seen
deals,
government view,
many
Ted
times.
Nugent. I mean, yeah.
Last
Yeah.
year he came up and we saw
Warren Haynes.
Warren Haynes with the
Oh.
orchestra.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
It was
shit! Now
wonderful.
there's one I would like to have seen.
Dude,
too. We hadn't seen.
I
with
had
orchestra,
goosebumps.
but
I mean
uh,
it.
yeah,
And I wasn't even buzzed because I
No,
couldn't
we didn't.
drink.
It's too expensive there.
I didn't have cash.
Right.
That's where
You
you.
had-
Oh, it's cash only?
Yes.
Tailgate.
Oh, that
Credit card
sucks.
only,
It was the
credit
first concert I was ever
Oh,
sober.
That's
yeah.
what I
It's
got
cashless.
pinned down with here this time.
That was cool.
Except
man.
Bill helped me out on that.
Then we
What
saw
I needed.
Doherty the next week.
Yeah,
Credence.
yeah. Forward.
That was a good show.
How about
Oh,
Rick
shit,
Derringer
next
passing
week?
the other day, huh?
Yeah.
Good
That
player.
sucks,
Next
huh?
week,
Good fucking musician,
John
man.
Fogerty.
No,
A lot of
last
input.
year.
That's,
we saw
he
him.
went and
last
seen
summer.
that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Anyway, cheers. We got to get another
We
beer.
saw him the following week. Same pavilion.
I've never
what-
seen
what?
John Fogerty, but at
It's
the
good.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that was one of the
You know what's
signatures
neat?
I scraped off.
After
You know,
the
is
first
he-
encore,
Um,
they came out with a tray of shots
God
for the
darn
band
it.
and everybody, and then the audience.
Everybody.
They all did a shot, for a great.
Oh
show.
shit.
Great
Well,
show.
John
CeeLo.
Fogerty, he finally got
CeeLo.
his due.
Right.
But I saw
he
him.
was the
He
I gotta
said I
piss.
finally
Excuse me.
got my music back, but I saw
You
him
know
the year
how-
before in Cincinnati.
You know how millions of dollars he lost
Oh
because of that stupid contract,
yeah.
and they finally he got his money back, which is great. He's got a good family and stuff. Well, those were his kids. They were
So
playing
I
in
saw,
the
I
band.
saw him the year before in Cincinnati.
Yeah, you
23.
didn't like that.
I've
you
never
said.
seen him the first
I'm not
time.
crazy. I don't know why. If it's just because of so many hits, you
That's
hear him all the
Southern-
time.
That's Cajun.
I thought he was good, but
Cajun.
that show was Government Mule,
Ah,
Fogerty, and then Willie Nelson.
ah,
Oh,
And so
dude.
Warren come on and
Yeah.
played, and I'm telling you, the crowd there, they acted like they didn't even know who he was.
oh hell.
And then Fogerty, they were all fired up for it, and Willie come on.
I don't know if I told you. We
So
saw
damn, it went in that order. Warren Haynes was a warm up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Willie Nelson at the
They
front row.
damn sure don't know what's going on
You guys
there.
remember the front row?
Yeah.
And it was the worst concert I was ever
Which
at.
concert was
The
that?
drummer was drunk.
Uh,
No, I'm serious. It was terrible. But everybody was singing and laughing like they're not hearing the drummer. See, I'm a musician.
You're right.
No, I'm serious. And it was terrible. And Willie kept going up to-
Sorry, Stumbler.
God damn it. I just,
Hey, but cheers. Thanks for being listening.
anyways,
Father and son.
I was disappointed, but everybody else didn't hear it. I heard how bad.
Oh,
the
right,
band
because you heard the timing,
Yes.
and
Well,
I got
the
you.
thing
I got
is,
you.
Everybody's
And he
not a
kept going.
musician.
He
Right.
kept going.
That's his point. Yeah.
Wait,
What it is, they're missing or whatever. little
Willie
something.
Nelson kept
They
going up
already
to
had
him,
tore up and they just in the moment.
But see, Willie doesn't pause
Willie-
between songs.
but he
He'll
would
play
go
a
up to
song
this guy.
and then go right into the next one. It's crazy.
Oh,
to see
he's
Willie.
trying to get it. He wants to go smoke, so he wants, he's like, get this fucking shit over with.
I
Hey,
saw
you
Willie
want to come
Blossom.
backstage,
Yeah.
party, do whatever? Let's get this
I
shit
saw
over. Let's
Willie
get this.
Blossom in the 70s, and I've seen him in the last couple of years, and he does the same thing. He don't take a break. He just keeps playing.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
He can't sing at all now.
Well,
God, he's
he's got-
90,
me
man.
and
He's
Rick
92.
saw-
He's 92.
we saw Ingve just at the Palace, and he does the same thing. There's no room for applause. I mean, we would applaud anyway, but he'd start that next song like,
Ingve
get this thing
Malmsteen,
over
he's
with,
great
Oh, he's
guitar
a guitar player.
Uh,
not punk, but-
He's one of the gods of
is he
guitar
Indian or
player.
something?
Well,
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with him. What
That's
band
okay.
does he
He's
play
new
in? His
school.
own
He's-
band?
yeah.
Yeah,
In the 80s,
well, kind of.
I
Yeah.
remember- I remember his album in it.
He was a huge influencer for after Eddie Van Halen. He was kind of like the next thing to bring out a style of guitar playing. If you were an Eddie Van Halen fan,
All right, here's
he
one.
was like, "Whoa, this dude's even
Who's the
fucking,"
best
you know.
guitar player you ever saw live?
Oh,
All you
God,
guys.
live?
Best
Shit, I
live.
can't call that quick.
I'd say
Bill?
Warren Haynes, but I don't know. That's
Well,
that's what I like.
What do you care about though?
know.
Do you like a dude that picks that
I
plays a
think
great
Warren
melody,
Haynes, to me,
or
is the best guitarist I've ever seen.
right? Because
And
some
one reason I go, it ain't because of his vocals. It's just to watch him play.
Right, some melody players-
It's just amazing.
I don't
the way
want to
he
hear a
can play the
lead. I want to
guitar.
hear you fucking like rock a fucking song out.
Dickie Betts.
And when
Come on,
Warren,
man.
when Warren's on
Oh,
stage,
Dickie
bro,
with
Betts,
Derek
man, when
Trucks,
they get down.
All
it's
my
like
brothers.
gold, man. When they're together, Derek Trucks and
All my
Warren,
brothers.
it's gold. Those two you can see they love playing together.
Who was
They'll-
that?
Derek Trucks and Warren. They
Yeah.
look at each other and they just play off each
And they're
other.
kind of a part of
Chemistry,
Well, they're part of
Aren't
Allman
they?
Brothers.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Chemistry,
They're part of
Yeah.
Standard,
chemistry.
how it branches out.
Well,
of these-
Rosington Collins and
Blackfoot
other
guy.
stuff like that.
Remember we saw Black.
Oh, that's a good fucking jam, man. Sorry, I'm a simpleton. I like a lot of their
Remember the
simple
concert,
stuff.
though, where they
That
they
was that
got
old
down
boy.
the Indians.
He
You know,
wasn't,
he had-
it wasn't
remember Blackfoot?
Blackfoot, but
That was
Oh,
Rick.
no.
That was
He the
Rick.
lead
I'm
singer
sorry.
for
I know
Yeah,
their studio
Sabbath.
stuff.
Was.
It's okay. You have another son.
I mix.
He's a good kid. He tried his whole life.
I see
He's
his
a
head
Brown
floating.
fan.
He's a Browns
His head
fan.
floating.
No, that's the bad part.
God damn it,
Could you imagine if the Browns ever even go to the Super
dude!
Bowl?
I swear to
This place will
God,
be crazy.
they'd be crossing the line,
Oh yeah.
winning the Super Bowl, and my heart would go. I'm serious, and I'd be going
That's a
down.
double-edged
Red
sword.
Fox. You go down like Red Fox, dude.
People don't.
It's
understand.
You know,
Double-edged
Unless
sword,
you
Mom.
grew up here, people don't understand it.
They don't.
No.
Buffalo. There's
I
there's
really
other
don't.
teams. They got some.
Well, they all got their own fans.
Don't
Well,
even
wait,
mention
that's
Buffalo.
true.
Ah,
It's
Buffalo.
Cleveland,
Buffalo's
it's
great
Cleveland
fan.
and
Wait,
the
you got
damn
a
rest of them.
I can't compare.
Cleveland and the
Every
rest
city
of 'em.
loves their teams. I'm just
Certainly,
saying, if you grew up
certainly.
Here, you know how it feels.
Dude, back in the
Same with the Indians. If the Indians would ever
Boy, and their
fucking
kids.
won
First
one of
game.
these years that they had
you
it.
know,
Which
I know what I like, man,
95
but I'm
and
telling
97
you,
and 16.
it's Cleveland
Cleveland
and
won.
the damn rest of them.
watching
It is.
watching this
Jose
stuff
Mesa
really
gave up
happen
that game.
and showing your kids
I
is
fucking threw
the worst.
remote
I go,
out.
look
I
at
was
this,
so fucking pissed.
watching the Browns Follies. I think pretty sure there's an hour-long special they did on the Browns of all the stuff, all the trips and stuff that has happened to us over the years. And like you watch your kid watch this is like amazing. Like because they think
because I
so
was
differently of the
there.
Browns until you see this, they're just like,
I
oh my
remember
God,
1964 championship.
see, I was.
But you know what? We
I
didn't
was
get it
in
on
seventh
TV.
grade.
We didn't get on TV.
See, they need to do
No,
a
they
30
blacked
for
out.
30.
Out.
It was
Oh,
black. I
fucking
listened to it on the
Browns.
radio.
Yeah, I think
They
so.
need to do a 30
I
for
think
30
a serious
on the Browns.
look on this franchise, and yeah,
I mean, you have
I
to-
agree. I mean,
Give
starting from
credit.
everything, Paul Brown and right,
Oh, they've probably done
Oh,
it.
Otto
Brown
Graham.
and even Jim Brown.
Otto
Oh,
Graham.
they've probably done that already.
Yeah, there's pockets of it. I don't know if anybody's done like a
They've done the
compilation.
one, the
Downfall,
fumble, the
wait a
drive,
minute.
They've done that.
The
already.
downfall
Right.
was in 1963 when Modell bought the
Bought
team.
the team. Yeah. Well, they
Fired
won in 64.
Brown the next year.
Why was it okay when he bought the Ravens though?
Well,
Oh,
I
this
tell
is
you
Paul
what,
Brown.
for
He
me,
didn't buy the Ravens. He moved the
ain't
team.
Right. I mean, that's
I
what.
ain't a local Cleveland, but I'm telling you, I was madder than hell when Artdale run out in the middle of the morning.
I love the
He
guy.
left in the middle of the night, and that son of a bitch, if he'd have stuck around, we'd have had him a brand new stadium over here
No, they
somewhere.
wouldn't have. They wouldn't have.
It finally would have come to fruition, just like this damn
He
thing
had
they
Bill
got
Belichick.
today. Finally,
He
It
had
wouldn't-
Bill
it wouldn't-
Belichick as his head coach.
We were
they
at-
hated Belichick.
We were at the.
Oh,
last
they
game.
hated him.
Belichick was the coach.
I didn't know.
See, you guys don't understand.
I do.
The
Well,
the
right out
Belichick
in the middle
thing,
of the morning, I
the-
can't
the-
do it.
the media and everybody hated Belichick. The media helped that.
They did.
It was a
They
huge.
did.
The media's
Everybody
big
couldn't
part.
wait for Belichick to go. Don't act like you did because he
What year
fucking
did he-
won
what year?
7 Super Bowls or
When was
8
he
or whatever the
coaching?
fuck he
What year
won.
was he coaching?
It's 95.
95. Okay. Oh, he
And
was
they-
coaching.
he was
95?
promised-
94 or 95, right? Or
95 was the last seat before they left.
right.
So Modell fired.
But
him.
We
the
went to
media
that
and
game.
everybody with there was a huge thing, and everybody was kind of behind it, or at least the 50 percentile.
Right.
I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people didn't like. I always loved fucking Bill Belichick myself, man. I loved the way he was with the media. I love the fuck
Yeah,
you.
but
I loved it.
I never
Bernie
This
release-
this is
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute.
talking about right here.
The
But-
Bernie releasing was
This is
terrible.
what I'm talking about right here.
He's-
Bill Belichick got rid of Bernie and put Testicles Verde in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because he knew
But what else did he do? He got rid of Bledsoe,
yeah.
And put in
England. Yeah.
Tom Brady, the best
Well, was
athlete
was that
in
95
athlete
when he got
history.
rid of Bernie? 95? Was that 95?
Oh,
No, 83.
It was way.
Oh, no.
Mitch,
Wait,
would you like to argue that point?
What year?
I don't know. He might have
Mitch?
the nickname the GOAT.
93,
Yeah, but Bernie was ready
You
to
don't think
go.
Tom Brady is the best athlete in
Kozar
athlete
was ready
history?
to go.
And then the next year,
As far
94, we made the
The Super
playoffs.
Bowl
with
wins, he's
Bird.
on top.
Yeah. Where did
And then-
Kozar go? He went to Dallas.
But he did
right?
lose
Yeah.
a couple of
They
them.
won a
too.
Super Bowl.
He did
With
lose
Dallas?
a couple.
Yeah. Yes.
Not as the starting
Bernie,
quarterback.
backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bernie
He
backed
was
up.
backup.
Was that
And
Troy
they let him
Aikman?
come in and take a.
That was Troy Aikman,
Yeah,
wasn't
But
it?
in Dallas,
He was washed up.
yeah,
by
he
then.
did.
Yeah,
go to
Bernie
Dallas.
Yeah, he
washed
was
up.
done.
Go to
He
Dallas.
got his.
He
ass
was done,
kicked.
but he was a great backup
A
quarterback.
good
That's the.
backup.
You see,
The way
that's where
Before
we're
he
at
got
now.
before he
We're
got
trying to
hurt-
find great backup quarterbacks for the
Yeah,
Browns.
I got the best one ever.
You see how we
That
came
is
full
great.
circle
The
here?
best backup
We might as well talk about
quarterback ever.
Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders right now.
I think Shador's
Who is
I
the
think
dude?
Shador's going to start the year.
It's escaping me right now. Who was the New York Giants quarterback, the backup?
Oh, Eli.
No, the backup.
No,
Oh, the backup.
the backup and he was a backup for Maryland too.
For Maryland.
Oh, for Maryland. Oh
Maryland
shit!
Terps,
I
and
know.
the greatest
I know.
Comeback in NCAA history and the greatest comeback in NFL history.
You're not talking about Ripien.
No,
Oh,
that was
Ripien.
for
From Maryland.
Remember, he was with us for a while.
Ripien? Yeah.
And he won did he win a Super
With
Bowl
Washington.
with
Washington.
Let's figure that one out. What I just
With
said. I
Biner.
can't think of it.
Biner had
With
1,000
Washington.
yards that year.
He was the
Yeah.
best
Scored a
backup
touchdown.
ever.
I'm glad for
And
him,
when he
man.
come in, he later.
That was not.
Oh,
his
wait a minute.
fault.
Won the big games.
Ben Roethlisberger was the best backup ever. Remember that?
What?
He's got all the stats. Ever we hurt Mason Rudolph in that game, and Ben came in and he was
Who's
hurt.
that unknown that come
And
in
he has,
after
like, the
Doug
most
Williams
yards
got
and he-
hurt? Who's the one that come in after Doug Williams got hurt in the Super Bowl?
You know, he
for
mocks
the
us.
Redskins?
It was 3 and
I don't know. I remember
Wait a minute.
Doug Williams.
he beat
Was
us
that
like
Ripien?
34-2.
No, they won it straight
And
up
people
with him.
hate.
No,
It kills me.
Doug Williams got hurt and played better than he ever did, and that's when
Yeah.
the Redskins whooped somebody pretty
Oh,
good.
shit, that
Yeah.
was-
That ain't-
Redskins
that's
were
not the
pretty good
question
back
I
then.
was at.
Denver, but
Well, I had another question. What was it? Damn, gonna escape
the
me.
Maryland. I don't know who the Maryland quarterback.
Oh,
yeah.
he said who.
Yeah, he played for Maryland and New York.
Hofstetler was in West Virginia.
Damn,
And Nick
we-
Giants quarterback.
somebody might have to break out that damn gadget. I can't believe I can't call this guy.
No, when once you said Maryland,
He was the
it
best
triggered
in
something, and I
college
couldn't.
and NFL.
I can't get the algorithm.
Best in college.
Algorithm.
and NFL. Best comeback ever.
Yet the thing is, we don't give a damn about the Giants in this room. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That is true.
Okay,
It's still a fascinating fact, though.
It's a good
I wouldn't mind,
talking about
you
a
know.
good backup
You
quarterback.
know what? When the world explodes, that's when the Browns or the
Just look to
Indians
see who
are going to win the World
who-
Series.
Maryland beat.
That's when the world's
Miami
gonna blow up.
Hurricanes.
I mean, we'll all be partying.
I can't believe I can't think of who this guy is.
That's
Man,
hilarious.
it's got me knocked out right now, and I know him. He's for me.
That's
one real
hilarious,
thing of
Alex.
him Just as a
Maryland
good
QB that beat who?
Miami.
What year was that?
I ain't sure.
You guys got a great family, dude. A-Dog. Wonderful picture.
Yeah, I saw the pictures, man. Those-
Frank Reich.
Frank
Frank
Reich.
Reich.
Oh God.
Frank
Yeah, I don't.
Reich,
That doesn't ring a bell.
Hell,
Well,
Frank Reich,
he was
Billy Badass on the back.
Buffalo's coach. He was Carolina's coach last year.
No shit.
He come in and won a Super Bowl for the New York Giants.
He did.
He whipped fucking Miami Hurricanes ass.
We had a guy from Sheffield
And
Lake.
they had him whooped. They had him whooped and they come back. Frank Reich, best backup quarterback ever, as far as I'm concerned.
I was going to say Kelly Holcomb.
No, we had a guy. No, wait. We had a guy from
That's a
Sheffield
Browns
Lake
joke.
that played with the Patriots.
What's
That
Got a
one
little-
was above my head.
Got a little bit of dude in there.
I know a good bit about Cleveland, but you got me on that.
Who was the? What were we talking about?
Frank Reich.
No, he was saying something about Cleveland quarterback.
I can't think of the guy.
Which one you talking about?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're killing us here, Blur.
How many quarterbacks?
Radio silence. You can't do radio silence.
Since the Browns came back in the NFL, how many quarterbacks have they had?
30.
How many?
Mike Phillips.
30 now?
I thought it was like 37
Oh,
or
shit.
something.
Oh, is it
That's
37?
incredible.
Oh, you can't count
Since they
count the
came back
60s
after
or
moving to
70s,
Baltimore,
man.
and they
Oh.
No, he said since we came
since
back.
we came
99.
back,
Oh,
like
God.
37
32?
quarterbacks.
Is it 32?
I think it's
Well, what was the
That's
question?
probably
name them.
akin. He
No,
probably
we
just
said
misread
how
the
many
two.
quarterbacks since the Browns.
Well, that's a good Google. That's a good Google.
Yes.
Go ahead and do it, Bill.
Let's keep
Let us know.
Googling.
Yeah, I couldn't dare. No, I wouldn't know that at all.
So what do you think?
What is the question?
Did it again.
How many quarterbacks have the Browns had since
okay.
1999?
32.
You can voice that. You know, the voice, there's a voice icon.
Yeah.
17.
No,
That's just.
I
some
say
kind of
30
damn
at least.
guess. I wouldn't think you've had that many, honestly.
I think it's 37.
No, it's 30s. It's 30s.
30s.
Browns since.
I don't know. I guess.
No, you're talking about
When did they come back?
Mitch,
96?
99.
you're thinking about normal teams here. You
99.
need to branch out. You need to expand.
Remember?
You don't know how terrible they've
Remember they
been for
came out?
so long, Mitch.
Wow.
I
Remember they came
hadn't
out?
critiqued it.
40.
40? Oh my
Wow.
God.
40 different starting
Wow.
quarterbacks since returning to the NFL in 99.
Oh my God.
Includes Tim Couch,
Check
Baker
the
Mayfield, Deshaun Watson,
algorithm.
and the most recent addition, Bailey Zapp.
Who in the hell?
Oh,
was
my
He
that?
started
God.
that game this year.
Oh my
Last game,
God.
Bailey Zapp,
Who did he play for? I've never heard of that cat.
I think he played for Tennessee. You
Local high school.
That's
know.
that's an inside joke.
Has to be. I mean, I couldn't quite get there. but-
List. Okay, here we go. List of Cleveland Browns.
It's right down the road over there. That
Oh,
Is it a high school?
Elementary.
Elementary.
List of Cleveland Browns quarterbacks since '99. Here we go.
Oh, do it, Bill.
Oh, wait a minute. Since 1950, they had 67. But
That's
from
Yeah.
99, they had
That's
40.
nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Oh man.
That's rough.
I don't
Wait a minute, it's
understand.
not listing.
He's giving you sign language. Do a shot.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the smoke.
Sure.
Oh yeah, we got to be careful what we say
I'm
on
not-
here. Not allowed to talk about
I'm not
marijuana.
scared. Didn't Mike just say all the time?
Boobies.
Remember Mike?
I feel like I'm
What?
in
Oh,
another
he's so-
country, man.
I ain't
telling you.
scared.
What?
You always say that.
Crazy, dude. It's just crazy.
I ain't scared.
She's not a real blonde. Jesus, quit dyeing your hair, you fucking pose.
Since resuming play in '99, the franchise has been notable for its instability at the quarterback position. You think? 3 seasons
Why
with Tim
is it?
Couch and Baker Mayfield.
Man, bear, pig.
No, I'm serious.
I believe if he
Why?
never got hurt, I swear I believe Deshaun Watson would have been.
Oh, you're talking about my sherry?
Things are foul with it, but and it's a sour taste. It won't never go away.
Hell, they could have brought Otto Graham back.
Yeah.
Colt McCoy, Brandon Whedon,
Ain't none of them worth a shit either.
You remember
Johnny
McCoy?
Manziel.
And then
Whenever he comes off the field, he's-
Manziel.
You can see his
Oh, here we
face.
go.
He's done. His
Yeah.
brain's not there.
He's like,
And they
Jesus,
put him back in.
this is terrible.
How about Frank Ryan?
Oh yeah, number
Never-
13.
Jim Nanowski.
Yes,
I don't know any of them.
They
Oh,
were early
yeah.
60s.
I saw
Jeez.
Ryan.
Okay, 68, Bill Nelson.
Bill Nelson,
I may recall.
1970, Bill Nelson, Mike
Mike
Phipps,
Phipps.
Don Galt.
Mike Phipps. I remember Mike Phipps.
Fucking
That's
number
when I
one
started
pick from
collecting.
Purdue.
Collecting baseball and
For
football
duh.
cards.
Mike Phipps.
For
I remember
duh.
them booing him,
I remember him.
standing on the dugout.
and it
booing
wasn't
him.
his fault, dude. It was an old team.
Uh,
You know, they were getting old. Remember
76,
Grandma,
Brian
Mike
Syke,
flips
Mike
to
Phipps.
Paul Waterfield,
Brian Syke,
he
Dave
was supposed to be
Mays,
Mike.
Terry Luck.
Mike Phipps.
Oh, she,
Brian
Jay
Syke,
Orbison,
Paul
right?
McDonald. Paul McDonald.
Oh yeah,
Paul McDonald.
Yes,
Mercy.
a lefty.
85, Bernie Kosar, Gary Danielson.
He played for the damn Detroit Lions. Danielson.
In 1988,
Yeah, he did.
Bernie, Mike Pagel,
Hey, how about
Don
Detroit?
Strock, and Gary Danielson.
Detroit's looking up, huh?
Yes, they are.
They got Jerk Off and the rest of those guys. They're looking
Yeah, I'm
pretty
rooting
good.
for 'em.
Yeah,
If
I
not
want,
for
I want
us.
Detroit to do good.
94,
Detroit's another
Dave
one. They're one of our-
Testaverde and Mark Rippey.
Them and Buffalo are like our buddy teams, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go from 99.
Yeah.
Tim Couch, Ty Detmer, Doug Peterson, Tim Couch, Spurgeon
Peterson.
Wynn,
Spurgeon
Spurgeon Wynn,
win. Remember?
Yeah, Spurgeon lose, I'm afraid.
Kelly Holcomb,
Well,
Kelly
Yeah,
Holcomb.
It was- it
Jeff
was
Garcia.
180.
Jeff Garcia, remember those days?
Luke McCowan, Trent Gilfer, Charlie Fry,
Charlie Fry.
This is
Derek,
like the
Derek
world's
Anderson,
number one list of one
Brady-
hit wonders.
Brady Quinn.
Brady
Ken
Quinn.
Dorsey,
Sounds like some
Bruce
damn Walt
Gronkowski.
Disney shit, Brady Quinn.
Bruce Gradkowski,
But you know how weird that is?
Jake
Right
Del
when we
Home.
drafted Quinn, what's his name, had a great season.
Yeah.
Then he stumped the next year. It's like, what the fuck?
Who? Derek Anderson?
Yes. He had that great season in 2007, man. He had us there.
And then in 10, Colt McCoy,
Uh,
Jake Delhomme, Seneca Wallace,
oh, God.
Seneca Wallace.
Brandon Whedon, Chad Lewis,
Never heard of
Jason
him.
Campbell.
Oh, my God.
Brian Hoyer, Johnny Manziel, Connor Shaw, Josh
Connor
McCollum.
Shaw.
Connor Shaw.
We
That's
started
that
one day.
savage from South
We had both the
Carolina.
McCown boys.
Is he playing for him or did?
He did in 2014. He started one game.
He,
Cody Kessler,
I ain't heard
Robert
of him
Griffin.
again.
That was
Third.
that was your favorite, man. Kessler.
Robert Griffin the third.
Deshaun Kaiser,
Yes.
Kevin Hogan, Tyron Taylor,
Tyrone Shoelace.
Case Keenum, Nick Mullins,
Case Keenum actually wasn't bad.
Jacoby Brissett, Deshaun.
Brissett was cool.
Then here we go: Flacco, Dorian Thomas Robinson, P.J. Walker, Jeff Driscoll.
Oh my God.
Last year, Jameis Winston.
Yep.
You want me to
Bailey
have one
Zapp.
more way?
We gotta
You
go.
want me to have one more way?
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh,
He mentioned the shot.
CeeLo's drinking wine.
I'll have
Sure.
one more, will you?
We'll do that.
I've been laying off. I hit it the first night I was here, and then I ain't done nothing.
that was 2 days ago.
See,
For a damn alcoholic, that's a long stretch, baby.
no, that's not
That
the
is a
point.
long stretch.
The point is we're having a good time.
That's
you know?
it. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. I'm
We're having a
enjoying
great time.
myself, and I
The only
hope,
thing
I,
is,
hope
Bill
I
has
get
to
to
drive
come
you
back to
home.
Ohio
Hey, I got to
again.
drive home.
Because I like
Again?
it up here.
Do not
I
wake
like,
those
I
girls
like
up.
the Ohio people. I
Oh,
do.
we'd love to have you
Do
guys,
not wake
man.
those girls
You know
up.
what?
Yeah. They-
Mitch, it's a great country, man.
They good.
Obviously.
Like I said, when I come to that bar that time, I went in there. Them people act like they know me their whole life, and I'm an old country boy from down south, and they treated me like they knew me my whole life, and it made me feel
Did you
good.
buy the bar,
It made
bar
me
around
feel
or something?
good.
I guess that would do it. You know? Hey,
And I've been singing in the
Mitch.
jug ever since. And now I had a good time, man, when I was here. People was always right up front, and I know we all love football.
Yeah.
Ohio is storied with football,
Yeah.
no
But
matter
Vince
what.
Lombardi
That's-
was
that's
a lot
for-
better
that's for
football
sure.
Tom Lamb.
And I'm not saying Ohio, Ohio isn't any better than any other state, but there's no doubt that football is high school football is fucking huge here. It's like
Oh,
you
high
know,
school football
We
is
got
pretty
high
big
school
everywhere.
football back where
Right,
I'm at.
right.
South Carolina,
Big boy,
dude,
big.
they come
right,
out.
you
So
they
I
go
went
see their
to,
boys,
They
man.
come out for these
School I
games.
went to,
Oh yeah.
we almost known as Billy Badass, but every dog's got his day.
Woof, woof. So
Fucking A.
the Lombardi film where he goes, "What the hell's going on out here?"
Right.
It's great because that was the early '60s. You know.
Oh yeah, he was a hard
I
ass.
see you, man.
To the Browns,
Much
and
better,
everything in
much better
between.
than Tom Lamb.
I love those guys, man. I love the old school dudes. There's
Lanny
just
was
so
more
much.
of
Well, he was more Christian.
genetics. Lanny was more like he put the
Landry,
map up.
Tom
You know,
Landry.
yeah.
Yeah,
And Lombardi was
he
3 yards in the smoke.
wasn't mean worth a
No,
damn.
he didn't like that
He
bad
wasn't mean
language.
worth a damn.
Bad language.
He wasn't mean at all.
Lombardi bust your ass, man.
Yeah.
Those players hated going to training camp.
Yeah, yeah.
But did we finally? We did finally get a winner on our trivia, right? How long did that take? 3 hours?
Well, I mean, it's not easy to forget
It's
that.
not really a
the whole
trick question,
football
but
thing
kind of
was-
something you don't think
Like I
about.
said,
Well,
you
I mean-
overthought it because you wasn't. Everybody's going to the 7th, 8th, and 9th
Like,
inning
that's
thinking
it.
of who it is.
That's what I thought.
Because
I
it's
said,
at
no
that
way
toward the
somebody
end of the
hit
game
81
hanging
home
on
runs
to
to break
one,
up with no hit.
hanging on to one. He stopped it from the word go.
But
And I know
don't forget the
Lou Gehrig
military
did do
brought
that a
us.
lot.
The military
Break up
kind of
the
brought us football. I mean, everybody kind of realizes that, right?
What do you say?
The military kind of brought. And I'm not talking about the government or anything like they did this to
But Clemson
Make
was
us a bunch of
was
idiots, but,
military school on
these
the-
were all military guys that were playing football.
Right, right.
You know,
Hey,
people
when I-
forget that.
When I
You
was
know,
driving a cab,
People
out
loved
of
it.
Naples Airport, there was an old guy who worked for Hertz.
Oh yeah.
Retired, just working for Hertz, something to do.
Oh yeah.
He played in the NFL
I
in the
just packed.
30s.
Oh.
He played with Red Grange and Jim Thorpe and all them.
Who did?
Jim
This
Thorpe.
guy worked at Hertz.
Oh,
I knew
hell.
it.
Oh shit!
Great.
Wait a
The
minute.
lot,
The
man.
dude- the dude-
I'd been honing in on everything.
You know what,
this dude
Bill?
did.
You get around,
He
dude.
was telling
You
us-
get around,
he was
dude.
telling
He
us
has.
a story. one of the linemen.
He's got a story.
It was Chicago Bears. I can't remember who it was. But he said the center, they lined up and the center shit his pants. And the quarterback was going to get underneath him and wouldn't do it. He got underneath the guard because he wouldn't get underneath the guy and he shit his pants.
How unfortunate. You know,
Hey, wait. I gotta.
what's
I gotta
great though, you're with all the guys. They're like, hey,
Wait.
dude, I shit my pants. You
I
know,
gotta throw
I'm
some-
sorry.
Wait a minute.
You know, you're
Hey.
with the dudes. But like, what are you gonna do? And you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna go for a beer for the week. And hey, remember you shit your
He got
pants.
the ball and he wasn't sure
You know,
what he caught.
You're not gonna be defamed because of TikTok or anything like that. You know, it's like it's the greatest time to live in fucking human history. Are you kidding me?
It's a football concern.
I got a great Jim Thorpe story.
Okay, hold on. Let me piss on that. All right, I'm gonna piss in the toilet though. I'm not gonna piss my pants.
Hit the porcelain. God damn it. No, my grandfather was in minor league baseball in like 1919,
Yeah,
and Jim Thorpe pitched to him. He was a catcher,
right.
and he broke my grandfather's finger.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did you ever try to catch with those old mitts?
Yes.
They were like so big
Yeah.
you couldn't finger it.
Well, like when
You
we
couldn't
were
squeeze the glove.
when we were little league, I couldn't bend down because that hurt my fucking knees. Like, no, I don't like this. But you gotta
Catcher.
You gotta be a certain breed.
I was a catcher.
Uh,
I was a catcher.
Ray Fosse. I don't know if you guys remember
I
him.
remember. Oh,
He was
yeah.
one of the best catchers until Pete Rose broke his fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
You
What did
know,
he do? Swing around, get
This
him with
guy
a
was
bat?
a-
Oh,
he was a
All-Star
two-
game,
he was
71.
yeah,
I
he was a
remember that.
280,
Plowed him over at the plate.
yeah.
Oh
Pete
shit!
plowed him
I
over.
seen that. I seen
Which
that.
was
I seen
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Yeah,
Rose, hey, I'd do it too.
that's the way he played.
You know,
Well, that's the way
But,
hell until they
yeah.
outlawed it. That's the way you done it. If
Yeah.
you could run over, motherfucker, and knock the ball out, it was over. It was insane.
yeah, Rose should be in there. He should be.
Hey,
I
look,
gotta
all
say,
his-
put
he makes
the,
mistakes.
put the slop on the side
all
with
his
it.
records are
But
in, all
put
his
him in there.
years
You know,
his
goes
uniform,
on,
everything
you know.
he should be in.
They just made a thing of him, but I didn't like him. He's a jerk.
Well, he's a jerk, but
He
he
was a
never gambled
rotten
as a
fucker,
player,
man.
and he should be in as a player.
He wouldn't have bet
Oh,
against his team either. If you
But
bet
when
against
It's
him,
like,
but
why?
he
why would
might
you
bet
do
on him. He
that?
didn't bet
When he
against him.
bet, it was not as a player that we know of; it was
Yeah.
a manager. But as I
But
say,
he-
as
he
we
couldn't-
know him, we
but
don't
but
really
he
know.
he didn't bet. I'm sure he didn't put one bet on his team losing.
Never. But as a
And
manager,
that's
he did
why
bet.
I have to say,
Did you ever see him
as
play?
much as oh hell,
Not in
I
person.
I
Really?
did. Not in person.
never
Oh,
got to
I've
see him.
seen him a
No, I
lot.
didn't see him in
I
person.
like you did.
No, never.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But I gotta respect him. For
I went
what he
I
is.
went down there
He-
a couple
he-
years
he-
ago to the game.
He's
in
Charlie
Cincinnati.
Hustle.
Yeah,
He's Charlie Hustle.
It's
That's
Pete-
all I can tell you.
The
He's
street
Charlie
going
Hustle.
into the stadium is called Pete Rose Way, right
Yeah.
above the.
Oh, that's cool.
On the bridge.
That's
yeah.
cool.
They love.
All right,
Pete
well,
Rose.
yeah. What?
is anybody on still?
Did I miss the opinion of Pete Rose? I always fucking love the guy.
I
What?
love him.
I think it was a jerk.
I
Actually,
think a lot
I
of
don't like
people are
him. He
He
jerks,
wasn't a
but
jerk on the field
He's a
though.
fucking jerk.
Not on the
we're
field.
talking
No.
about.
He
See,
was all business on the
Excellent.
field.
And that's what he's judged on. Is playing on the field.
Well,
And that's why
he opened his mouth up too. He was on Oprah,
Well,
and
she's an asshole, though. You fucking kidding me?
oh,
Pete was. But you know
Thanks.
what? We're not judging him on his interviews and how he
it's always
speaks.
great
in
to
the
be waited
press.
on, man.
I don't
Thanks,
mind
dude.
judging him on his interviews either. I mean, just
He's in Cooperstown.
One more shot.
Nah, I think
All his
All right.
his uniforms, his records are all in there
Get
now.
that
But he's
again,
not.
would be good.
So why can they use his stuff? Because they got the property of it.
there has to be
When's the
some
next
kind
time
of
you think
legal.
You'll be up here.
Huh?
When's the next time you think you'll be up this
Oh,
way?
I have no clue. I have no
We'll get
clue.
ready for you, Mitch.
No, I just asked her. You know.
But if I go on vacation,
Now back on Pete
somewhere-
Rose. You know,
On Hall of Fame
I wish
weekend,
people would think of
he
people
would
as
be
their
on the
buddy
streets, on the
and what
sidewalks.
they would let them get away with. Because we all do some kind of asshole things. You know what I mean?
Well, he did.
What about the
He's the
steroid
worst,
guys?
man.
Do you
He
think
bet
they
it on
should
his
be in or out?
team.
The
You
steroid
bet
guys.
Steroid
on your
guys.
team.
I think they should be
You
in.
don't do that.
I think the steroid guys
You-
should be in.
You bet on his fucking team.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
man.
Because no matter what, they still.
But I don't hate
But
him
he
because he
did
made a
better against him.
mistake.
Look,
You
no,
know?
this way. Remember,
It's my point.
remember we had
That's
the
why
baseball
now-
strike.
He
in
didn't bet against him.
95,
Well, no, that's why now.
Yeah,
he's
96,
People
I
were,
think.
were down
He
on
deserves
Seven.
People were down on
against
baseball.
his team.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got-
Then all of a
Oh,
sudden,
hell no.
Sammy
He's
Sosa and
dead
Mark
now.
McGwire
dirty fucking
are
crook.
battling
That's the
the
thing,
home
though.
runs.
He's dead now.
They're going
Okay,
for the
we'll
record.
put him in.
McGuire
Don't
was
you forget-
What's happening?
was my thought on the
I hated that
81.
he didn't
What-
get
what's
to see
CD doing?
himself get in.
They're
That's
cutting
the
into
thing.
shows to show that
Even
they
though he
said-
was a jerk.
Now
Okay.
that they're dead,
follow
they're not a
that.
threat to
Barry
the sport.
Bonds.
I
They were
would- I
cutting
would
into
like-
national
Very
shows
much.
to watch him
Agree.
swing the bat because he's going to break these records.
Right.
They knew he was on steroids, but they didn't care because the home run's exciting.
Exactly.
They
Well-
broke in.
Money.
Well, the media
Well,
is
that's
why
media is
wrestling-
different.
That's why wrestling's got a fucking list that long of people dead.
Right. They want to.
They
Well,
never looked into. They didn't care. That was draining the damn money, the crowd.
right. The media wants to create you and destroy you.
Barry
They're
Bonds
that's
was
their.
probably
Yeah.
a Hall of Famer before.
They
the
make you
steroid
and break
stuff.
you. You got it.
But with the steroids, he set records that really should not. They should stand. He hit the ball. He
Who,
still had the hitter.
McGuire or Bond?
Barry
Well,
Bonds.
it's like, wasn't that banned in wrestling too? The
I don't
you
know
know,
that they ever
was
banned
that banned?
steroids in
in
wrestling.
wrestling?
I don't think.
Are you
they
talking
did.
about WWF shit?
No, I mean,
All of it.
the thing,
All
the
of it.
pumping up and
They doing
Steroids.
They doing steroids. You bet
Right,
them boys. They some of them built buffed up like buff.
okay,
It's all damn come from that shit too.
okay. McGuire hits one 500 feet. If he wasn't juiced, it'd be 480. You know, so what the hell?
Oh, so
Huh?
you
Well,
saying this how
What the hell,
one
man?
way or the
Bonds
other?
was hitting him into the bay.
God,
Nobody else does since.
I don't know. This is kind of a.
Barry Bonds.
I got to be honest with you. This is one of the more difficult conversations I think I've
Jose
had.
Canseco was
It's
doing
still-
that. It was
Because
the
I-
Bash brothers.
Well,
They both
Jose
were on.
Canseco's the one that exposed it all. He's
That's
the one that
they
wrote
brought
that
about
art.
the
He
trash.
got it
I
in
would
the
love-
article.
here's trivia. Who was the guy that got a hit? That hit Canseco in the head and went over. Jose
I love that.
Martinez, I say.
Oh, I don't remember who that did.
Hey,
I
remember
was-
that? You hit him in the head.
Yeah, I love that. That's
I was
great.
playing in a softball game in Naples, and that happened. Our right fielder was running up for it like this. His ball went over his glove, hit the guy, hit him in the head, bounced over the fence.
That's
I was like,
great.
"You gotta be fucking shitting me."
But on the steroid
Oh,
thing,
hell, I remember that. Now that you say that, oh shit, the damn bad.
on the steroid thing, I would
That's
love to
man.
have it
Who
come to
was that
fruition.
bounced off his head and went over?
It was exciting to
Hold
see
on,
because
dude.
you know what, the home run is exciting. That's what's
I wanna
fun.
go
Well,
there.
my point is, I would love to have this come to fruition. Have guys be like, "Hey, I ain't doing that shit," and rocket this shop, and fucking beat them.
And
You know, I would
the
love-
the guys that weren't doing it are pissed off because the guys that are doing it were getting all the publicity and the contracts
Right,
because of
right.
the record.
Right.
Who was the guy who played for the Braves? He had that one great season. He got that.
There you go.
He
No,
got
it's
that
for
big
you.
contract. The next year he got suspended like half the season,
Oh,
and he never put numbers up again. But he got the big contract because of the year he did the steroids.
That'll be
Huh.
in the.
Remember Brady Anderson
Oh,
played for Baltimore? He had
All right,
50 home runs
All
that
right,
year.
I'll wait for you.
He was a little teeny skinny guy, Brady Anderson. 50 home runs, and then the steroid
Yeah.
thing come out. The next year, he
Right.
never hit over 20 again in his life.
Now Brady Anderson.
Yeah, well, that
For
sucks.
Baltimore.
It's got to be a natural way, Some
But
people,
when Bonds cranked them, it was exciting.
Some
But
people
the
just
reason I
are
don't
gifted,
buy
you
it
know?
And I don't go for those people is because it's fucking cheating. Rose didn't cheat.
See,
That's cheating.
I
Bill
get that
Belichick.
too.
But
Go
gotta
to hell.
remember, in
I
the
get
six-
that
I
too.
don't like no
Hey,
Bill
in the
Belichick.
60s,
I don't like Bill Belichick.
in the 60s,
Forget
if you ever read the book
Forget
Ball 4 by Jim Bouton,
Yes.
okay, so Bouton,
Yes.
Boughton
I
talked
actually
about,
read some of that.
dude, we're gonna have.
I'm serious.
Your sisters are gonna have to live with the outcome here. He's gonna have to go home and then go to sleep.
I'm sorry.
You
I
I
better.
can't help it.
You know the toast.
My
Just
name
comes
will
out
be
of me.
Bud when I.
I'll see you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for
Thanks.
coming over, man. I appreciate you guys being here.
No, what's the other one? Huh? Oh,
Here's mud. in your
Hasta
eye.
la
Here's
vista,
mud in your eye.
baby.
yeah, shut up, stumbler. Just take the
You
shot.
remember in the 60s they wrote the book. Boughton wrote the book Ball 4, and in that book he talks about speed. They
Yeah.
call them greenies. All these guys, they would play a night game. They all went out drinking,
Yeah.
and the only way they could play good in that day game because they were popping speed. So that's an edge, just like steroids. It was a freaking edge,
Yeah.
man.
Dude,
Well,
Everybody-
everything's an edge.
Everybody cheats.
I
in
actually
one way or
saw
another.
Mickey Mantle.
Now,
And speed kept that guy who was.
that's the thing.
If you ever did Dexedrine
I
or
don't
something,
know,
you're
I
fucking
don't know.
wide open. You're
It
wide.
keeps you going, but it don't
Jethro.
buff you up. It
Jethro,
don't
do you
make
wanna
you
get
It
get
makes
extra
it'll
power.
make you play
You
good.
ready to play?
It'll make you play when your ass is dragging and you can't play.
Well,
That's an
somebody
edge.
that's on that shit, don't nobody try to contend with them because they'll drag you on the fucking bus.
Well, that's
They
what
run you around that sumbitch 1,000 times.
it
and
was
you're dead on
prevalent.
your
It
feet.
was
This
prevalent.
sumbitch is brand new.
It was prevalent back in the day, and it was a form of cheating.
That's the. I don't know. It's just
Well,
like the debate of
and you
who's the
gotta-
best
at
ever
the
in
time-
anything.
Ah,
There's
hey,
debate.
At the
There's
time,
one
steroids was
certain
not
person-
banned.
That's
You
true
know,
too.
Steroids was
Because
not
there's so
banned. in
many
the-
Wait a minute.
factors.
Wait a minute.
There's so
It
many
goes in like
factors.
okay, the 50s with the Browns, early 60s. Then it was the Packers, and then it, Pittsburgh, Dallas, mixed. How it went. How
Right
the
then, Patriots and
programs, right how they grew and
in the
stuff.
2000s.
Yeah, God damn it.
You
God,
know when
he
Mark
went to
McGuire
some,
got busted, it's because reporters saw the medicine he had in his locker. It was
Jose
androtestosterone.
probably told him about
No. It wasn't a steroid. It was not a band. He bought it on a frickin' shelf at like Rexall or something. It was androtestosterone or something.
Right, and he supposed he could get away with it.
It wasn't,
wasn't
banned.
like-
It was you could buy it at the drugstore.
Right, it wasn't
It was a
right.
supplement, and they saw
What was
that.
that nutrition store we had there in Seneca? It was in that little mall where Aldi's is at now. Kmart was at. It was a GNC health store.
Yeah.
You could go in there and buy that shit. What you talking about right there?
Andro. It was not
You can
banned,
buy it
and it
right out
wasn't
of
illegal
them.
to buy.
You-
But they saw that, and
It's a valid
and
point.
They asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, I take it because it helps me with muscle recovery." But he was doing steroids too, and that's what got him. But that's
Oh.
what exposed him.
That's like you clean as a whistle, but you had an accident at work and they had the drug test and it got you for your they got you for your smoke.
But
Because that other shit does work.
yeah.
But you're right.
you see,
And then look at creatine. When creatine came out, everybody,
Oh.
high school kids, all doing creatine because they got muscle
See, when
mass.
they talk
Oh,
about
it's a-
something in that urine
From what I hear,
test,
it's really good
It
stuff too.
wasn't banned. I think it is now. Though.
how does it?
I don't know. Is
Totally
creatine
clean.
banned?
When you
Chat?
take them, they say you got a prescription.
There's nobody
medicine.
watching.
And if you ain't on no medicines at all,
Well,
They got rid of us.
you can win with
right
that.
now.
But
Okay,
if
well,
you got
No,
two or
but
three
that
medicines
creatine-
you take,
I don't think they
it better show that.
It
And
it
if you put
works.
that shit in
High
there,
school
it can't
kids,
right.
fucking
There's a
sweet
like an energy thing.
Well,
There's
you
like
don't have
a.
to worry
It
about
was a
that
muscle.
no
It was a muscle.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was steroid.
I remember that era
So
when they were talking about creatine and protein.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta mix them.
You
know, do a creatine before you work out, do a protein after you work out. And it was like
What
this.
about
you know.
Lance Armstrong?
Jackass would know that.
Lance Armstrong,
You ain't got to
Blood
be smart to understand how that works.
those steroids. No, I
If
think
it
he might have
shows
done some
your-
steroids too. That was the issue.
Like
But the blood
my
doping.
medicine, I'm on thyroid medicine,
To me,
and blood
it was
pressure.
brilliant.
If it had that in there, It's
the
legit.
blood
They
is full of
call it,
oxygen, which makes your muscles work.
There's a
better.
word,
Right,
fancy word.
So they would
Because you're
blood.
working
They
them.
would
You're
examine
working
his
them.
blood.
And they got
So they would take
technical
his blood out
tests when
and
you
pump
drive
it
a
full of
truck.
the same
You get that
type.
medical
full
Are
card.
you still
oxygen.
driving?
No,
So he never
You're done?
went. He never had any down periods.
but
Well,
To me,
you
it
always
was
had to
brilliant.
have a CDO.
Brilliant.
You know what that's
I had
called?
a class
And
3,
it's
then it
expi-
went
but
to
he won 7
CDL.
Tour de
Okay.
France in a
And
row.
then
because-
Right,
about
right.
a year
They have
after,
to
But I
blood
think
test
he was
you and
also
stuff.
doing
about a year after, it went
I
to
believe he
CDL,
was also.
I got a
I believe he was
DUI.
It
also.
wasn't just the blood doping.
So
I
that's
lost everything.
that's where I'm
Really?
50-50 on it. I think
It
it's
took my license, my
just
truck
love
driving
the
license,
thing in
my
baseball,
driving
I
even
love
though
that
it wasn't
people are
your
trying to
home, though.
figure out a better way to do
Not your
stuff, you
home,
know.
though, right?
in
No,
society. It wasn't
But,
legal.
but
Even though it
because I
wasn't
had
banned.
a
They
little
got they were
backup.
trying to say it's not
I
banned in
had to
baseball.
stay backed up.
But it's
at all
illegal in
times.
society.
I had to
So
have a backup
big
plan.
society
That's like,
law
you know,
would
sort of
supersede
quitting the
baseball.
job before you
I
got
hear
another
That was the
job.
issue.
Right, and that's where
Dumbass.
things
You
get
got a
weird.
big
You
old
talk about
jelly
law
roll
and
to
friends
Barry
and
Bonds said he never
Yeah.
took an
Not
injection
working.
in his life. He
That's-
said they were
that-
giving
that's
him cream.
idiotic move.
He claimed he didn't know what it
But
was.
if you
They
can
were giving
cover
him
it, you
cream,
know,
which was
until say
absorbent.
So,
3 months.
You have a place to where you want to be.
Because they got sophisticated on how to
when you
administer
pass,
steroids.
You're
First they were doing
comfortable
shots.
where
Right.
you're
Then
at.
What's
they didn't
that
want to
now?
do that. It was being found out, so they found a different
I'm
way.
sorry.
Right.
I get
And there was
Fisiological,
there is one fundamental right. Steroids aren't
Are
good
you
for you.
happy where
No.
you are?
They're there to heal you
you
because you're
pass,
sick, you know,
Are you
basically.
happy there?
So-
or you wanna go
Well,
someplace?
I wish I'd have done a few things
Everybody-
different.
I would go with that.
I'm happy where
You know,
I'm at
Bill,
right
They
now.
all did steroids.
Me
And
too.
they-
Oh, right,
they-
and
they-
they're
they
weightlifting,
knew how to
and it's
cycle.
legal.
They knew how to
If
cycle.
I wasn't,
Right.
It was then, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know if it is now or not, but
When Arnold number
I always,
competing, it was
I always
yeah, it was
was
legal.
the one to pay
It
the
was
bills
legal.
'cause
I
I'm
used to get that
calling the
magazine and
shots.
they
I
had
ain't
T-shirts that said Diana
Selfish or
Ball,
nothing, but
Breakfast of
I'm
Champions.
Right.
paying the bills.
But
I'm
it was
calling the
legal.
shots.
You see, in my will,
So why
I have it where him and my
I have to agree with
Oldest
Mitch
son-
that I think
everybody
It is cheap.
surround.
It's fine.
yeah, I mean
fire,
why
and then we all do a shot of Jack.
everybody
Daniels.
wants a secret.
I mean,
Everyone
a shot
everybody
like
wants to go
this,
forward. We're guys.
Light the fire.
You want to finish.
smoke
You
a
want
big
to
bowl.
right. You want to be better than
That's my
your
thing.
buddy, or
I don't-
that's
I don't.
since
like
time
that.
existed. That's
I like
that's
that,
always
David.
happened.
I ain't got no problem with that. That sounds fantastic.
I don't know why.
I guess my
told you.
thing is
I'm
like,
sorry.
should we curb it? You know,
Oh, it's
I'm
correct.
buzzed.
it's. I think it's
I
mine
guess
is
what
more
I'm
of a
trying to tell you.
libertarian stance. Like, should we?
Well, if it's illegal, then it should not be legal in the
It's
sport.
such a
Uh,
shock.
you like
to
that
be
smoke?
somewhere- I
Right,
do.
right,
I
but that's
do.
that's not
I
necessarily what I'm
wanna know.
saying.
I do.
All right, cool.
It's like
Yeah,
drinking.
I
You know,
just-
you know, you
such a
shouldn't drink. It's
shock
not
to
good
be
for
able
you.
to do it
Right, but it's
freely.
legal.
We've been doing it for 2,000,
I got the
5,000
windows
years.
open.
You
It's
name it.
legal, so you
South
can drink.
Carolina,
Now, the
man.
team says
You know, it's
Right,
can't
right,
drink.
right.
I'd say I
I've never
feel
heard
like
a
I'm living
team
in
ever
another
say
country
that.
right
I
now.
hope
but
not.
there were a
Ever.
lot of players
You
way
gotta
back
love when
when.
you're
I mean, that'd be terrible.
Way back when, before
You gotta like it
physical
when you're
fitness
down with.
became
Oh yeah.
like it is
Yeah.
today.
Right, certainly, but I
All
mean,
these ball players
together
drank
about-
like fish.
Yeah, yeah. Of course they
Well,
did.
now about
Yeah.
10
You were
years.
got.
But
You know what?
They don't.
Oh
do that
shit! I don't
anymore.
have it here.
They can't compete. You know.
Like
The
I like
reason I
about
tried
beer,
that
I
sherry
have
tonight
both sides.
was because
Or height
of the history
you
of
know.
man.
If I want to play,
That
loud
is why I
music,
tried that tonight.
I can do. You know. It's
And
pretty cool.
It sounds
I
gay
love
because I know it's
music,
wine, and
music,
wine's
music.
fucking gay, and I understand that.
All kinds.
However, I kind of saw this hybrid
Actually, I'm going to try to put
that I
some
might
on,
enjoy, and other
Give me a
people around
second.
me might enjoy
okay?
more.
I'm going to put some.
And
good
I
stuff
love like what we're doing here,
on, if you don't mind.
and that
I
helps
don't
me do
mind.
that.
All right.
You know, in a
Yeah,
certain
you might.
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I wanted to kind of try that. You know, and like I said, I'm not a wine guy
Bill
whatsoever.
looks comfortable
I'm a beer
to me.
guy.
It doesn't mix with beer, though.
But
Wine and beer.
you know, just like the golden monkey. You know,
I'm gonna
it,
put on-
it was a cool fucking beer after I tried. I mean, wasn't it?
I know it'll be something I like.
Right, and it was a cool beer, and it helped us.
The first drink
You know,
was horrible.
What kind of beer?
That
Yeah,
monkey,
yeah.
old monkey. The first drink was horrible.
right. Your
But
palate
But then
ain't
all of a
ready
sudden
for
it started tasting a little better.
right. Your palate
That
isn't
first
ready
drink
for
was
it.
rough,
It
man.
always does
Oh,
taste better.
Right.
Damn it.
That was
But
some
as
shit beer.
you keep going, you start and the alcohol starts hitting.
Yeah, because it's like double that. It's 9.
Yeah, right.
Alcohol.
So there's a
one beer. Is
there's
like
a
drinking
system
two.
there, you
Yeah,
know.
one beer was like
And-
drinking two.
And one of the
All right, come
things
on.
one of the things we've done since the beginning of time, since we had alcohol, is sit and have our truth serum and have a fucking decent, truthful conversation. And that's why I tried that sherry tonight.
That's what you call
It's just a
toast.
derivative of that,
Should I
you
get
know.
the mattresses?
What?
That's from the Godfather. Should I get the mattresses for Bill and?
Oh no, where's it going?
Oh no,
No,
Bill's
no,
Bill's
no,
got
no.
it.
It's a
Bill's got
joke.
it.
He ain't been
Bill's
drinking.
got
it.
Uh,
Damn it.
Bill's got
right.
Bill's
I
got
can
him.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, for frog shit.
But
We got real shit in here. He
No.
wants the link.
I'm a 2 beer guy.
Real shit wants the link, Stumbler.
Let's go. I'm
Real
awake.
shit?
Yes.
You ready right now?
Fire up the music.
Yeah.
You gotta fire up the...
Wait,
Whoa, we going off there
Wait,
now?
Chief.
No.
Wait, Chief. I want to play him 2 songs from our tape.
No, I got to go.
Oh,
Wait,
come on,
Bill.
man.
No, dude.
Wait.
I got
No, Bill wants to go. Yeah, we'll share a link. I got
midnight.
I got a guy coming in here.
It is midnight and it's time.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. We're having a good time.
We are having a good time.
But the thing is,
No, but Bill-
I don't have to drive.
Bill's like the
I
Federal
understand.
Reserve. You think you're gonna have some
Yeah,
money?
he's in good condition.
You don't have any money.
He's in good
I'm just
condition.
joking. It's
If
a
I'm
federal.
drinking,
It's a Federal Reserve.
I can't drink but 2
Reserve
beers
joke.
anymore. That's it. Dude,
Uh,
I bypass surgery. I can't do it.
I understand.
Oh no, that's
I understand. You're driving
Bill.
him?
We
Tomorrow.
appreciate.
Riding shotgun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
wait,
tomorrow, hell,
When
it'll
we
be a
go in
new
that
day.
house, do not wake them girls up.
hey,
Your name will get your ass kicked. You wake Cindy
I
up,
think the
she will-
cat will probably be like
Cindy will kick your ass.
right on your face.
I gotta take a leak and then we'll hit the road, Jax.
good song. Doom.
Boy, we had a great time tonight, didn't
Yeah, good time.
Hell yeah, we did.
Uh,
All right, yeah, we did. Good meeting you.
we? Oh, that's the spirit.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
I tell you
Those are
what,
the
I
spirits.
love it, man. Come on, get yours.
Oh,
Get yours, dude.
I wouldn't miss this for the world, Mitch.
Enjoy
So
it,
grateful
man.
for having you here, buddy.
Enjoyed it.
I mean it.
I'm telling you.
Oh, we had a good
I
time.
knew I would enjoy it.
We had a
I
good
sure
time.
Did.
yeah,
I knew I would have a good
kinda
time.
yeah, it was great.
Ah,
Like I say, I know. I feel comfortable.
Anyways,
I feel
don't-
comfortable coming to Ohio. That's one of my second best places. You know, home is always number one.
well, look behind you. My grandpa set that up. The old wood stove with
Yeah.
the brick. And Stumbler,
Right on.
unfortunately, Stumbler
I got all
never
that.
lights that
Wait a
stove.
minute. I got the brook. Don't get me started.
I know you don't want to haul wood in
No.
here and shit. I understand.
That was tough. Remember that station wagon Joan had? We bought.
Oh
from
yeah, I remember the
her?
station
Me
wagon.
and Rod would load that in this.
Station wagons were cool back in the day, dude.
I didn't want to do it. I wanted to watch the Browns.
A
and
station
stuff.
wagon was a half truck, a half Pinto.
Right.
You know, they
Yeah.
were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You can move everybody. Yeah, man.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
You got a big audience?
Nope.
Big audience.
well, maybe you can
You
get people to
understand?
like and subscribe,
No,
and you can
dude,
start making some
serious.
money.
Right after you guys said you're going to leave, we
just
zeroed
did
out.
St.
So
Mary's party.
Oh, did you?
It's no
yeah,
big thing,
yeah.
you know?
And we had 4 or 5 on,
Right
but
in.
Well, big.
we're going to stay on for a while and see if
Yeah,
anybody,
we're
you
gonna go
know.
for a
watch
little bit,
your Brown.
Yeah.
I walked.
So if you,
Run
yeah,
out
if
this
you
way
if you
and
go
back.
home and we're still on, hey, check us out. You
One
know.
day I turned on. I fell asleep in the chair a couple weeks ago,
Enjoyed it.
I woke up. You were at 2 a.m. still on talking to
Oh.
that girl.
Yeah.
And then you were
I
like,
have
I gotta
no
get out of here.
brain
She
cells
was
left.
Yeah,
talking about her
it was
boyfriend
something-
and shit.
Fucking name.
I
Yeah.
thought, oh, there's a vibe you don't want.
Yeah, I thought there was
Not live
something.
on- not live on the air.
Right. I didn't know what it was. And
I
that might have
I
actually.
picked up on it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
she was talking about her boyfriend and shit. I was like,
What the hell?
Something like that. Something like that.
It's all
At 2 in the
good.
morning.
Hey,
Nah.
good having you here, man.
Same here. Enjoy
This way
it.
or
Enjoy it, man.
I don't know.
Back here.
I don't know. Bill,
let's go out
We will
this way.
see you next time.
as always,
We'll be
It's a
going.
pleasure.
man.
Oh,
Mitch,
man.
We'll be driving.
We love
somewhere,
you know that.
Rocking on the river in 2
Wait.
weeks.
You guys just be safe.
man. Yeah.
I'm serious.
Until next
I
time.
hope it ain't
It was
forever.
wonderful.
I enjoyed coming up here. I knew I would. I've had a wonderful time.
Cool.
Had a wonderful time.
Guys are always welcome.
Oh, cheers, Rudy G. Funk. Constituents. Ruh-roh. A-dog. Oh, we got real shit wanting to do. Hello.
Hello. How's Vita's day?
It's good to see you, bro.
It's good to see you too.
You got me on two times. I hear like an echo. Boop, 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 boop.
What?
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having fun.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Is this better?
There's an echo. Can I sing a
No.
song? Oh, it went away. Shit. Good timing. I was going to sing. I'm just kidding. I hate to do this, man, but I need to piss. Stumbler's seeing the boys out. What do you got there? Gatorade? Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Don't put that in your butt. I do have to pee. Please excuse me. Sorry, brother.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Ah,
Even
That story. Doug Wallace, still sick. How could
Is he pissing out his ass? Jesus Christ. The fuck?
Can you hear me?
You're not defeated, are you? Who's there?
Hello? Hello?
Stumbler's here.
Hey!
I just got from outside. Why is that? What? Why is that repeat?
My
damn
audio
it.
is all fucked up. Damn it.
Yes. I'm buzzed.
Hold on.
I just walked out. Who in the hell was here? I can't remember.
It's Alex.
Oh, no. I escorted somebody outside. Son of a mother. Yes, I'm starving. We're going to get a pizza or I'm going to make something. But otherwise, hot damn Guardians. God, we need something. Damn. We need money, is what it is. Anyways.
Hey, Stumbler, can you hold them off while
No,
I'm here?
they hate me. Stumbler, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Hey, how about those?
Talk about you.
Hey, how about those aliens? Come on, man. The what? No, I'm serious. How many guys out there? Come on. You guys actually believe our government is telling us they're balloons? Jesus. That pisses me. I'm serious, man. The fucking government fucks us. Come on, man. Who killed Kennedy? God damn it. It was CIA all the way.
You should vote for more of that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just talking to you. Come back. I'm going to make a sandwich. Anyways, no.
I just gotta wipe my ass.
Yeah. Just can't trust nobody. That's what stinks. Can't trust anybody, man. That hurts. No, I'm serious, man. Can't trust even people close to you, man. That sucks about our society. Son of a mother, man. Why can't we all just get along? What's that thing? Hey, yeah, hurry up, man.
I'm hurrying.
I want to eat a sandwich.
What?
I want to eat another mustard sandwich, because we're poor. Oh, damn.
With the 24th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Derek Fisher from the University of Arkansas in Little Rock.
Didn't really expect to hear my last name, and when I did hear it, yeah, I lost it. I probably haven't cried since.
His door's open, dude.
Yeah, shut it.
Then my head, lost the man, wow. There's the man. With a roommate, so much. I remember Fisher very well because I was so impressed at his defense. You know, the guy he's competing his tail off. He's tough, strong, under control.
I was going to close that up, man, if you would come out here. Oh.
The Lakers have acquired a 24-year-old superstar who we feel is going to bring us to that incredible level that this franchise has achieved in Los Angeles.
I tell you what,
What?
that Sherry was pretty good.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
It did, yes.
I was impressed. Get out of my seat.
Help me.
Oh, you good? You good?
I'm going to go back there.
Here, I'll spank your ass while you're. What do you got in there anyway? Like a survival kit or something? What is that? Oh, frog tits. Oh, we got hangers on here. I'm sorry. What'd Stumbler do?
Money in my pocket. Money in my pocket.
What is that? Are you a drug dealer?
We are the dingleberries of the stream. We're hanging on by a piece of shit.
Got me a bunch of beef jerky.
No way. What kind of beef jerky? Beef or like deer?
Pepperoni Jack Links.
Oh, you
Then
bought
I
them
got
at a store.
spicy hot. I got steak. I got Sour Patch Kids. I got gummy bears. I got Werther's Originals for your pops. Werther's Originals. He knows about the Werther's Originals. And then on top of that, I got some Jolly Ranchers. You know what I mean? And some sunflower seeds. Things like that.
So what the fuck? You got like Nickelodeon on or something? What the fuck are you smoking, dude?
I'm cutting down on the cigarettes and I'm cutting down on the drinking.
Oh,
Hey,
good,
if anybody can make you feel weird,
good.
the Candyman can.
But I got
Good,
this
good,
marijuana,
good.
bro.
Good for you, real shit.
I got this weed, bro. It's called UFO.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Get
takes,
out of
you,
here.
Not this one. I was talking.
it takes you to the UFO, my man.
What?
Check that out.
Tell us all about it. Tell us
Oh,
all about it.
It takes you on a wild ride, bro. And then on top of that, bro, fridge is full of food, bro. Got my orange juice, got my Kool-Aid, got my ginger ale, got my gyros, got my Subway, got my hot sausage in the crock pot. Things like that.
Holy shit. Oh, gee, man. Real
Rudy,
shit.
I
You're
told
going to
you.
be like a normal human being, dude, before you know it.
I already am, man. It's time to get fucked up. It's only 12:13. It's early.
It is 12:13. It is
It's
early.
early as fuck. The Cleveland Browns suck. All right? Just like my baseball team, dude. I'm still mad. My baseball team, dude.
You don't have a baseball team.
Yeah, dude. We had the bases loaded in the 8th inning against the Padres, tied 2-3. They were beating us 3-2 in the top of the 8th inning. 3-2 count, bases loaded. The ball was like 9 feet by the dude's foot, and they struck my dude out when it should have been tied 3-3.
Missed it.
And then you should have seen my coaches. My manager got ejected. Fucking hitting coach was about to kill the fucking umpire. Bro, what the fuck? Get rid of these bums who can't call balls and fucking strikes. Been playing the game since goddamn 1800. Motherfucker. God damn it.
Aren't they going automated next year?
They need to now. Dude got cataracts or something, bro. Listen, my team sucks. And listen, fair and square. They could have came back and beat us in the 9th inning. Whatever. But bullshit is bullshit. When the ball was down at the dude's goddamn kneecaps, not even, they have that little box up, but it's fucking 2 blocks below the box. And they strike him out. The fuck out of my face. You big disgrace. I'm going to punch you right in the face.
Jesus.
That might have been a song. I don't know.
Copyright infringement. You got to take it all down. All of it's gone.
Rudy. I'm predicting right now, Stumbler and Rudy, the starting quarterback of your Cleveland Clowns is, drum roll, please, Kenny Pickett. Yeehaw!
Does
Someone's
anybody
mad they had to take all their posters down?
does anybody really believe that in their soul?
No.
Kenny Pickett is going to start for the Cleveland Browns.
He's going to start, and he's going to show you what it's like to be a Brown.
OTAs exposed him. OTAs don't mean anything. But he did worse than everybody there. How do you do that?
They're doing Hard Knocks this year. The Cleveland Browns
He
edition.
was with the Philadelphia Eagles. They're the best team in history.
Yeah, right. Steelers are, homeboy. No, you're missing it. You're missing the Steelers, the 6-time Super Bowl champs.
No, the
Bucko.
Steelers were a bunch of dumb buzz. The
We
Philadelphia
won
Eagles
in a
taught
decade.
them
We
how to
won
be
4
the best
Super Bowls.
quarterback ever. Don't you know that, dude?
We won 4 Super Bowls in 10 years. You guys have never even been to one.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
We were just recently recognized, so we have been.
Real shit. I'm
recognize.
being sarcastic. You numbskull. The
All of a
Eagles
sudden
did
we
not
upset.
teach Jada Pinkett how to put on a wig and look better.
Dude, his small hands gonna be throwing that ball.
Because everybody else is doing her. Okay? You
Who's your
understand?
best receiver? You don't even got a receiver. You bringing back Odell Beckham?
You know what's funny? You might actually have Aaron Rodgers.
We will.
You might, everybody whoops on Flacco, and that cracks me the fuck up. That cracks me the fuck up that they think like Flacco's like, oh, he's old and he's old and he's old, but guess who's gonna save the Schittsburg ass clowns? Aaron Rodgers is gonna save you.
And we got DK Metcalf. I think you guys forgot about this.
Great point.
You know this guy.
That's a really good point.
Stumbler. We got this guy in the 6th round. His name's Will Howard, by the
I
way.
love that guy.
Meanwhile, you guys drafted 2 quarterbacks above.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
we're fucked. Hey, this is Stumbler talking. We're fucked. We're fucked in the ass like every goddamn fucking year that I root for this stupid ass shitting piss off team.
Oh.
Damn it!
I'm sure they want to do really, really well with 2
I love them.
possibly
all.
top 10 picks.
God
Come
damn
on, Rudy.
I
Let's
do
smoke.
every
Stumbler, let's smoke. Pack it up. Let's go.
Every year. It's
I do think
it's
we
a
need to smoke.
stadium.
All right, can we do that? Can we smoke?
No.
I think
Time
we
to
should.
smoke.
We should smoke.
Do it.
Let me grab a beer and let's smoke.
You guys ready to smoke?
See,
Come
We're
on,
smoking.
you waiting
You know what I'm
for?
rooting for? Can I be honest now? I'm rooting for Shador Sanders to be your starting quarterback. That's what I'm rooting for. I'm gonna root for the home team if they don't.
You know,
win
real
this
shit. You want me to tell you
game.
why? You want me to tell you why you're rooting for Jaja Shador?
Because then you'll have Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders will be right on the coaching staff.
Because you know that Jada Pinkett
You have Deion Sanders will
is
be the
telling her
CEO, man.
boyfriend to fucking slap my bitch.
Hey, and then the
You
Cleveland
know,
Browns. Hey, once you get Deion in there, listen to me, Rudy. Once you get
Steelers want
See, you
Jaja
guys used to be the Browns. You guys used to be Browns. You had nice white talent like Joe Thomas. one of the best offensive linemen of all time. But as soon as you get Deion Sanders in there, you guys are literally going to be the Browns. Your whole team's going to be brown. Everything's going to be brown. It's going to be Browns. You know what I'm saying? And
What's
then we
the
get
matter with you? What's the matter with
better.
you? I'll take an all brown team.
Yeah.
everybody on the team going to be brown, bro. No more Joe Thomas for you.
You're smoking my crack, bro.
But guess what? You'll have a white coach, Kevin Stefanski.
Ooh, that's
Come
true.
on,
That's
man.
true.
Yeah.
We need to get huge jackass back.
yeah, get him back.
And Deshaun Kaiser.
You got Deshaun Watson. You can have Kaiser Watson.
Did you just turn the TV off?
Yes.
Let's smoke.
No, I'm going down.
Where's that pipe?
No.
He didn't take it. Where's the pipe? He
He
took it. He took it.
Why did you turn the TV off?
He was such a great entertainer. I gave him everything that I live for. Is that what you're telling me?
No. I was going to go to bed.
I'm not asking you to smoke.
All right.
You don't have to smoke. I want me to smoke. See how that goes?
See, you passed up the last pipes.
I'm indulging
You
on your
see?
hospitality.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, dog. Come on, man. Back
see?
me up here.
Can you open that up
Hey,
and let
dog.
me hit it once or
Let him
something?
hit it once. Give him a little bit of smoke on.
We're from. Oh, hey, sis, how you doing?
Bust
I
a
just
little
got
bit.
off work. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
I love you and your family. It's
Aw.
beautiful.
You told Uncle Randy could be graduated.
They saw the pictures. They told him.
Oh, did they see it?
Yeah.
Stumbler, leave him out some weed, man.
Stumbler saw me the pictures. I didn't get
All
them.
right.
So, is that Babo?
Yeah. He,
It is.
Stumbler, you
Papa.
gotta
You want to
smoke a
see
bowl.
them?
Oh,
Look at them.
Smoke a bowl before bed. Come on, Stump. Let's go.
No,
Yeah.
hand it to me. You can go to bed, dude.
Hand
Just
what?
hand me the
Stumbler's
stuff
my
here.
I'll
dude.
hand you this. That's called the hammer.
You know, I'll call the cops on
I'm
you now.
serious. It's a fucking hammer.
I'll call the cops and we'll get a bunch of cop women and they'll like wrestle you to the ground or something, tase you.
Oh, come on, Bappo.
I'm serious.
no.
God damn. Kim beat me in beat me in what's that called? The
See,
Arm wrestling.
you gotta understand.
Kim
Stumbler's
beat me in that.
like
Turn
a
the
phantom.
TV on.
I was
Rudy,
just-
turn the TV on.
My ego was gone.
Stumbler is a phantom
Son of a bitch.
feminist.
Holy
There he is.
Who the fuck are these motherfuckers?
Oh.
They beat me.
God, I just poured water all over my leg. Cheers. How are you guys?
Yeah, we
Jesus. Did you get it? Did you get to the left? Hold up. Time out. Time out. Time out. Did you get electrocuted?
No, it feels like I poured water on my leg. Yeah.
What the hell happened to you? You got Kramer hair from Seinfeld. What's going on with you?
No, it's cool, dude. He's Dragon Ball Z, dude.
You're fucked.
Dragon Ball Z.
At least I don't have it. Fuck you, Roasted. I don't even want to go there.
Most
I'm
Holy Mary
Let's
Poppins.
get high.
Guys. I mean,
Let's
Jesus.
get high. Let me find that pipe.
Let's get high, yeah. Mary Poppins.
That was a
My
good looking dude,
I
man.
love you, Stumbler. Fuck you. Real shit, you're a good guy, too. I know you.
I know.
Get
But I
high.
ain't got no. What the hell's going on with that mop top on top of your head, bro? You gotta get
I
that shit
shaved
down.
today. You can go fuck yourself.
I know.
Dude,
All right,
let's
let's
go.
Y'all ready? I'm waiting for
happy
Rudy.
days, but he just
I'm
got
waiting
kicked
on
in the nuts.
Rudy.
Kid.
Stumbler, kick him out of the room.
I'm waiting on Rudy.
Rudy
I'm
won't
waiting
do
on
it.
Rudy.
Fuck you. Why don't you shut your
No, we're
goddamn
gonna
mouth, you boy?
yes.
Who's
Hey,
coughing?
MacGyver might say
Alex,
that. MacGyver,
who'd I hear coughing?
What?
I just heard a girl coughing. That wasn't your wife, was it?
No.
No, I
Oh,
farted. Yeah.
no.
Did you
Not at all,
queef?
man.
Real shit, did you queef, real shit? Cheers.
No.
Dude, Hi, everybody.
That's awesome.
I
It
know,
was me. I suffer from girl cough.
I only have 14% power left. Yeah.
I'm taking
Hey,
medicine
you guys
for it.
need-
I'm hoping to get
14%
better
power.
within the next year.
Hey, dog, you guys need to come over for a sherry sometime, man. I mean that.
Zilla, what does that
I
even mean?
fucking
I mean
Pittsburgh
that.
fan, dude.
Blackberry
The
Brandy.
Browns are gonna suck against Stumber. I'm sorry.
Hey, dog,
That's not gonna happen. But
I
what?
agree.
the kids would love Vinny. Vinny
I
would
agree.
love to see the kids,
minute.
man.
Somebody's talking.
And you could bring Penny. She'd be great.
Why don't you come
Vinny
out
will love
and
Penny.
get an RV?
But-
Rudy,
Tell-
when you retire, you gotta take your dad out here in an RV, and you're
Yeah.
gonna hang out here for the night.
Oh, that
MacGyver
would
can show up
Awesome.
for the second time this month. Yeah,
You know what, Scott
second
Zilla,
time in like a year.
Wait,
Zilla, I'll poop my
Wait.
pants, probably.
wait a minute. You know what
No,
he
you
needs?
gotta
my
leave.
dad.
You'll eventually leave. You'll get bored. Yeah,
Mr. Stumbler, I say he needs to take
love
me
you, Stumbler.
Arby's.
Right, it's time to smoke.
Arby's where it's closed at night. And you wake up in the morning.
Let's go,
Goddamn
boy.
Stumbler. Stop it, Stumbler. Don't make me laugh, dude. That's
Rudy,
freaking-
where's the bowl?
Oh, it's here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's here.
Yeah,
it
you want to
exists.
play ball?
Here it is, man.
It exists.
He's gonna see Moses.
Oh, look at A-Dog.
Moses is gonna come down.
Look at A-Dog. Oh, my God. It's going right in his face.
He should go zero.
Yeah.
Do aliens have glass penises?
The Zilla man.
Yeah.
Or do they have, like,
I got a lease soon, so I'm at
do aliens have some
13%.
kind of poly penis or something, like a gun? Like you can infiltrate it or something, you know?
Wait,
Probably.
Like a
That's
gun.
it.
I'm in this now. He asked Lay Rioto.
What did you say?
Wait, Lay,
They asked,
Ray Liotta.
hold on, Stumber says they asked Ray
Come
Riotta
on, help
from
me.
the Goodfellas.
I like Goodfellas. Yeah,
Question.
go ahead.
He asked Ray Liotta, who's a
No, do I amuse you? That's yeah, I like that movie. Battle.
Sigourney
Love you,
Weaver.
Stumbler.
Damn it. Why won't you do that?
What?
Hey, who's doing that?
Do I amuse you like a clown?
Who's there?
Come on, Rudy, hold it in.
I'll be on camera.
Cheers, Stumbler. Good to see you. I'm fucked
Oh,
up.
all right.
Brother, I'm past that. Yeah, go ahead and tell me about that.
You ever see
Holy
Sein-
shit, my Roy's just flew out of my butt like a permeator.
you ever see Seinfeld when Raymer?
I love you guys, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you, roasted. Good to see you.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
man.
Zilla.
All right.
What are you doing, a shot? I thought you were going to bed.
Let's fucking do a
Let's
shot.
go. All right.
He's just getting
Hold on, I'll
started.
pour a drink.
Come on.
Who
Let's
the
go.
fuck
I'm
is
gonna
liquor
smoke the
at?
weed,
Here,
dude.
here it is, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking.
Anyway,
Come on, Zilla.
Hey, I
pour
love
it.
you guys, man.
Yeah, it'll be a little girl. Yeah,
Keep watching.
but you,
You know-
stole your dad's beer.
So,
goddammit. I
Anyways,
thought it was Miller High. Cheers to real shit.
Jim
Yeah,
B.
cheers to everybody in the chat.
There you go.
Yeah,
Filling them
so
all
good.
up. Look at that. Can you do that, Rudy?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Definitely. That's how are you still alive,
I'm
Zilla?
going to die.
Zilla, how are you still alive?
I only
Cheers.
drink twice a week. Fuck
Wait a
face.
minute.
Yeah,
Explain-
but I wondered that. I asked that question myself a lot.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, real shit. I've
Guys,
known you a
I
while.
don't understand.
I met you on Rudy's
Hey,
channel.
I
Yeah.
don't drink on the weekends, guys.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
Stumbler, Stumbler's
I
an
stopped
innocent.
some, all right? 5 days a week I'm
Stumbler's
sober.
still white and he cares about dwarves and
Stumbler.
children. And
serious.
Zilla is a beast. I'm telling you. Zilla can out drink you.
I have so
Zilla-
much fun
he's
with
just a
Stumbler. and
poor
Rudy
guy. He
on
wants to
there.
overcome the bad kingdom, you know.
And I'm gonna
He's a
continue.
Chug
dragon.
it, Zilla. Zilla, chug that alcohol.
No, you're drinking beer and fuck you. I'm not.
You
I had
are.
to go get another monster. And dance until it's dark out
I
there.
think it's that
Fuck
sherry
you.
start, dude.
No, I
I'm not gonna dance for you, little girl. You shut your mouth.
There's the guy.
Anyway,
Comb your hair.
No,
thanks
Mary
for-
Poppins. Hey, Mary Poppins, comb your hair, motherfucker. Things like
No,
that. But
you brought it up.
that's cool.
You're the
yeah, you fucking.
Hey
Tell
guys,
me what to do.
opinion.
Hey,
If my hair
How
too
about go
long,
fuck yourself? How's
Wait
that
a minute.
sound? Cheers.
You fucking
my hair
yourself.
too long,
How about that?
Oh my God, Stumbler is here and
Yeah.
Rudy. This is awesome.
Is my
Yeah,
hair-
man.
No, I don't
Maybe
want
if you weren't so intoxicated all the time, you would realize who's here.
In the
No.
best way
Here,
possible,
I'm
you
gonna
look
stop
like you're
it
in
real
John
quick.
Wick
I like
12.
Yeah, what do you
Zilla
say?
lives his life in a coma. Look at him. He lives his life in a coma. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's my best. That's
Yeah,
the best
that
I
is
got.
cool.
The best
I
way I
hear
can explain it
Come on,
to you,
you. Nice
listen,
to meet you.
Stumbler, he's in a 24-hour drunk phase. He wakes up, buzzed, goes back at it, drunk. Like he's just 24 hours. He's like drunk phased. There's no sobriety with this man. I'm just being
But
honest.
once he gets a cat, if somebody kills it, he's gonna go on a spree, and he'll be in like in a trilogy of action movies.
Yeah, I'm going to
At any
Pennsylvania.
moment.
I'm gonna find me a motherfucker.
Excuse me, panel. Excuse me, panel. Stumbler wants to ask a question.
All right, I gotta leave.
Does he look
Power's
bad
gone.
with his long hair?
Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Should I cut it?
No.
He froze.
No, I'm serious. It's hard to take care of.
You got that welfare internet, man. That's what happens.
Cut it. He said I look like a nerd.
Nah, you're cool,
My
Stumbler.
own son told me I look like a friggin' nerd.
I'm just saying Zilla got that welfare internet.
Okay, there's only so much attention I'm going to put towards Stumbler's hair, I'm afraid.
All right.
Sorry.
Rudy, you're gonna be bald whenever the Steelers beat the Browns. So don't feel bad.
So who's going to be the quarterback when the
He's gonna be bald.
Steelers play the Browns?
Shador Sanders.
He's going to be a quarterback for the Steelers because you don't have any quarterbacks, or
Who's the running
No, he'll be the quarterback when we play y'all.
back?
It'll be Shador Sanders versus Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Week 6 at Cleveland Shittown
you
Stadium.
know what? That's not like a terrible prognosis. Real shit.
I'm just telling you what I think.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers isn't going to last till 6. He'll put his ear gear on and like yell at the quarterback. That's
Don't worry.
you know.
We got 3 playbooks now. We have the offensive coordinator, we got Mike Tomlin's playbook, and Aaron Rodgers' playbook. So we got 3 playbooks now, homie. Meanwhile, you guys are running Kevin Stefanski's playbook. Where's that got you?
Wait a minute.
I'll listen.
Hold on a second. You said you just said the Pittsburgh Steelers offense was good. Is that what you just said? Is that,
When we get Aaron Rodgers in
you
here, we're
have
going to turn into a dynamite machine.
you said that your Steelers offense was good, correct?
No, our defense is good. Our offense is balanced. It's average.
Balanced. Is that
Yeah.
what you call it now?
And we're about to trade. We're about to trade and get Jonnu Smith from the Dolphins.
Real shit. Do you like your offense?
Yeah. DK Metcalf is better than Pickett's. We got rid of Pickens, send him to the Cowgirls. Which, I mean, I still would like to have Pickens and DK together, but they both, they wouldn't have worked together.
I mean, you're all in with the Pittsburgh offense, correct?
Yeah. Not this year. Maybe next year when we draft a quarterback. But I think Will Howard will have a couple sparks this year. I think Will Howard might end up popping in a few games. Maybe winning the game against the Cleveland Clowns. A game here and there. If Aaron Rodgers got hurt, I could see that happening. Wouldn't that be great? 4th quarter, 4th and 5.
You
At
don't
the
think Aaron
5-yard
Rodgers
line.
played
Aaron
solid?
Rodgers gets hurt. Here comes Will Howard. 3 seconds left on the clock. Will Howard back, throws a deep pass. DK Metcalf, touchdown. Steelers over the Browns once again, folks. Things like that.
You don't think Aaron Rodgers would sign with the Steelers and then his first game have like one of those Achilles heels things or something? Or
No, not like that, man. He ain't go to no massage parlors like your Deshaun Watson. He's not have little hands like Kenny Pickett.
good.
We don't need his dad on a team like Shador Sanders, and he's not a no name like Dillian Gabriel, and he's not washed up like Joe Flacco. There you
Deshaun
go.
played like 6 games before he fucking folded his gerbils there.
Mm-hmm. I'll help you out anytime you need to grow stuff, bro.
Anyway, cheers.
Bro.
Cheers, real shit. Thanks for sticking around, pal.
You got it, bro. You got it.
What happened to Scottzilla? We lost him.
He said his phone was gonna die.
We lost A-Dog.
I don't know. It must be Rudy's bedtime.
You hear how quiet it is?
Turn the TV on.
I don't know how. There's like 5 remotes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. But back there's this ticking. And it kind of scares the shit out of me. Like there's like a bomb going to go off or something. You hear
Probably
that?
got a clock. He got a clock.
It's a hot water tank. You
Why
hear
would
it?
a hot water? It wouldn't be ticking the hot water tank.
You don't
Unless-
hear that?
No.
Listen. Shh. You guys don't hear that?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's weird.
You need to smoke some more weed.
Yeah, I think Stumbler went to bed. Yeah, I got TV off. I got everything going down here. I think I might get out of here.
All right.
This place
I'll
is
get you-
fucking creeping me out, man.
I'll catch you next time you're live then, man.
All right, brother. Well, yeah, I'm getting off, but I might be around town, so maybe I'll see you somewhere else, maybe.
All right. Just smoke some more weed. You'll feel better.
Yeah, I got it right here. But I'm hearing shit. And it
Could
is
be a ghost, man.
because it's like totally quiet here, except for that knocking.
All right, man. Well, I'll be here, man. Just hit me up.
All right.
Take
Got
care,
it,
man.
brother. You be safe. That's